Yo, what's poppin'? In this video, we're gonna go from noob to Soul King God by obtaining none other than the Soul Guitar.
Sensational.
Now, there's only a few more things I need to obtain before I've obtained everything in the game, but let's just get right into the video. Alright, so first things first, you need to be level 2,300 to even start the puzzle, which will be no problem for us since we're already maxed. And then the next step is we need to pray at the gravestone at night during a full moon. Anyways, I do not believe it's a full moon right now. Nope. So we're gonna need a server hop till we find a full moon. Alright, I'm in a new server. There's a trick you can tell if a server is about to be at a full moon next. Put the graphics quality all the way at 1. Go to Sea Castle. Go up here. Go look at the ocean. And then you guys can see right there, this is not about to be a full moon anytime soon. This is the third quarter moon. Damn, I've already had like 10 servers, bro. Another server, that's what the moon's about to be next. Okay, this isn't exactly what I need. This is a waxing gibbous, I believe. Yep, right here. So that means I'll have to wait 2 more nights before it becomes a full moon. But low-key, this is the closest we've gotten. So I'm just gonna wait here.
Later.
Okay, it turns out I was completely wrong. For some reason, Blox Fruits has it inverted. So instead of it going left to right, it goes right to left. I've dead wasted like almost 2 hours trying to find a full moon, bro. But at least now I know correct. Here it comes, boys. Here it comes. The light of a full moon peeks through the clouds. Yes, sir. All right, bet. Now we got to go to the haunted castle. Let me see. Haunted castle. Boom. Okay, so next thing we got to do is got to go over here all the way to the graveyard. And then we have to pray right up over here. You see the gravestone. Pray. Prayers have been answered. Would you like to play a game? Okay. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? Very well. Wait, what do I gotta do? You then have to kill 6 living zombies at the same time. If done correctly, a dialogue will appear saying excellent. I think the living zombies are over here. Living zombie. Okay, yep, we gotta kill these boys right here. Shouldn't be too hard to kill all 6 of them at the same time. Let me use almighty push, heaven and earth. So here's my plan. 1, 2, 3.
Fight back, nigga.
Okay. This might actually be harder than I thought. Hold up.
Holy smokes, dude.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. We gotta do this quick. Boys. Okay, heaven and earth. Oh, wait, this isn't gonna kill him. Oh, wait, I did it. Okay, hold on. Excellent. Okay, what's the next step? You then have to go back to the graveyard and look at the 2 rows of signs. Click the sign, turn it white, which points towards the row with the most graves. All right, let's go back over there. So I need to press the side which has more graves. All right, so this side right here has 37. All right, I'm not gonna lie. This side right here definitely has more. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Just click all of these signs white right over here. No! And then what happens now? What's supposed to happen, bro?
Come on, man.
Yo, your boy's actually slow. Okay, so for each of these signs, I have to click which one has the more gravestones.
Wow, man.
So this side right here, 5. Okay, so let's go to this side right here, 5, 6, 7. So obviously this side right here has more. Damn, I'm slow. All right, next one, 6 on this side, only 5 on this side. So then this side gets clicked, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the left side gets clicked, right side gets the dub on that one. Boom. Oh, wait, that completed the game? Excellent. Okay, what's the next step? Okay, next step, you then have to enter the main castle and go to the room on the right side of the stairs with a ghost inside that room. Talking to the ghost will make the screen turn black again. All right, easy enough. Let's go ahead and go to the main castle, and then they said go to the right room with a ghost in it or something like that. All right, let me just check up here just to be sure. Could be up here. Okay, up these stairs. Ah, okay, is it in here? Oh, ghost. Okay, it's in here. Okay, let me see. Ghost, hello. Okay, another screen went black again. That means I got to the next step, which is you then have to go to the garden between the main castle and the room where the Soul Reaper spawns and memorize or screenshot the trophy order. Okay, let's see. Trophy order. Let me go ahead and take a screenshot of that. All right, next step. Once finished, go into the electrical room underneath the haunted castle and turn left to go to the circuits. All right, so it said go down here, go to the left for the circuit. I'm assuming this is what it means. Okay, so, bro, what? Straight, flat, and blank. Bro, what does that even mean? Mark the trees as blank. If the handle of the trophy is left to right, make the code horizontal. If the handle of the trophy is back and forth, make the line vertical. Bro, what are they even talking? Take this. All right, I gotta go back to the trophies, bro. There's something I'm missing. Handle the trophy. Oh my god. Yo, okay. Okay, I get it now. This is starting to make sense.
Oh, say less.
Okay, so based off this screenshot then, that means this first one would have to be horizontal. Put it blank right here. I'll leave this one vertical. Make this one horizontal. Make this one blank. Leave this one as is. Blank, blank. Oh, and I need this one blank too. Alrighty, seems we did it. Excellent. Okay. What now? What now? Once done, look at the tiles in the room. Click on the tiles until their colors match with the pipes on the wall and the roof. Oh my god, there's more. Okay. Okay, so this one is red. This pipe is red, so it's red right there. This one is blue. It is green. Let's see, is there another pipe over there? Nope. Okay, and then I think the last pipe is right here. Red. Bro, what am I doing wrong? What am I missing? What am I missing? Let's give this another go. So blue right here, red right there. Let me look over here. Okay, green right here, blue right here. Got that. Red. Oh, okay, there we go. I only missed one. Okay. Whew. Congratulations. Yes, sir. Sheesh.
You gonna make me act up.
All right, what do we do now? Okay, talk to this guy right here. Would you like to craft soul guitar for 500 bones, 250 ectoplasm, and 1 dark fragment? And it'll cost me bro, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have any of those, bro. I do not have any. How do you even get a dark fragment, bro? All right, so dark fragments is a mythical material that can use to be upgraded or craft weapons and can only be obtained from Darkbeard. God, just when I thought we were close to being done, bro. Experienced captain, bring my ass back to second sea. Okay, so another one second sea. I'm pretty sure you can only find Darkbeard by spawning him with a fist of darkness, which I believe you can only get from chests. But before we go any further, let me go ahead and hit up my boy, my homie Blox Gotcha. That brother did not deliver. Okay, so I was right. You can get a Fist of Darkness by either defeating a sea beast or getting it from a chest. But the chest method ain't recommended because it only spawns every 4 hours. So let's go ahead and try to see if we can go find ourselves a little sea beast. Bro, I promise you, Doe user, this ain't what you want, bro. This ain't what you want, bro. Guess this is what you want. Guess this is what you want. Oh, ain't no way I'm getting teamed on. What? No way I'm getting double teamed. There's no way. Ain't no way bros need a double team to beat me. No, bro, there's no way I'm getting hit with the double awakened don't come.
She went to
Bro, y'all are so bad. Y'all are so bad. I'm not even that good at the game. Chill, bro. Chill. So bad, bro. Why you have to double team, bro? I ain't even attack you. Wait, he said lit Ollie stop teaming?
Wait a minute.
Oh my, I'm so confused, bro. All right, let's go see if we can get a sea beast then. Now we play the waiting game. All right, boys, we got another sea beast. Oh my god. All right, boys, we have another sea beast right here. No Fist of Darkness once again. Man, these sea beasts take forever to spawn, but we got another one right here. A little bit under half. He should be dead pretty soon. And this should be it. Damn, bro. Still no Fist of Darkness? This is going to take a lot longer than I thought, bro.
4 hours later.
All right, boys. We're on like sea beast like number 8. Number 10. I don't even know. I lost count. And we didn't get Fist of Darkness. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this is not efficient at all. It takes like 30 minutes just for the CBC to even spawn, just for me to not get anything, bro. At this point, might as well just wait the 4 hours. 4 hours later, and we're here. Let me go try to do a chest. What? Wait. It said 4 hours. Why didn't I get a Fist of Darkness, bro? No way. You found a strange item in the chest? So unlike the God's Chalice where it's like guaranteed to spawn in the first chest you do after 4 hours, I guess this one is just like a random chest or something. I don't know. But let's go over to Dark Arena. Let's go spawn that boy Darkbeard. Boom. All right, there. The power of darkness has been unleashed. Ain't no way that boy bald. Ugh.
Yo, ugly, dead, stinking, ugly.
Let's go ahead and beat him. Let's hit him with this combo. Portal escape. Boom. Go hit him with that. Yes, sir. Now, this is a second sea boss, but we should be able to kill him relatively easy because we've got God, Human, got Portal, and we've got Determination. Yes, sir. Use that move for mobility. Boom. Boom. Parallel escape. Portal dash. Soaring Beast. This guy actually has a decent amount of health. I'm not going to lie. We're whittling him down bit by bit. He seems to be putting up a decent fight with me, though. Damn, hold up. He's actually kind of dealing some damage. Damn, I low-key underestimated this man. For a second sea boss, he kind of crazy. I feel like he better than like most third sea bosses. All right, though, Blackbeard, the fun's about to hang. Okay, we got Dark Coat, Dark Fragment, and we earned 3 levels and got 1,500 fragments. Oh, this is the Dark Coat we got. Let me, Mythical Accessory. Wait, what percentage is that? Sheesh, yo, that cape look kind of crazy. All right, let's just go ahead and get to the next step. All right, so the next thing I need is 500 bones, 250 ectoplasm, and 5,000 fragment. I hope I'm not too far off on those, but let's just go ahead and check. Okay, so we have 190 ectoplasm and 133 bones. Nice. Luckily for me, you can get bones for fighting these possessed mummies, and they drop like, I think like 5 of them at a time. All right, they're about to die. Oh, okay. It shouldn't be too bad then. One of them dropped 5 and one of them dropped 4. It should be pretty quick then. Boom. We're at 399. Bop. We are at 449. 51 more to go. And we are at 500 on the dot. Yes, sir. We only need to get the ectoplasms left. I think I'm going to end up farming these ship stewards just because I think they're pretty easy. These ones only drop 1 at a time, I believe, so this might take a bit.
Some time later.
249 ectoplasm. This should be our last kill unless he doesn't drop it. 250 ectoplasm, and we unlocked a new title. First things first though, let me square away the fragments we need. I'm just gonna buy this 2100 pack. This is supposed to be an easy obtainment, bro. It turned out to be like literally almost a 2-day thing.
We do not care.
Would you like to craft soul guitar? Oh, this is about to feel great. Craft obtained soul guitar, yes sir. Woo! I've been getting tired of using acid and soul guitar, mythical gun, yes sir. Oh man, that thing looking clean. But we have 2 moves on this thing. We have Soul Shaker and we have El Diablo. That reminds me of my boy Chad from Bleach. Brazo izquierdo del Diablo.
Boy!
Feel like I butchered that? Let me know down in the comments, but let's get the grind in this thing, bro. Of course, it's only traditional. We do a Big Mom run to get mastery, you know what I'm saying? I did a stat point reset and put all my points in gun. That way I'll actually be able to do some gun damage. Seems like it probably wasn't a really good idea though, considering this is going very slow. Actually, you know what? It wasn't that bad of an idea, bro. Because I can literally just outrange her. Yo, fight back, Big Mom. Fight back. This is the first time Big Mom ain't been able to fight back on me, bro.
It's my turn. You told me it was my turn.
Big Mom's almost dead, and quite easily, I might add. All right, Big Mom, give me that soul. I need that soul of yours, bro. Yes, sir. Run me my mastery. We should be able to get to 150 from this if my calculations are correct. That's 100 down. It's 120. 151. I was right on the money. All right, and then with that, we've unlocked Soul Shaker. I believe I know which one this one is, but let's just go ahead and see it. Sheesh. I think I got a long cooldown, I will say that, but damn, that move looks fire, bro. Look at that thing, bro. Look at that thing. But this is like one of the best moves for PvP, so I'm finally glad to have gotten access to it. Man, this move feels so satisfying, bro. This move feels satisfying as hell to use. All right, let's end it off in style. Boom. 173 mastery. There goes that boy Stone. About to get packed up. 187 mastery. Alright boys, I've run out of bosses in Roblox, but when all else fails, I can always rely on the NPC grinding. 250. We almost there, boys. 49 more to go. 295. 296. 297. 298. Just 2 more to go. Just 2 more. Last but not least, 300.
This shit means something to me, man.
We've unlocked the El Diablo, our final move. And without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and check that thing out. El Diablo, boom.
Damn!
Oh my god. I've seen this move a million times, but just being the one to cast it just feels different, bro. Bro, what the hell? Man, they had to ruin my moment like that. Okay, so first things first, just in case y'all haven't seen the moveset of T-Rex, we're gonna go with a little showcase. So you see we have a Fury Meter, which obviously means once that's full, we get a transformation. But the actual first move we have is Tail Swipe, which is a long range kind of like ability. A little bit tough to land in PvP, maybe if you could set it up, but overall that was not that good. This probably is our best move in the whole entire kit, Predatory Screech. So you guys can see, you hold it, and it literally pulls and sucks in the NPC, but it sucks in the NPCs towards you, which can allow you to start like literally anything. Next up, we have Hunter's Rage, which is just a lunge, and it kind of pushes them back. That move also leads into some decent combo potential. Next up, we have Gigantic Leap, which is pretty much the same thing as Mammoth Leap. Well, I completely missed the NPC, but y'all get the gist. We also have M1s with this, which stun, so that's good to know. Let's go ahead and get that Fury Meter full. There we go. Now we can show y'all the transformation, Reptilian Scales. So this is the full T-Rex form right here. We do have M1s with this, except it's a full M1 with a roar at the end of it. Another thing to note, you guys can see that little T-Rex icon on top of their head. That is a damage over time debuff, which if you hit them and you run away, you guys can see I'm dealing damage over time. This can help you negate runners in PvP. Now our moves have changed a little bit. Only really like 2 moves have changed. Tail Swipe now is twice as big in terms of AoE. It does more damage. Predatory Screech is the same. Hunter's Rage is slightly different now as well. It grabs them and slams them down. It also hit multiple NPCs. Last but not least, we have Gigantic Leap, which is slightly changed as well. Now it has a little fire effect. So overall, the kit in this is really nice, I must say. It's spammable, it does high damage, and you get damage reduction. Okay, next step, we have to learn a combo. And since I don't have any teachers nearby, we've got to go to YouTube. Blox, fruits, T-Rex combo. Let's see what we could find. Okay, there's a ton of different videos, This one right here has the most views. 208k T-Rex combo. I've watched a video from this person before. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, so the build this person is running, and down at the bottom is God, Human, T-Rex, Spiky Trident, and Soul Guitar. Okay, let's see if you can land a combo on this. Okay, God, Human, C, Spiky Trident, Pull, Predator Screech, Hunter's Rage, Soaring Beast, or that was Heaven and Earth. Okay, is that the full combo right there? I don't know if that'd kill a 30 million bounty. Let's see it again. God, Human, C, Spiky Trident, Pull, Hunter's Rage, Predatory Screech, Doe Hurricane. Oh, wait, that's actually true? Oh, wait, hold on. We might have something there. All right, let's go ahead and try that one we saw. So let me equip Spiky Trident. There we go, and let's do this. First, let me make sure my stats are right, because I definitely do need fruit stats and a sword stat. All right, refund, melee, defense, and Blox fruit. Okay, so what they did was they held God, Human, 6 from gun, right? Then they did Spiky Trident, Pull. Boom, then they did this, right? Boom, then they did this. Boom. Oh, damn. Okay, that's actually a really easy combo. That's not hard whatsoever. There could be many different variations of that combo I could learn as well. Let's try one more time. All right, let's do this. God, Human, C. Boom, Spiky Trident. There we go, like this. Okay, Hunter's Rage. Boom. Oh. Yo, okay, we cooking with that a little bit. Wait, there's people in chat saying, ooh, I just made a better combo. What are they talking about? Are they using T-Rex as well? He just said in chat, yo, Kloudz, can I show you this one-shot combo? Is he using T-Rex? Oh, he is. He's using Cursed Dual Katana, though. Okay, let me tell him, sure. Maybe we might just find a better combo through the max, bro. Cursed Dual Katana is interesting. Okay, so he's using the Predator Screech, right? Then he's using that. Oh, that's good. That's fire. But is he using sword stats? So his almost killed me. I'm pretty sure I only survived due to bounty boost. Let's see if mine kills him. All right, boom. Okay, boom. Oh, mine one-shot him. Damn. The only issue is mine could be Ken-tricked after Spiky Trident X, I'm pretty sure. Hey, man, both combos seem pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie. He said, I'd say it's good, but I can't say for sure until I see it one-shot on my pirate. Oh, he's 30 million on pirate. Go pirate, then. All right, let's do this now. God, Human, C. Boom. Okay, there we go. Let's hold that to maximum. Boom. Okay. It's still one-shot him, bro, even while he's 30 million. He said valid. Hey, we got that 30 million seal of approval. I'll take that. All right, now before we go ahead and hunt bounty, I'm gonna do a real 1v1 with my friend Yen to see how we do in combat. This combo's pretty easy, so I think we should do straight. Let's see how it goes, though. All right, Yen, 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, wait, bro, trying to hit me with them Soul Guitar M1s soon. All right. Oh, he hit me with that. Can trick. Yep, dodge that. We just barely dodged the Cursed Dual Katana X. Okay, we're already off to a bad start. Oh, I hit him with them M1s. Okay, hold on. Let me use my V3. Yeah. I'm getting cooked. Here's what we're gonna do. Hit him with that. Oh my gosh. Let's do this. Let's start some moves. Not the full combo, but you know what? It's okay. Sometimes you can't always land the full combo. You just have to do a little chip combo. Nope. Yep, you're not hitting me with that, bucko. You're not. What? Him just throwing out the Cursed Dual Katana X raw is kind of crazy. All right, hit him with this. You don't have your Shark V3, bucko. Yes, sir. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. T-Rex is nice. Even when you miss the combos, you have so many other tools. Not to mention, if things ever really truly got rough, I got this. This fruit is a problem. I honestly feel like I'm already ready to go out in public servers and get that bounty, man. Thank you for the fight, Ian. It showed me something nice. Let's go bounty hunt. All right, here we are in a public server. Oh, interesting. We got a 10 million bounty player in here. It's time to get the sweating, boys. We got a guy right here already. All right. What's good, bruv? What's good? Okay, hold on. I need to make my way up there. Come on. We can't let him get away. Please. No, sir. You're not going nowhere, bucko. Boom. Hit him with the Hunter's Rage. There we go. Hit him like these. Boom. First kill down. Easy 11k bounty. Oh, we already hit 19.2, by the way. Okay. I guess we were already close to 19.2. We only need 800,000 more bounty to get to 20. Someone in the chat just said, anyone want a PvP for fun? Me. All right, he's right here. Come on, I save some, bucko. Come on, I save some. This guy's using Doe and he's using Dragon Breath. Okay, that's interesting. All right, I'm gonna tell him go. Let's see how this goes. Soul Guitar. How did I just miss that? You know, bro, forget it. We're gonna do this. Damn. Hold on. I'm not about to get hit by no Doe-Face Fichilade. I hate getting hit by those. Tail swipe, hit him there. Yep, interrupt that. Predator Screech. Yeah, make your way back over here. How did I get hit by that? That was supposed to interrupt him out of it. Okay, hold on. No worries. He doesn't know how to combo extend. Get him there. Boom. Yep. All right, there we go. Hunter's Rage and GG. That went pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. Who's this guy pulling up to me? Right here? Alrighty. Boom. Let's get him there. Boom. More bounty. He said, whoa in chat. Damn, I feel bad now. I feel bad. I just straight bum rushed that guy. We just got a 13 million bounty player in here. Flaming Turtle 555. Huh. So we got some high competition in here. Maybe careful. He's running Sanguine Art, Portal, and Shark Anchor. Ooh, wait. Let me ask him. You down to 1v1? Let me just step out of safe zone. Let's see who shows. This guy right here wants to fight, huh? All right, let's do it. Let's do it, bruv. Let's do it. I'm trying to snipe him with that. Oh, you're done, bucko. You're done, Nutty Jr. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. He's Portal. He's Portal. Let me try to snipe him with this. Never mind. He completely did not fall for that. What about this? Yes, sir. Hunter's Rage. Boom. Got human. And boy is dead. Another 11k bounty. We're making good progress, boys. We just started. Sheesh. Doesn't seem like this 13 and 10 million bounty player want to come out. They're sticking in safe zone. Here's the 10 million right here. Let's see if he wants the 1v1, bro. He said in chat 1v1. Yes, bro. Come out. Come out. All right. Your go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, wait. I already know this is going to go. Yep. 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 You cut yourself, Buggo. You cut yourself, poet. Go. Boom. You hit him with this. Try to delay it as much as possible so his V3 goes away. Boom. Can trick that. Oh my gosh. It's not going good. It's not going good. It's not going good. It's not going good. Oh, wait. We're going to die. We're going to die. We're going to die. Oh my gosh, bro. So that's our first L of the video we took right there, bro. Nah, I'm not about to go out like that, bro. We gotta run it back. We gotta run it back, bro. We gotta run it back. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's good? What's good, bro? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Oh, sniped him. Sniped him. Sniped him. Sniped him. Sniped him. Boom. Yes, sir. We applying pressure now, boys. We applying pressure now. Do not let me cook, bro. Yes, sir. Get him there. Get him there. Get him there. Boom. Get him there. Get him there. Get him there. Boom. Boom. And come on. Come on. We got him. We got him. Oh, we got our get back right there. I knew I could beat him, bro. It was just a little tough. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little tough. All right, though. We just hopped into a brand new server. Let's see who we can find here, boyos. Got a player right here, boys. Got a player right here. Let's see what he's talking about. Boom. Wait. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Nope. Nope. You ain't gonna get away, bucko. You ain't gonna get away. 11k bounty. I'll take it. I'll take it. Current bounty is at 19.22 million. So we got a lot to go. 800,000 to go before we get to our goal of 20. New server, new target. Let's get it. Let's get it. Boom. Got to even see. Oh my gosh, the delay in the server is crazy. The delay in the server is crazy. Okay, so this is one of these servers. Right after this kill, I'm not gonna lie, I'm leaving. I have to get him first. Is this dude using spider? Oh, I respect it. I respect it. What I don't respect is you. Wait, what? What the heck? I thought he was just using spider. Okay. Oh, I just killed him. There's another Buddha on me. No, sir. You made a mistake, bucko. You made a mistake. Tail swipe. Boom. Boom. Hit him with the god human moves. Soul guitar. Oh. He's hit me back. He's hit me back. He's hit me back. Yo. Bro, the Buddhas are fighting. The Buddhas are fighting. Yo, hold on. We need to go full form for this. That is just crazy. I'm not about to die. I'm not about to die, bro. I'm not about to die, bro. Not like this. That is just an unfortunate event right there. Like how I just got caught lacking in that small area with a big Buddha hitbox. You definitely don't want to do that. Hold on. Let me hit this Buddha with tail swipe. Oh, he's popping V4. He's popping V4, huh? Like he's about to do anything. Tail swipe. Boom. Actually, you know what? That actually might do something for him. Buddha with Shark V4 is kind of crazy. If we can get one guy, we're good. Okay. Hunter's Rage. Hunter's Rage. Got him. Oh, we got the health back. All right, bet. Okay. Now we just got to deal with this Buddha. Which is easy work. We're about to get him. Now, boys. About to get him now. No more games, bucko. Boom. Come on. One more. Nope. Pulled him with the spiky trident. Easy 11k bounty. Bro is just spamming. Golly. Let's see how much bounty are we at now. We are at 19.25. Okay, almost at 19.3. Brand new server. This next kill will get us to our goal, boys. Hold on. Let me go over to this guy. Boom. All right, there we go. All right, got that one. Now we're now at what am I trying to say? We're now at 19.3 million bounty. Okay, sheesh. I don't know why I had such a trouble saying that. Let's go ahead and finish off this guy, though. Paused. Nope, you're not going nowhere, bucko. Get him there. And GG. Okay, we reached 19.3. Let's keep going. We're making good progress. There's another individual over here. He's flying up there. Let's go ahead and make my way over to him. What is he doing? Okay. Nope, you're not going nowhere, bucko. You're not going nowhere. Nope. Boom. There we go. We got him. 11k bounty. Well, that is pretty much this entire server wiped. Never mind. Just as I said that, a guy, an 8.6 million guy named Fake King just joined right here. He's running a typical Portal TDK build. Yo, you down to 1v1. Come on, bruv. 1v1. Yes, sir. No, you're not going nowhere, bucko. You're not going nowhere. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, this damn leopard. I'm going in this guy's domain with him. I don't care. That's not good. That's good. Yep. Let me Kentrick. Okay, yep, Kentrick that. Oh, go ahead. Bring me back in there, bro. The weather's nice. Okay, I got out there before him. Yep, got him there. Boom. What do you gotta do now, bucko? Huh? Ooh. That is crazy, bro. All right, get out there before him. This is actually crazy. Like that they can do this. This is crazy. All this boy knows is how to loot, bro. You're dead, bucko. Nice 17k bounty. I'm taking it. Sheesh. He said V4 Portal V spamming. He's talking about some V4 EU. Nah, bro, you was just spamming that portal V, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. I do not want to hear it. This guy right here came into me and asked me to 1v1. I ate your toast. He's 6.6 million bounty. I'll accept your challenge. I'll accept your challenge, bro. Tell him in chat, go. He's using Rumble. I don't see how he's going to be able to win. Yep, got him there. Boom. Oh, never mind. I messed up my combo. I made him use his cyber. I made him use the Shark Beef 3, though. I made him use that, so that's good. No, that's not good. That's not good. That's good. Ooh-wee. Okay. We got some good competition in here. He wasted a Shark V3, so he'll have to just take this fully, and that'll be his death. All right, I'll toss him a GG in chat. We're not 19.4 million bounty that easily. We're going off, boys. All right, boys, we're in a brand new server, and I actually thought of an interesting strat. So a lot of people go to Tiki Outpost because it's the newest island, right? A lot of people also go in expeditions because they need to get like sanguine art. So what I'm thinking, right, is I camp here and get bounty that way for the people that go sail. Like this guy right here. Let's keep a close eye on him. He's going on his boat, right? As soon as he goes out to sea, he's gonna be out of safe zone, and that'll be free grounds to fight him. All right, boys, look at him. Hold on, is he already out of safe zone right here? He is. Let's go ahead and get him. Free bounty, boys. Free bounty. Okay, boom. Predator Screech. There we go. He's one tap. You're not getting away, bro. You're not getting away. And easy bounty. Can't believe that actually worked. That strategy actually worked. I'm not gonna lie, it is a bit scummy. I'm not trying to cover myself and pretend it's not scummy camping people like this, but it's a strat. There's no one else really in this server, so there's no point for me to stay here. Let's just keep server hopping. Okay, there's another gentleman over here. I just need him to get out of safe zone real quick. I think he's starting to get out of safe zone though, boys. I think he's starting to get out of safe zone. He's out of safe zone now. Yep, boom, got him there. Wait, does he not have his PP on? Oh, he does. How did I miss then? All right, easy bounty. Let's just make quick work with this boy. Hit him with a predatory screech. Boom, and nice 11k bounty. Just hop to a brand new server right now. Boom, let's hit that guy. Okay, we got 8.9. Let's see, did we hit it? 19.5 bounty. Okay, boys. Okay, we got 19.5 bounty right there. Things have been going really smooth thus far, boys. T-Rex is one of my favorite fruits in the game now after this, man. This is nice. Started out at 19.1 and just very shortly, we've already gotten over 400,000 bounty, boys. Just take that in. That said, though, using the strat at Tiki Outpost did not work so well. I would hop multiple servers for like 10 minutes straight and no one would be there. So it's not that well. I think Bounty Honey at Mansion's definitely still better. Speaking of which, though, we just joined a server right here. Let's see what's topping. Let's see what's That's crazy. That is crazy. I hit him once, he bro left. No worries, though. There's someone else down here. What's good, G? What's good, G? Boom, boom. Okay. This guy uses kit soon. So that could be a problem. Uh-oh. He's hit me there. Sorry, Screech. Yeah, you messed up, bucko. Yes, sir. Nice 11k bounty. I'll take that. You coming back over here, bro? No, he's not coming back. What about this dude, though? Oh, what's good, bro? What's good? You down? You about to smoke, bro? Oh, damn. He got me with that. All right, this dude's about to smoke. He's a Rumble. So Rumbles are usually pretty good. Let's see how good he is, though. Got him there. Boom. Hit him like that. Hit him with the predatory screech. Boom. Let's see what this. Got human. Z. And he's done. That was a little bit underwhelming. I'm tossing with GG. You know what I'm saying? We not always toxic. This guy came into me and said, buy fruit storage. No. Just saw a guy leave out a safe zone. Let's see what's popping. Bro. Oh, he pulled up. Yes, sir. All right. We bought that action. You know what I'm saying? What the? Am I getting 2v1, bro? Kids, oh my god, bro. I asked to 1v1, I get 2v2, dog. You wanna play that game? We can turn this to a scrap fest then. I don't need to do combos. We can turn this to a scrap fest, bro. Boom. Hit him there. Oh my god, I'm fighting two people, bro. I was about to just mollywop that Kitsune. This dude pulled me out of my back, bro. Yo, that Kitsune's almost dead. Hold on. Predatory screech. Yes, sir. Hit him there. Grab him. Dead. Yep, Kitsune down. Now we gotta take care of this 10 million. You messed with the wrong dude, bucko. You messed with the wrong guy. Boom. Let me go out of this form. Boom. Okay, I killed Taquito. I killed the 10 million. All right, we got the health pack. Now I just gotta take care of this guy once again. Oh yeah, you're done, bucko. Got him. Oh, I got the 10 million twice. Okay, hold on, bro. Gotta deal with this Kitsune now. Hit him with this. These guys are so bad, bro. Like, this is actually kind of crazy how bad you are, bro. Boom. Hold on. Tail swipe. Let's get him. One more hit. No. Bro, my health. I need a health pack. Oh my god. These people are actually so bad. This guy does not deserve to be a 10 million bounty, bro. Like, he actually sucks. Your lack of skill has just been displayed upon all these people in this video. You suck. I'm tossing with GG. You know what I'm saying? We not always toxic. And they both just left the server. They wouldn't even run the ones. They were so scared, bro. All right, no worries. Let's just get back to bounty hunting. I just got into a server with a 21.2 million bounty. He's asked me to PvP. Let's get it, bro. Let me tell him, though, no V4. Blur said he ready. He said, if I win, can you add me? Sure. 3, 2, 1. 1, and go. All right. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Oh, wait. Okay. If I remember correctly, he's a dough user. Oh, he switched to Kitsune. Okay, that's interesting. Kitsune. That'll be fun to fight. Get him there. Boom. There we go. Okay, we got good damage there. We're actually kind of packing them up a little bit. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. El Diablo. Boom. Get him there. There we go. Boom. Pull him in. Let him with the predatory screech. Woo-wee. And finish him off with the Hunter's Rage. GG. Good game, bro. Nice 17k bounty. About to fight this guy next, though. His name is Fuzi. He's running Portal and Gravity Cane. He said, on your go in chat. All right, go, bro. Go. Let's get it. See how good this guy is. Portals can always be tricky to fight against. Oh, he pulled me there. Interesting. You're done. Oh, wait. I thought I hit it. I thought I hit the God Human. Okay. Get him there. Slam him back so he can't confirm off of his Soul Guitar. This is an interesting strat. I'm not going to lie. Boom. Get him there. Predatory Screech. Get him there. And GG. Is that a leopard trying to attack me? Dog. These people are just back to back, dog. Sheesh. Bro, this is starting to get overwhelming. This entire server want to fight me all at once. This is crazy, bro. This guy's running leopard, so that could be tricky. Yep. Right there. This leopard spam is a problem. I will say that. Okay. Get him there. Get him over here. Hunter's Rage. Tail Swipe. Predatory Screech. Boom, and GG, 11k bounty. Also with that, we're not 19.7 million bounty. Golly, bro, that's crazy. Like, we're zooming through this. Well, with that, I literally just wiped the entire server. 21 million, all these other boys. Let's get to server hopping, boys. We're almost at our goal. Just less than 300,000 more to go. And this little Venom right here, about to be one more step in our goal. Come on, boom. Nice 7k bounty boost right there.
2 hours later.
Got another guy right here. As soon as I kill him, I'll be at 19.8 million. He's an ice user. I've already killed him a few times. Pretty easy work. Hold on, let me dodge that. Go over here, put a screech. Okay, never mind, I missed that. Oh, bro wants to run now. Hold on. Bro, I'm getting caught up on everything. Oh my gosh. We want to play this game, bro? Okay, hold on. I saved my can. Boom. Yep. You messed up the combo, bucko. Come back over here. Put a screech. Boom. And no. You're not about to run it right now, bucko. You're not about to run it right now. And GG, 8.9k bounty. We are now at 19.89 million bounty, which means we only need one more kill before we get to 19.9. I've checked several servers now, and I haven't found a single person that wants to PvP. I think we might have someone in here because there's 3.7 million bounty. Let me go to mansion. There's more players right here, so let me just steal this kill. Boom. What's good, G? What's good? Hold on. We're fighting a Kitsune. Did this boy just tell that guy easy? Hold on. What's good, bro? What's good? Is this guy hacking? Oh my, this guy's hacking. What the? Yo, hold on, bro. Hold on. This guy's hacking. This guy's literally hacking. He's literally hacking, bro. This is insane. How could bro say easy when he's hacking, dog? That is insane. That dude was like hacking, dog. Hold on. We gotta kill this guy real quick before that dude shows up back up again. Gotta take a leap. Boom, Predatory Screech. Come on. And there we go. What's our bounty at? 19.89. We need one more kill before we can get the bounty, bro. One more kill. Now, hacking is insane. This Jimmy guy right here, look at him. Report his account, bro. That man was hacking.
A few moments later.
Fighting a Buddha right now. Let's just try to make quick work of this boy. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to make quick work of him. There we go. Reptilian skills. All right, let's just try to M1 spam of the death. Come on. Nope, no running, bro. No running. I need to get that 19.9. Oh, we got it. Okay, hold on. You know, I'm dipping now. There's too much action going on over there. Bro. Sheesh. I don't know if it's the fact that it's 4 a.m. I'm getting tilted while we're doing so bad. I don't know what it is, man, but 19.9 million. A little bit more to go. We almost there. Who's this guy right here? Who's this guy? Portal user? He tried to get me in that. Oh, what's good? What's good? Oh. Well, imagine I kill him in his own portal. That'd be crazy. Hold on. Get him there. No. Okay. Let's try to see if we can get him. So he's using Shark Anchor. So that's interesting. We gotta watch out for that, definitely. Get him with these. Oh my gosh. There's a damn Kitsune now, bro. Why is this how did this quickly turn into a war zone? Hold on. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is boom, V4. Yep. Okay, we gotta deal with this Kitsune. Bro. We have to deal with this Kitsune. This is a non-negotiable right here. But hold on. Let me get this little bounty pack right here. Okay, come on. Just screech. Boom. Couple hits. Where's he at? Get him there. Bounty pack. Come on, I need that bounty pack. Bro, this magma user twice in a row just took my... Oh my god, this guy is so annoying. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's do this. Boom. Hit him with this. There we go. Gigantic leap. Oh. Kitsu's user about to die. Boom. Kill swipe. And GG. Oh, look at that. New title, Emperor of the Sea. Classic Rose and Empress of the Sea. We got it. We got the 20 million bounty, boys. Yes. Oh my gosh, that entire war we just went through paid off, boys. It paid off. 20 million bounty, boys. We completely did it. And for the tiers, we have godly at top tier, great tier, good tier, meh tier, and D tier. Matter of fact, hold on, let me change that to dookie fruit tier. All right, so before we get into actually rank it, I just want to say this is based off of my opinion and experience. So if you disagree, perfectly fine. Just try to keep the hate to a minimum. Also, this list is based off of grinding and PvP together, so an overall list. And for the first fruit, we're gonna be rating the spin fruit. Why the heck is it looking at me like that? I'm gonna be honest, spin is a tough fruit. Its kit really has no redeeming factors. I mean, look at this. Razor Wind, what are you gonna do with that? No range, hardly any damage. Tornado Assault, hardly any combo potential. I mean, it's all right for grinding, but the PvP potential is non-existent. Helicopter Flight, worst flight in the game. Well, one of the worst fights in the game. Last but not least, we have Air Slasher, which is actually an all right move, I'm gonna be honest, but leaves no room for combo potential or anything to set up anything. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with this fruit. It's only gotta go one place, and that is dookie fruit. Straight garbage. And I don't think there'll be any arguing with that one. Next up, we're gonna do the barrier fruit. Ooh, I hate this fruit. Look at him smiling at me like that, bro. What you got to smile about? Your fruit's garbage. Let me eat that thing real quick. Okay, now this suffers from the same reason spin does. It's kind of crazy because this is actually a rare fruit. So how this is bad, I don't know. This thing needs a rework, man. Look at this though. Barrier wall, like it barely has any range to it. You're not gonna hit anyone in PvP with that. Surprise attack, like this thing is slow as hell. Someone could ken that. The only good move this thing has is barrier prison, which can start for combo potential if you bring them back to you. But another thing this doesn't have is a good ult. Like look at this. Barrier towers, slow release, has high end lag, so if you miss that, you're getting punished. But also the AoE is only vertical. Like you're not gonna hit anyone with this in PvP. Moral of the story is do not use barrier. Just don't. Definitely needs a rework, although I don't see them really making barrier that good, so it's going in dookie tier. Above spin though. I mean, it's not gonna go below spin. Next up, we have the bomb fruit, and do I even really need an explanation for this one? You know what? I'm not giving no explanation for that. I'm putting that below barrier. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, bro. Bomb is not good. Coming up next, we have the spike fruit. Now, I feel like this doesn't really need much of an explanation either. Most of the dookie fruits suffer from all the same things. Look at this, spike summon. This is good for grinding. I want to be honest. This is all right for grinding, especially with spiky ball. It has good AoE. However, I mean, no potential for PvP. I don't see this thing getting a rework ever, by the way. So it's probably going to be probably one of the worst forever. It's garbage. Moves are not good. It has a bad move kit. Straight to dookie fruit. I'll put that above spin though. Next up, we have one of the fruits I hate the most in the game. So this is no shocker. We have the falcon fruit. Now I'm going to make this one quick. One, has a trash moveset. You waste one of the moves on plumage, which you need this move to even use your moves. Two, it's trash for grinding. Only one of these moves are multi-target moves, and it's wind burst right here. And the damage is actually garbage. This move right here, Bone Crusher, is a single target move. Helps you not at all in grinding, and also is good luck landing that PvP. Third, we have Soaring Beast. Oh, I guess that is a multi-target. So it has two multi-target moves, but it's still garbage. Also a trash flight. This fruit has no redeeming factors. I don't want to argue about it. Falcon, straight to dookie fruit, but I'm going to put it above everything else. And I honestly think that might wrap up the dookie fruit tier list. Falcon, barrier, bomb, spike, it, spin. It's not bad, not bad. Next up, we have the spring fruit. Now this goes up to the next tier for one reason. When I did that random card the size of my fruit video, I ended up having to use the spring fruit, and I'm not gonna lie, I cooked players in PvP. Now the moveset is not exactly the best, don't get me wrong. First ability knock is not very good and has low range. However, spring snipe is all right. I've sniped some players with that. Spring cannon is not bad. You're gonna have to set that up though to land this. You guys see right there. But the thing I like most about this is the spring leap right here. It's actually a really good mobility. You guys can see I went pretty far with that. And then spring emperor, which is this. You guys can see right there, spring emperor. It's like a big AoE which just hits multiple things. So for grinding, obviously this is worse than even the dookie fruit tiers. But for PvP, this actually has some solid potential. And for that is why I'm putting it at the bottom of meh tier. Next up, we have the chop fruit, boys. This one I'm also gonna put into the meh tier, and it's actually a little bit better than the dookie fruit tiers. I'm about to explain why. All right, so since this is the chop fruit, anytime you fight a sword main player in PvP or sword NPC, you're not gonna be able to be hit. So this actually makes it decent for grinding throughout the first seed, because it's almost like you have a Loki dodge. And since a lot of players in PvP use swords, it makes it a decent viable option for a counter pick. However, though, the moves are still garbage. I mean, look at this. Tackle, garbage. Dance, like no one's gonna let you hit him with that. And then party, it's kind of like rubber barrage, I guess, a little bit. It's just not that good, man. Damn, this is a worse flight than spin. Wow. Literally the only reason this got to where it was is because of the passive, that you can't be hit by swords. That's it. The moveset is it's worse than some of the dookie fruit ones. Next up after that, we have the smoke fruit. Moveset wise, this thing is not good. You only have 4 different abilities, but however, where this excels is grinding. Smoke is actually not bad for grinding. This move right here, smoke bomber, I've cheesed so many bosses with this, and it's not bad. The damage is not not bad. We also have Smoke Blast, which has some good AoE. Like, let me just show y'all real quick. Look how much damage Smoke Blast deals right here. You see that right there? 5,447. So the damage is not bad. PvP, although, just don't use this fruit for PvP. Just don't. But if you have no other fruit and you got a smoke, I mean, you can use it for grinding. So yeah, smoke is going above chop and spring and meh. Rocket fruit next. Ah, yes. This is 10 times better than Kilo was. I'm not gonna lie. Now, Rocket, I'm gonna be honest, it's quite a bit better than some of the other fruits with Dookie fruit. Missile Fist is actually a long range, not bad ability. Airstrike is also not that bad of an ability. It's got a cool third move as well, Rocket Crash, which I guess is kind of the ultimate. You know what I'm saying? You can catch a player who's lacking with that. Good AoE as well. Overall, it's not that bad. Would I use it? No, but it's 10 times better than Kilo was. Still though, it is gonna go at the bottom of meh. All these other ones are better. Coming up next, we got the Diamond fruit, boys. Now, Diamond for me is a bit interesting. Reason why is you have this move right here in Crust, which gives you a pretty good damage reduction for PvP, and that's the only reason really I put it on this high. It has absolutely no grinding capabilities. I mean, look at this beam and tackle. Like that did literally hardly any damage. I mean, it did half his damage, but if you're grinding, you're not gonna do that much because you have no max fruit stat. Diamond Hail is an alright ability in PvP because it's long range. Solar Flare is also alright, does good damage, has a little bit of stun there too, but the main factor is the damage reduction with this. Never personally ran into a good diamond user, but for what it is, it deserves at least above Dookie fruit. So I'm gonna put diamond above the rest in meh. Now this next take, this one might make a lot of people mad. The rubber fruit right here. It's going in meh. It's going to the top of meh. Now before you get all upset, let me explain. So for grinding, first of all, just don't use this fruit for grinding, bro. It might noob to max, but every 2 hours I eat new fruit. Grinding was horrendous with this. The only really good move for grinding you have is Rush. If you gather up a bunch of NPCs and do this, you're gonna be able to do some damage. Other than that though, you know what I'm saying, it's not good for grinding really. Now for PvP, it is solid for PvP. You counter rumble users. You can't be hit by guns. So you would think this is like probably like one of the best PvP fruits, right? Wrong. The main combo you have in PvP is something along the lines of this. Spiky Trident pull into the Rush combo, which can be straight comboed if you're going against a Cyborg V3 user. They can also Ken it. The other abilities I feel are just not as good. I mean, Smash is a good ability. Slingshot is not as good. You have to have really good aim to utilize that. And then Cannon is also just not that good. Overall, the only reason this even made it up to here is its PvP capabilities. It's all right for PvP. I made it to 5 million bounty with this fruit alone. So don't get me wrong, it is solid, but it is held back by a lot of things. That right there though is gonna wrap up the Mets here. I don't feel like this was too bad, except maybe the controversial rubber pick, but oh well. Next tiers we have this good, great, and godly tier, and I'm excited to do some of these next ones. Next up though, we have the pain fruit, otherwise known as the paw fruit. Now what do I think about this fruit? So first off, we have a really kind of a long range move set. Like look, heavy paw, long range move, paw barrage, also long range move, paw nuke, also long range move with some AoE at the end of it since it's an explosion. We also have a mobility move which is self-repel, pretty much like the rumble dash except you only get one of them. Last but not least, we have the ultimate, which is torture, another long range move, but if it hits them it does a damage over time, which actually does pretty good damage. You guys can see right there doing over 4,000, actually 5,000. I'm gonna be honest, for grinding this thing is, just don't use it for grinding. I do not recommend using this for grinding. I'm gonna be honest. PvP though, it is all right. It is all right. You can do combos like this where you do like spiky trident pull, boom, pop barrage, you know what I'm saying, a combo like that, and that's a good combo to use in PvP. I'm gonna be honest, with paw it's gonna go at the bottom of good tier, simply because it's pretty much getting elevated just because of its PvP capabilities. It is good for PvP, I'll give it that. Grinding, don't use this for grinding. Let's go with an interesting one next, the spirit fruit. Ooh-wee. Where to start with this one, man? Where to start with this one? All of these moves pretty much lead to a combo except the Frostfire Grasp. Frostfire Grasp, it is a stun ability, but it has too much Enlight to combo off of it. However, you have this one right here, Wrath of Shu, which directly leads into the ultimate right here, which can lead into a Spiky Trident pull and a whole combo there. So it's got combo off of combos off of combos. You also get buffs. You guys see this little spirit bar right here. If you tap it while it's on the blue side, you get speed / health buffs, like so. You guys see right there. If you tap it on the red side, it summons monsters, which deal damage, stun. This fruit honestly is top tier. It's one of the best for PvP in the game. If you sleeping on it, I suggest you learn it because this fruit is busted, man. Now for a fruit like this, there's nowhere else it deserves to go other than godly, and it's gonna go to the top of godly tier. Like not the very best, but it's definitely top 3, and I will argue with any of y'all to that on the grade. Next up, we're gonna do the control fruit. Now control is an interesting case because it's not good for both grinding and it's also not good for PvP. For PvP to even use any moves, you have to activate this control area, which, you know, you're not able to use any abilities while you use that, so you're literally a sitting duck when you're trying to activate the room. The moves themselves are not that good. This is levitate. No one's gonna sit there and let you do that. Echo knife, you have to set something up to even get this to land. Same with the ultimate. No one's just gonna sit there and let you use this ultimate. So in terms of PvP, in order to actually do good with this, you have to run a very specific build because otherwise everything's gonna get Ken tricked. Other than that though, it's not good for grinding or PvP really. So for that, I gotta put control in good tier. I'm gonna put it below pain too because I feel like pain is a little more versatile. Definitely needs a a rework, man. I can't wait till control gets a rework. Okay, next fruit we're gonna do though is the sand fruit cheeseburger. Now this one's actually pretty interesting. For grinding, it's not too bad. I made the moves right here. You have Desert Blade, a long range ability that comes up pretty quick. Hardly any end lag or startup. You do also have Logia, so they can't really hit you for a while, so that helps with grinding a little bit. PvP, the combos are good. Sand Coffin, everything revolves around Sand Coffin. You see right here, very high stun. And then you do Sandstorm, and then you do combos, whatever. So it's really good for PvP, decent for grinding, has Logia dodge. Honestly, it's not too bad. People be sleeping on Sand a lot, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put this one at the top of good tier for now. It's not gonna be the best of good tier, but it's gonna be definitely like probably top 3 in good tier. What fruit should I do next? What fruit should I do next? I think the sound fruit is a good place to start. Now, the sound fruit is a recently released legendary fruit that honestly shocked us all. Very high damage, has a tempo meter right here that when it's full, you get faster, do more damage, take less damage. Very spammable, as you can see right here. Rhapsody notes, Fortissimo, has a high AoE, multi-target hitting, stun ability, Symphonic Radiance, that little disco ball, which can lead into many different things. Has a really good ult. Like, what doesn't this fruit have? Like, this is an insane fruit, I'm not gonna lie. The damage is nice. PvP, it's nice. Actually decent for grinding, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you see the spam ability right here, boom, 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 boom. Based off of this entire moveset and everything you get with it, I'm gonna be honest. Sound is going in great. It is a very good fruit. You can't go wrong eating this fruit for PvP. I would say if you're gonna be grinding or you're not max, eat a different fruit, but for PvP, can't go wrong with sound. Flame fruit next. Decent for grinding, has Logia dodges, so it'll get you through first or second C, but where it really excels is the PvP. Look at this. Prominence Burst, long range ability. Allows you to do some combo potential. You can do a Spiky Trident pull after that if you hit them and they don't have Ken. Blue Fire Bullets, good for chip damage, long range as well. Now where the real magic happens is this right here. Flaming Vortex. Launches them up, which you could do this, boom, you know what I'm saying? Do a Spiky Trident, start any type of fighting style combo. It's really nice. So for PvP, I feel like people will be sleeping on this a lot. They may think it's worse than it is, but it's not half bad. And because of that, I have to put this towards the top of good. Gravity Fruit next, our third mythical of the video. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not holding back on this one, boys. I'm not holding back. If you're a Gravity main, you may get upset. Firstly, this moveset is actually terrible for grinding. Gravity Push, it does have some AoE, but the damage is just not there. Gravity Obeisance is a pretty good both for PvP and grinding. However, the damage also leaves something to be desired. Meteor Pitch, that move is lacking both in PvP for grinding. And then Meteor Rain is all right for grinding, but it has a lot of knockback. So the chances you're gonna hit all those meteors are very low. Now this is a stun fruit, so for PvP, it is all right. You could do combos like this, like Bloodbane Drain, Spiky Trident Pull, Gravity Obeisance, and this is a decent combo. It does good damage, right? But the thing is, there are so many other stun fruits that do exactly what Gravity does, except 10 times better. It 100% needs a rework, so because of that, I'm gonna put it in between Pain and Control. These three are pretty much one and the same. Alrighty, Quake next. Now Quake is an interesting fruit. I feel like this is not that bad of a fruit. Maybe not for grinding. I wouldn't use it for grinding. It's just, it only has 4 abilities. One of them is a single target move, you can see right there, so not for AoE. Air Crusher, it is kind of a narrow AoE move. You can't really like turn it. It's not like big AoE. Special Shockwave is a nice move. Damage is not really there though. And Sea Quake, obviously, you know, it doesn't really do that much damage, I'm gonna be honest. Like, look at that. Only 2,000 damage for that. Not that good. Now, where I feel this fruit really excels is PvP. I've faced good Quake users. They are a problem. The only issue with Quake is that every single move has really long end lag. So with this fruit, you have to be perfect. If you miss any moves, you're leaving yourself up to be punished. So while I feel Quake is pretty decent, I'm gonna put it above Pain and Gravity though. Hopefully maybe one day in the future we'll see a Quake rework. I think that'd be lit, because I do not think they did Quake that much justice in this game, bro. Whitebeard is stronger than that. Love Fruit next. This one is interesting. Now Love recently got a rework at the beginning of 2023, which honestly made it really good for PvP. Okay, first off, we have Heart Shot, which is a really long range ability that has decent AoE, so it's solid for grinding. We have Cupid's Zone. Anyone in here gets stunned, so you can do combos like this. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You have Irresistible Attraction, which pulls them towards you, also stuns. You have Best Friend, which is a problem in PvP. They pull out their best friend, they have Cupid's Zone, they're pulling out combos on you. You're getting hit by him and your best friend. It can get toxic, bro. A good Love user, they're problematic. I'm not gonna lie. This kid is very nice. Not as good for grinding, but it really excels in PvP. And because of that, I honestly think Love is a great fruit. Now, it's not gonna be at the top of great. It's probably gonna be at the middle or lower end of great, but it is very good fruit. Can't go wrong with it. The list is coming together, boys. The list is coming together. Hopefully, I haven't pissed any of y'all off too much. Yes, the Doe fruit next. The Doe fruit. Does this really need an explanation? You know, I'm gonna give it an explanation. First of all, for this one, you have Logia dodge. You guys can see right there. So it's all right for grinding. I did a noob to max with Doe, and it actually wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Long range ability, Brain Dead, Missile Jab. You can just spam that. Very long range. Also has stupid AoE. So even when you think you're not close, you're still gonna get hit. Pasty River, which has a 2 use to it. Look at this. If you jump up and use it in the air, it does this whole like fist barrage combo, which actually does crazy damage. Piercing clothesline, this move, oh, I hate getting hit by this move in PvP. Look at this. Look at this right here. It slams them up, slams them down, and you can basically just start stupid combos with this. I'm gonna be honest, man. Doe has got it all. Grinding, brain dead combos in PvP, Logia dodge, spam ability. I hate facing this fruit in PvP. It's stupid. It's stupid. I'm gonna be honest, man. It'd be criminal to put Doe in any other tier other than Godly. It's going in Godly, 100%. And I ain't arguing or debating y'all on that ever. Blizzard, huh? Interesting. I honestly feel like Blizzard is a well-rounded fruit. It's got some good spam ability, long-range abilities, high AOE. Look at that, very high AOE. All of these moves hit multiple targets. You guys can see right here. Oh, by the way, this is a Logia dodge. You can see right there. PvP, you don't really have as much combos. However, this right here, look at this domain expansion right here. Like, it's really spammable. So it's good for grinding and PvP. All-arounder fruit. I'm gonna be honest, this is not really like too bad in any ways. And the only issue is nobody uses this because it has no hype around it. It's not really a fun fruit to use, I would say. But for that, all the reasons I just listed, I'd say it has to be a great fruit. Definitely below love, I'd feel, because I feel like love is just better in a lot of ways, but can't deny it's a great fruit. Let's get the ghost fruit out the way next. I don't have one of these permanents, so I'm about to eat this right now. Now the ghost fruit just got a really deserved rework, and because of that, it's gonna be a lot higher than I would have put it if it didn't get that rework. So the first move is pretty much the same as before. It's a launch that stuns. Kind of a little bit hard to combo off that because of the end lag on this, but the next move, special release, is a good ability that has some stun and allows you to go combo. Third move, which I believe is the best move in the kit, Cries of the Underworld. It stuns there for a while. Actually has some decent long range, which allows for combo potential. Then you have Ghostbusters. Now Ghostbusters I don't feel is really as useful for PvP. However, because of Ghostbusters, this makes this actually a decent grinding fruit. Like you can see right here, my Ghostbuster guy is packing up this guy right now, bro. They also use your fighting style. So you can see I'm using Sanguine art. So the Ghostbusters are also using Sanguine art. If you're just using combat or something, it's not really gonna be as good. Now, this isn't the best PvP fruit. The main thing I would say for PvP that's a problem is that the passive. When you die, you come back with 50% health. That's nice. Put that with the rework and that it has actual combo potential now. You know what I'm saying? I would say this is not that bad of a fruit. So due to all these factors, I would put Ghost in the upper tier of good. I'm gonna put that above Flame. While we're at it, let's go ahead and wrap up the good tier. Next up, we have Magma. Magma's going in good tier because of a few reasons. So obviously, it is a Logia dodge. You guys see right here, it can't be hit. It is very good for grinding. The damage is super high. Look at that. 16,000 damage just off of one move. So for grinding, this is immaculate. You can get from level 1 first C all the way to third C with Magma alone. It's just gonna be boring. The issue with this that holds it back a little bit is its PvP capabilities. The moves are all very slow. It's a little tough to hit, especially in today's meta with high-paced one-shot combos. Magma just doesn't have that. It's not really a combo fruit. So PvP really holds it back. Grinding is immaculate with this fruit though. So because of that, I'm putting this in good tier. I put it above Flame because of the grinding. Now the last fruit that I'm gonna put in good, this one may be a bit controversial. Actually, I don't think anyone will disagree with this. Phoenix. I don't really think Phoenix really like excels in any category, to be honest. Like it's a good fruit, has a good damage, has the healing capabilities right here. The moves are not all that great though. It has an M1, I guess, so it has some spam ability and some combo potential like that, but no one really uses this fruit for a reason. It doesn't really excel in any category, and there are fruits that do exactly what Phoenix does, except better, man. I want to be honest. Yeah, man, I'm pretty confident about that placing. I don't think Phoenix is good enough to be great, but I don't think it's bad enough to be under good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put Phoenix at pretty much the top 4 in good. And that's gonna wrap up good tier right there. I guess I'll find out once I upload this video and the comments come through. We only have the godly tier and the great tier next, boys, and we have under 15 fruits remaining. Okay, next up on the list, I'm gonna do the Buddha fruit. I'm gonna be honest, this one's pretty easy to place. There's not really any complications with this one. 100% the best fruit at grinding because of this move right here, shift. Whenever you're grinding, you'll always be able to hit enemies, but you'll be just out of the range to where they can never hit you. So this is the best fruit for grinding, hands down, or at least one of the best, top 2. This fruit is also really good at PvP for those same reasons. You can literally just catch people lacking in PvP just by M1 spamming. Let's say you went up to them, did soul guitar, then you just M1 spam them to death, bro. You can catch people lacking like that. I've gotten caught lacking like that. So this fruit is really good for both PvP and grinding. However, I'm going to put it in the middle of great tier. I know I probably just made a lot of y'all upset. How isn't it godly, Winter? How isn't it godly? It is 100% getting carried by its PvP capabilities. While yes, I did just say you can get caught lacking in PvP with it. If you're going against a good player that knows what they're doing, all they're going to do is outrange you as Buddha. So it's really only great for grinding. Next up, we have the spider fruit. This one may be a little personal bias, I'm not gonna lie. I personally think this one is underrated. You got high mobility right here, right? You got good damage dealing moves. You got long range move with Oda Sniper. You could literally snipe someone across the map with that. You got good combos and easy combos. Well, look at this. Silk Prison, straight into Heavenly Punishment, and this deals insane damage. It's also not too bad for grinding. I mean, like, it's not terrible for grinding. There's better fruits out there. I wouldn't use this for grinding, but for PvP, PvP, I think it's underrated. I really do. All right, hold on. Let me just show you what I'm talking about real quick. Let me just show you what I'm talking about real quick. All right, Slip Prison, boom. Heavenly Punishment, hit him there. Still going, boom. Combo's not even done yet. Sanguine Art, get a whole entire Sanguine Art combo right there. If you have Cyber V3, bro, I'm convinced that's gonna kill 30 million body player right there. So because of that, I'm gonna put this at the bottom of great. Coming up next, we have the Shadow Fruit. Now this one I've never used personally, so I'm not gonna do a little move showcase. I don't use this for PvP. I know it's trash for grinding, but it does have insane one-shot combos. We're gonna put this in great, but we're gonna put this like kind of like in the middle of great. Next up, we have the Ice Fruit, boys. Those of you who not know this game, y'all know this one's getting placed high. So first off, this thing has low gear dodges. Okay, well these NPCs have hockey, but it also has M1s, so it's actually not half bad for grinding. This can get you through first and second C pretty easily, especially if you have it awakened. Where it really excels is the PvP. Let me show y'all the most brain dead easy combo that even someone who just started playing the game can do. Okay, so you do Flash Step, absolute 0, right? Then you spam Unawakened C, right? Then you use Cold Storm, M1, 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 M1. Then you do a whole little combo, whatever it is. And I guarantee you, bro, if you have Cyborg V3, that is killing even a 30 million bounty player. That is crazy. So yeah, Ice is easily like one of the better PvP fruits in the game. Right now, it's going under Sound in great. All right, now the Dark Fruit. The Dark Fruit and Ice are pretty much one and the same. They're both stun fruits. The only difference is Dark doesn't have as much good damage and it has better mobility. You guys can see right here, like that. Also, a benefit to Dark is that you can use their moves in air. So unlike Ice, you need to be on the ground to use absolute 0, which is why Ice isn't in godly tier. Dark, it's a bit slower too, so if you use your moves and you miss, you get punished. I think both are pretty much one and the same a little bit. It's just Ice is slightly better than Dark. Dark is more versatile at the exchange for being slower. I'm honestly gonna put them right next to each other. You can make it really far in PvP with Dark. It's just the grinding is worse. And actually, now that I brought up the grinding, I'm gonna put this below Buddha just because of that, because the grinding with Dark is treacherous. Only a few fruits left, boyos. And for this next one, I'm gonna go Venom. Now, I feel this needs hardly any explanation, bruh. You know what? Let me just do it. All the entire move kit. For grinding, PvP, whatever you're using it for, boss farming, it's good. Look at this. Poison daggers, spam ability, has pretty good damage, right? Has damage over time as well. Poison. Noxious Shock. Long range auto aim ability, which also deals a lot of damage. Has damage over time. Toxic Fog. Any enemy that gets close to you gets poisoned and their screen starts like hallucinating or whatever, right? Serpent's Wrath. You think this is just a flight, right? Wrong. Deals damage. So it has really long abilities, low cooldowns, so you can constantly spam it. One of these moves basically has auto aim. And guess what? To top it all off, you have a Fury Meter and a Transformation. Let me show y'all. Transformation right here, right? And all of your moves have changed. Well, only 2 of them. So now Serpent's Wrath, you guys can see, it has 3 dragons floating around it, which when you use it, the dragons attack enemies nearby. Extra damage, right? Look at this. Toxic Fog, big poison cloud, and anyone who stays in the middle of this is going to take a lot of damage. And to keep him in the middle of it, all you have to do is just use your moves, right? Keep him in there, deal tons of damage. I did a noob to max with Venom, and it was one of the easiest noob to maxes I've done yet. It's really good for grinding. It's definitely a problem in PvP. Whoever you run into with this, they're gonna get annoyed, bros. They're gonna get annoyed. For that, it can't go anywhere other than godly. Mammoth Fruit next. Now this kit is pretty good for grinding, I won't lie. You have this transformation right here, which makes everything able to be spammed. Where Mammoth kind of lacks is combo ability. The combos aren't really there. It's pretty much you just go in Mammoth form and you spam. And you also have long ranged abilities and, you know, good stuff like that. With Mammoth, even though it's really good, we're gonna say it's kind of tied with Dark. Next up, we have the Light Fruit. I want to make this one quick, right? Okay, so you have M1s with it. You also have low gear dodges, so a lot of NPCs are not gonna be able to hit you. Spammable moves, boom, you guys can see right here. A lot of moves can start a combo with it, you know what I'm saying? So easy combos. Light Speed Destroyer, you guys can see right there. Every move pretty much ties into each other almost. So it's very spammable, good for grinding, although I feel like there are just fruits that do what this fruit does, except better. Like there are better spam fruits than Light. So this is really good. We'll put it above Dark even because it's better for grinding. Okay, that's the end of great tier. All these next ones below are above great tier. Let me order great tier real quick. So far, I feel like I've done pretty well on this. Like I've tried to consider all aspects. My personal experience with grinding and PvP, I think we're doing good. Dragon next. Now this is gonna be liable to change very soon. Dragon is getting a rework very soon. Grinding Dragon is not that good. It's not the worst, but it's not that good. PvP is where it really excels. We got a super easy combo, one-shot combo I'm about to show you guys. Our shot Dragon Shower. So I can try to pull, boom. You go like this, then you use God Human C, and then Heat Wave Beam. The only thing Dragon really suffers with is dealing with air campers. So if you deal with the air campers, it's kind of tough, but then that's why you have this. You know what I'm saying? The Dragon form. So obviously Dragon is going in godly tier, man. It's going in godly tier above Venom, below Doe. I think that's a good place. All right, for these next two, they're pretty much going to be tied. We're going to put Portal under Spirit, and we're going to put Rumble under Portal. I'm going to be honest, Portal and Rumble are pretty much the same fruits. They're both stun-based fruits. They have slightly different nuances, but they both have very high mobility. They're both stun-based. They both combo a lot. Now, to be completely transparent, I think Spirit, Rumble, and Portal are probably the top 4 PvP fruits in the game. You're probably wondering what the 4th one is. We'll get into that later. Portal, you have the Portal V spamming loops, all that annoying stuff. Rumble, you have the Rumble X, the, you know, Thunderball destruction, all those stuns, high mobility with the dashes. Portal, you have the ability to escape any combos. So yeah, I'm gonna put those there. Next up, we have Leopard. People overrate Leopard a lot. It's a godly fruit, don't get me wrong. It's not as good as all these ones. I'm gonna put it below Doe, above Dragon. I know what y'all thinking. I'm sure I've made a lot of y'all upset right there, but think about it. You have the transformation mode, which you can spam a lot here, right? But as for one-shot combos, there ain't much with Leopard, are there? There are combos out there that one-shot, but I feel like they're not as good and they're like harder to do than what you could do with Spirit, Portal, Rumble, or Doe. So Leopard obviously is a godly fruit, no denying that. Just the spam alone can get you really far with Leopard, but I don't think is as good as these other 4 right here. Next up, we have the T-Rex fruit. Want to be honest, the kit on this one is pretty good. Long-ranged abilities, combo potential, especially with Predator Screech. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Start combos like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's really good for combos and stuff like that. Also decent for grinding because you have M1s and you also have a transformation. So this is 100% a godly fruit. No denying that. The damage is really high. Now, some people say this damage is even almost as high as Magma, but the difference between this and Magma is the combo potential is really nice. And I'm going to be honest, when you go in this transformation right here, it's deadly. So if you hit somebody, you see that icon above their head. If you run away from them, they take damage over time. So this is going to stop runners right in their tracks, boys. You also got some bird damage with this as well on top of the damage over time. I think it's a really good addition to the game. I really like it. I feel like T-Rex is honestly above Leopard, below Doe. In godly tier, all of these are pretty much around the same, just slight differences. Last but not least though, we have Kitsune, and this is no brainer. Kitsune is the best fruit in the game, man. I'm not even gonna go into detail why Kitsune is the best fruit in the game. If you've ran into a Kitsune or you've seen maybe some of the videos or some of the combos, you understand how brain dead Kitsune is, man. It is a problem to deal with. So yeah, that is our entire tier list completely finished right there. I honestly felt like I did a good job with this. I took a lot of time to think about the placements.
Build 1, Death Step, Rumble, Soul Guitar, and Rengo. Now we actually got a pretty decent one to start off with, if I'm going to be honest with you, but I'm not that good with Death Step, so let's see how this actually goes in real use. I hopped into a new server. There's a guy right here. He's a level 2,600, and I bet you guys are wondering why I'm even doing this video. Well, the goal is to see if I can get a W with all of the builds you guys send in, no matter how difficult it may be. Also, to make this a little more challenging on myself than it already is, for every 3 deaths, I have to give away a permanent mythical fruit. So yeah, I'm going to be trying my hardest not to die. We got a guy right here. He's using, I think, Gravity Blade and Portal, so we're going to have to watch out for this guy. Hold on, let me see. Let me get into my little skill lock right here with Death Step. Ooh, you want to use that? You want to use that, huh? Let me do this. Sheesh. Hold on. Ooh. Ooh, is he running? Is he running? Hold on. Hold on. No way he's running. No way he's running. Wind Bullet. He missed his little thing. Rengoku. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. He got the Sanguine thing on. He got the Sanguine thing on. Oh, we're cooking now. We're cooking now, boys. Oh, we got a damn. Someone just took my kill. No, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, say less. Well, we did all that work for nothing then. We did all that work for nothing then. All good. I ain't too worried about it. Lightning Beast. I think I can take down this T-Rex. He may have took my kill, but that doesn't mean I can't kill him in exchange. Let me do this. Do that. Vermilion Drill. Boom, boom. Straight up cooking this man. Straight up cooking this man, bro. Straight up cooking him. Hold on. Fight back, bro. And we're gonna end this. Oh my god, bro. Why? Why do they all go V4? Why do they all go V4? Yep. Got him here. Got him here. Got him here. Boom, boom, boom. GG. 12,906 honor. First build done with. Not bad for the first build, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not used to using Death Step, so I tried to cook there. But don't get fooled, ladies and gentlemen. Just because this build was decent does not mean I'm not gonna get a bunch of bad builds later on in the video. But moving on to build number 2, we have Spring, Longsword, Dark Step, and Serpent Ball. Literally just a complete downgrade from my current build. I thought I was cooking a little bit with Death Step, but I don't know if I can do the same thing with Dark Step, bro. All right, let's get that learned. We ready to go. No clue how I make it through this one, boys. No clue. Let me see. Do we have any like high-level players in this server? I don't think we do. Our very next server, I have a level 2,000 right here. You know, let's give this our all. Let's give this our all, boys. Let's give this our all. Spring Snipe, level 2,000. There was no mention of me having to fight high levels. Let me see. Can I even get him with any of these abilities? Oh, I tried to hit him with the flying kick, but I literally just walked into his damn portal move. Hold on. Let me activate this. Let me do this. Glorious Smash. Boom. Come on. Let me hit him at least with some Dark Step move. Ah, I tried to hit that barrage. I just completely missed that. Where's he going? Please don't. Got him in here. Annihilate. Boom, boom. Ooh, bro, he tried to teleport me in there, but I just went like God mode and just destroyed him, bro. I used it against him. He used his own trick against him. Are you coming back here, bro? Are you coming back here? Oh, GG's. Wait, that was you? Oh, that is you. Level 2018. Hey, GG, Peanut. I'm honestly surprised. I didn't think we'd be able to move off this build without dying at least once. But hey, I'll take it. Build number 3. We got God, Human, Gravity, Dark Blade, and Kabucha. And in the message, they also specified that they wanted me to be Mink specifically. So we're not going to get any race advantages this time. Let me go ahead and try to swap. Hopefully we can get Mink first try. Come on. First try, Mink luck. Let's see. And we get Angel. All right, what about the second try? Let's see if we get it second try. Shark. You know what they say, boys? Third time's the charm. That's like one of my favorite sayings. Let's see if it comes into effect this round. And we get Angel. Dog. But what about the fourth? Shark? Finally, we got a rabbit. That took like 7 tries. All right, we got the rest of the build built down below. And you know, just to make this most interesting, we're going to go with fruit stats. All right, we're ready. Got a max level 2,600 right over there. All right, perfect, perfect. This is actually pretty interesting because this may be one of the last times we actually get to use gravity before it gets reworked, ladies and gentlemen. So just enjoy this. Just enjoy this. Boom. Hit him with the God Human C straight into gravity push. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe we got to fight. Blazing Phoenix. Is he just giving up? Are you just giving up, my boy? Why are you doing this, bro? Why are you giving up? Dog, you could literally just fight back. You could literally just fight back right now and you're choosing not to. All right, you know what? I'll put you out of your misery, bro. I'll put you out of your misery like this. I'll put you out of your misery like this, me boy. Huh? Wait, is that a hacker? What? Okay, I guess bro just disappeared out of thin air. I don't understand what the heck just happened. Did he just teleport right over here? Hold on, is he still in combat over here? No way, no way. He is still in combat over here. He is still in combat over here. Hold on, let me get that kill. I'm not gonna count that because he literally didn't fight back a single time. But I will take that bounty though, me boy. Dang hackers, bro. I tell you, dang hackers. All right, the real fight begins now. I'm going against a 13 million bounty player named 1,000 Bricks. And he has the ice fruit. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. All right, you know what? Let me do this. Gravity push. A little bit of damage. That's 4,000 damage right there. Oh, this guy's got sanguine. Okay. Let me do this. See if I can land a little bit of dark blade abilities. Nope, I can't. Let me do this. Try to snipe where he's going. Meteor pitch. Oh. I know he's coming for me. Boom, boom. Yep. Okay, deal a little bit of chip damage. We're cooking, boys. If we can just completely neutralize his ice, we're good. Let me get him here. Let me get him here. Boom. Where you at? Where you going, bro? Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Snipe up there. Oh, I pushed him into the meteor, bro. Wait, this guy's lagging. He's literally, bro. Huh? All right, bro. I'm gonna put an end to this. This guy's lagging literally beyond like prediction. I don't even understand what the heck is even happening. Got another ice user in there. All right. Boom. GG. 18,200 honor. I'm moving off the build, bro. That guy was lagging literally so bad, moving in 8-bit. I don't even know what was happening. That's third build out the win. We haven't died a single time yet. We on a roll. But I have a feeling it's gonna go downhill. We just got carried by God Human. Moving on to build number 4, though, we have Bomb, Electric Claw, Katana, and Acidum Rifle. I'm cooked. Well, no point trying to delay the inevitable. Let's just try to get this one out the way and done. I've gotten fruit stats, and I feel like my best bet is trying to come up with a combo with E-Claw and Bomb together. Is this a hacker right here? What the heck? Yo, peep that username, boys. Let's get this guy banned. At least if I can even find anyone in this server, bro. The hope is that we get this done as quick as possible. No one at Sea Castle. All right, let me check Hydra Town. Anyone at Hydra Town? Oh, that's a kit today. That is a kit today. I think I'm very good on that. I don't know why I don't do this more often, but I could always just equip Pale Scarf and see if there's anybody in the sea that's around my level. Yeah, there's a couple people. Okay, so I have a few options, and I think the one I'm gonna go after is that level 2,600 over there. Now he's over here at Haunted Castle, but I believe this guy's AFK right now. Hold on, let me give him a little warning hit just to see if he comes back. Freezing_Rob. Yo, you gonna come back, my boy? You gotta come back, bro? He's not coming back. But a 4 million bounty player just joined the server. Hold on. It would appear he's at the mansion. With any luck, he'll want to fight me and seek me out as well. Let me do a quick switcheroo. Let's switch over to Portal, teleport over there myself, and then back to Bomb. There he is here. He said, "Are you real?" You know what? Let's get this guy in PvP. He has to fight me now. Go ahead and stun him there. We're in a fight, boys. Oh, he's T-Rex. Oh, no. Target a bomb. Come on. I can do this. All right. Let me do this. Bomb grab. Target a bomb. Spiky smoke. Okay. Ooh, wee. All right. Let me do this. Let me see if he comes into any mines. No way he'd do that, right? Got him there. Target bomb. Let's do this. Explosive jump. Why are we actually cooking him? Hold on. Let me throw a little bit of katana moves in there. Bomb grab. Let me do this. I have to finish this guy off with a bomb move. Uh-oh. That's not good. He's turning the tide of the battle. All right, you know what? Forget finish him off with a bomb move. Let's finish him off just in general with bomb. I have 6,000 health left. He may be able to finish me off with this combo alone. Oh, he messed it up. I'm not gonna lie. If he would have been able to follow up on that, would have been GG's. Would have actually been GG's. All right, let me see. Can I finish him off with a bomb move? No, I don't think so. Boom and boom. There we go. We finished him off a bomb grab. 12,964 honor. Done beautifully. Done beautifully. Damn, I just took away his 4 million bounty. Damn. Oh, he's enabling PvP. I'm good. I'm good. One and done. One and done with this build, bro. One and done, bro. Anyways, let's get into the next build. Next up, we got Wando, Electric, Kabucha, and Rubber. Also, he specified that I couldn't use V4 and I need to have fruit stats. Like, just why? Just why? You could have at least gave me sword stats with that. But all right, bro. I guess. I mean, I literally get no support for my fighting style, but at the very least, I do have rubber fruit stats. That's all right, bro. This is such a scuffed build. This is such a scuffed build. Like, I'm literally not killing anybody with this unless I get lucky. What type of war zone situation have I gotten myself in? All right, hold on. You know what? This is probably actually my best scenario of getting off this build. Let me see. Okay, boom, smash. Come on. Can I actually kill someone here? Please. No. Not the dough. Hold on. Boom. Got him. Oh, I got him, boys. I got him. You know what? I'm not satisfied with that, though. I actually want to get something decent. What am I meant to do? All right, let me see. Maybe I can get him here. Okay. Bro, his damn thing pushed me back. All right, push him there. I can actually win this with just rubber alone, I believe. Like, if I just play this smart, I could actually win this with rubber alone, to be honest. That's provided I play it smart, though. If I just decide to start playing dumb, like, a lot of bad stuff could happen, realistic. Get him here. Boom. Oh, I thought I had him. Damn it, bro. Now, the fact that the guys said I can't use V4 and I have to use fruit stats, like, this is what's making this really tough, bro. Like, he's just whittling me down. Bro, he literally... Oh, I had him in my thing, bro. That would have been it. Oh, bro. Please. Okay, you missed that. I'm literally, like, in such a tough position right now. Oh. Bro, how does he keep getting out of that? I literally timed that perfectly, and then he just gets out of it. That's so upsetting. Bro. Got them here. Boom. Oh, I'm literally in the worst position. Oh, you know, I'm running. I don't care. I literally had like 800 health there for a second. Hold on. I know he wants to kill me bad. Oh, I forgot he had the diamond V. What am I doing? Let me get up here. Yes, sir. Hold on. I know that boy desperate for me. Pause. That actually sounds so crazy. I'm dead. I'm cooked. Yeah, that's one death. That's one death right there, bro. Oh my gosh. We got third partied. Yeah, this build is scuffed. That's one death. 2 more and I'll have to give away a permanent mythical fruit, bro. We were on such a roll too until we got to this. Honestly, I think my best bet is probably gonna be just leaving the server altogether. I'm getting 2v1 right now, and I don't think I'll find any gaps to actually kill them because I already don't have a fighting style, so that's tough. And then the moment I do start anything, I have the diamond or the dough user killing me. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop servers. Gonna find a way to get out of this. All right, very next server. Let's try to make this quick, ladies and gentlemen. There's a max level player almost right there. Is that a hacker? Bro, you have to be kidding me. All right, you know what? I'll take it. Come on. What? All right, how am I supposed to catch that? Bro? Is he just going around fighting people? This build is cancerous, bro. It got me teamed on. It got me my first death in a video. Now I can't even find a fight. Brother, oh my god, I just joined a server and I instantly get hit with the ice before I can even react. All right, hold on. What is happening? I don't even care. I do not anymore. I couldn't even react to what was happening before I even got hit with the ice V. Uh-oh. This guy needs help. So I'm gonna take him right here. Oh, he has cyborg. There's no way I died twice with the same build. Oh, I might. Yo, the no V4 clause is insane. It's about to give me the second loss. Oh. I died. Oh, that's two deaths. That's two. One more and we're cooked. This build is literally impossible, boys. Electric tackle. Come on. Why am I fighting a V4 guy? Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Let me do this. Oh, we're cooking. Hold on. Maybe I can do this. Where's he at? Did he just... He did, didn't he? No. Please. Okay. That's the second guy. I used their trick against them. That's the second guy of the video. Hey, we're moving off this build, bro. That was enough for me. 2 deaths, bro. 2 deaths. 1 more. And we got to give away a permanent mythical fruit. But we're done with build 5 for now, bro. Yeah, y'all just got a taste of the cancerous builds we're going to be dealing with today. Moving on to build number 6, though. Finally, Dovey 2, Spiky Trident, Sanguine, and Skogatar. Finally, a good, actual decent build. I'm going to take this. All right, got the build down below already. And I'm down to fight. Ooh, that's a lot of people at Throttle Mansion. Ooh, I just might get jumped. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this guy didn't specify not using V4, so if we get jumped, I'm using V4 100%. Let me see, what's the highest bounty server in this guy? 11.4 million. It's this guy right here, Elite 505. Portal, Gravity Cane, Dragonstorm. Yeah, typical meta build. Anyone here down to fight? All right, bet. We got this guy right here, Elite 505. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You already stepped out. Now, the build I have right now isn't exactly the best because Sanguine doesn't really combo that well into Do. I don't even think there's really much true combos, but each thing on their own is really kind of like very good, so I should be straight. Is this guy gonna 1v1 though, bro? Nah, I don't think he wants to smoke. I don't think he wants to smoke. Maybe this guy does though, this Yeti. All right, next server, because I couldn't find anyone in the previous one. We got a guy named Zoro, a 6.8 million bounty player. 1v1, bro. 1v1. He's already saying big fan. Oh, perfect. We got him. We got him, boys. We got him, boys. We got him. Let's get this. Let's get this going. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's a portal. He's a portal. Okay. No worries. No worries. Now we could just spam. Oh wait. Oh, what's that lag? What's that lag? All right, you know, I'm just gonna throw all this out. I'm just gonna throw all this out. Okay. Oh my God, that lag. That lag is insane. All right. He said in chat he's an African player or something like that. Are we in African servers right now? Huh? Yo, what is happening? I'm literally using moves while in my damn donut. What? That's a hard word to say. Donut. Bro, please. What is happening? What? My hands aren't even on my keyboard. Bro. All right, bro. Hold on, let me reset. This is insane. Well, due to technical difficulties, I don't know what the heck happened there. Let's keep this going. Let's get off this fruit quick. All right, he got me in his skull guitar there. Let me hit him back with my skull guitar. All right, where's he at? I think he's over here. Let me do this. Bro, how did that miss? All right, you know what? That's just the lag diff right there. I'm gonna be honest. With you. All right, let me get him here. Dofus Fusillade. All right, got him there. Boom, and boom. GG's. 15,682 honor. All right, even in like 300 ping, I guess I'm cooking still. Let's move on from this. Build 6, very easy as expected. But let me just say, this next build, it's about to get pain, literally. Because for build number 7, we have Pain, Dark Blade, Superhuman, and Bizarre Rifle. My success rate with this one is gonna be like very low. I mean, it's already crazy with Pain, but Bizarre Revolver too? Like really? And to top it all off, he doesn't even give me like Spiky Trident for combo potential. It gave me Dark Blade. Like what am I meant to do with this? We're in a new server though. I'm gonna attempt, very much so, only attempt to get this done. I mean, my best bet is fighting at 2.5 million. I'm just gonna be fully transparent. It's a level 1649 right there. Okay, that's not gonna count. I have to at least get bounty from him. Oh, there's nobody in this server. All right, another server. I'm just gonna say, who here wants to 1v1? Let's see if we can fight anybody. Literally using Pain, Superhuman, Dark Blade, and Bizarre. Like there should be nobody scared to 1v1 me with it. Oh, I think I see someone right here. Is that a Kitsune? Hold on. This may be tough, boys. This may be tough. Oh, bro, he got the safe zone. Why would you be scared to fight me? 2 versus 1. 1v1. I'm not trying to 2v1 you. Oh, there's Yeti. Oh, let me say Yeti, back off. Come on, Yeti. Just let me finish my 1v1, bro. I need to get off this build. All right, here he is right here. I private messaged him, come to Sea Castle. Let me just see if he actually comes over here. Oh, here he is. Now, I'm gonna be honest, fighting a Kitsune with Dragon Trident is definitely not the smartest idea considering the build I got, but let's try to make it work. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, yep. I see the type of fight it's gonna be. This is gonna be. Let me just try my best though. Okay. Yep. Okay, yeah. He has ghoul. That's GG's, brother. But that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, boys. Ain't nothing we can do about that. Not gonna lie, I went to second C because I just don't see it happening. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull off a W with this build in third C against better players. It's not happening. Rip_God. He said, oh my God, yo. Portal Buddy Sword. Let me say down to 1v1. Probably a bad idea since this guy's Portal Buddy Sword. He's probably decent at the game. He said yes. All right, you know what? Let's do this. There he is right there. Okay, we're fighting. All right. Can I get him with this Pain? Blox root spawn. Okay, I'm not worried about that now. I'm not worried about that right now. Oh, how did that even hit me? I wasn't even close to that. All right, bro. There's no way I lose this too, right? Oh, that hit. Oh, maybe we can actually kill this guy. Hold on. I'm getting a little bit of hope. Get him there. Boom. Beast Owl Pounce. You may be using Buddy Sword, but you ain't like that, bro. No, sir. GG's. Oh, finally, bro. 12,657 honor. We're done with this trash build. We're done. Moving on to build number 8, though. We have Spin, Hollow Scythe, Dragon Breath, and Slingshot. You know what? Low key, I don't think this is as bad as the other one. That's kind of crazy to say, but I have a feeling this build's going to be better. All right, we got Dragon Breath right here. Let me go ahead and learn it. We got the Spin Fruit now. And last but not least, he wants me to equip the Hollow Scythe. He also specified he wanted me to use Blox Fruit stats, so we're going to go ahead and just go with that, which is going to make this a lot harder, but I'm going going to go ahead and fight the same guy I just fought because he said, do you want to run it back in chat? So that's exactly what we're about to do. Let me see. Maybe I can beat him with this. Maybe I can beat him with this. All right. Hit him with that. Boom. See, look at this. Look at this, bro. Spin is so much better than Pain. Like, at least I get moves that are not bad. And I have Dragon Breath, which is not terrible either. Ooh, okay. I see what you're working with. I see what you're working with. All right. Boom. Dragon Flames. We're cooking, boys. Ooh, we killed him easy. 12,645 honor. Somehow we cooked with this build, man. I knew this was going to be better than the Pain one. I just knew it, bro. Like, the fact that we get moves like this with Spin and Tornado Assault, which are actually easy to land, made that whole lot easy. Moving on to build number 9, though, we have Sharkman, Karate, Falcon, Trident, and Dual Flintlock. And for some reason, he wants me to run sword stats. This is going to sound crazy, but even with this build with Falcon, I still feel like this is going to be more doable than the Pain one. I've never really used Trident, though, in PvP. This is going to be interesting. But at least we get something like Dual Flintlock. All right, got the stats right. Let me go ahead and hop servers. We're done using this easy server. Let's move on. All right, there's a 3.2 million bounty player in here. Let me see. Where's he at? There he is over there. Okay, so Kree's right over there. Let me see. Let me activate something that's going to help me a little bit. Leviathan Shield. All right, Plumage. Let's fly our way over there. I think he's active and moving. Hold on. He is. Hold on. Boom. Oh, he's spamming. Oh my god, my health. What the heck? Oh, nah, bro. Oh, nah. Okay, hold on. We gotta take this guy serious. I see you ain't no joke. Bro. Oh, no, bro. Okay, you know what? That's 4 deaths. That's 4 deaths on the video. All right, I did not think I was gonna lose that, bro. The M1 spam was, that was kind of crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of crazy. It ain't gonna happen again. I'm telling you right now, it ain't happening again, bro. That's 4 deaths. If I die 2 more times, that means I have to give away another permanent mythical fruit. All right. Woo. Telling you boys, we're not losing again. We're cooking. Hold on. Don't run now, buddy. Don't run now. Where you going? Does Buddy think he's cooking? He is cooking. V4. Hey, when in doubt, V4 it out. Now we can do stuff like this. I don't know if he's like M1 glitching or something like that, because he feels like he's doing way more damage than he should. All right, do this. Let's do this. Water pulse. GG's. He's done. Finally, bro. Woo. I had to pop V4 to do that, which is kind of sad. I'm not going to lie, bro. But the way this man was spamming and the damage he was doing with CDK, hey, that's build 9 done, bro. He's activating PvP again, dog. Promise you don't want this. Bro. I'm about to make the same mistake twice. I messed around and died. I thought I had that. You know what? That right there, that's 5 deaths of the video. 1 more death and I got to get rid of 2 permanent mythical fruits. I don't even know why I messed around with this guy, bro. Let me go ahead and make a note that I died 5 times. Sorry, Buddha spammer. We're done. But enough messing around. We're moving on to the 10th build now, which is Sand, Saber, Death Step, and Kabucha. It allows me to use any stats, which is perfect for us. This is going to be the final build of the video and also will determine if I have to give away 1 or 2 permanent mythical fruits, so we've really got to cook. I think my best bet is going with fruit stats for this with the sand fruit, because that's just what's going to help us cook the most. I'm pretty confident we can win this because with Death Step and Sand, we should be able to do some combos. I mean, there's some combo potential there. And especially if we're pairing it together with Kabucha, I think that should help me snipe some Sand Cough. All right, though, we've got Death Step, Saber, and Kabucha equipped. Last piece of the puzzle is the Sand Fruit. We're ready to battle. I'm out here. Someone down to fight. 6.7 million bounty player named Little Jerry right here. Oh, he's a Yeti spammer. Okay. You know what? I'm not scared of no damn Yeti. We got the Sand Fruit. Hello? Are you there, buddy? Are you there? That boy is not there. He's gone. Oh, he came back. All right, say less. Let's get it. You said sure in chat? Can I spam? Go for it, bro. I need a challenge. I need a little challenge. He said yippee? Nah, you're a little too happy about that. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's get this. Okay. You're done, buddy. You're done. Okay. Did he have Draco? Okay, hold on. Let me activate maximum overheat. Let's do this. All right. Uh-oh, that's not good. My health. Where's my health going? We're cooking, boys. We don't even gotta worry. He's already running. Look at him. He's running. Oh, we're cooking with the Sand Fruit. Hold on. How did he heal up? All right, bro. I don't understand what the heck is happening. Okay. All right. Wind bullet. Boom. Whoa. He literally just sniped me. out there. Oh, my days. Oh, huh? Thought he already used that. All right, bro. All right. You want to use V4? Go ahead. I'll use V4 too. He's really about to mess you over, bro. Hit him there. Snipe him there. Hit him with this. Let me use my flash step out of there. The moment you brought V4 into this, bro, you really just kind of cooked yourself. Bro, my health, my health, my health, my health, my health, my health. Since you want to spam, I don't have no shame in running then. How is he just running through my moves? He's just running through my... All right, well, that's six deaths. That's 6 deaths. So 2 permanent mythical. Golly, bro, I hate this. I hate this, bro. Y'all sending such trash builds, bro. Y'all sending such trash builds. Very unfortunate, bro. Very unfortunate. Not only did we run into a Yeti spammer, bro popped V4 and ran the entire fight. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. I'm over it, bro. I'm over it. I'm over it at this point. I'm over it at this point. We got to get off this build quick. Oh my God. I literally just walked out of safe zone. I literally... Hold on, bro. Why? Like, what is happening, bro? What do I deserve to, like, go through this? I literally just stepped out of safe zone, bro. Can't even just play the game anymore. All right, you know what? You know what? I don't want to hear this guy complain about 2v1 when you did this to yourself, bro. You literally, quite literally did this to yourself. All right. This is an interesting fight. This is an interesting fight. Now, we got him here. Got him. Ooh-wee. We do this. Now, this guy has portal TTK, so we do got to watch out for that. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait, why is he running? Why is he running, bro? Why is he running, bro? Didn't you start this fight, bro? Didn't you start this fight? Hold on, bro. Hold on. Sand coffin. Got you. Got you. Got you, bro. Got you. Got you. Sheesh. One more hit. One more hit and he's done. 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 Touch the ground for 1 second. Touch the ground for 1 second. Actually, you don't even need to. You don't even need to. Got him there. Ooh, sniped it with the sand coffin. GG's. 12,733 honor. We got it. We did it. Got it. We did it, boys. We did it. We're done. We're done. We may have lost the first one against the Yeti spammer, but we beat the second guy with the meta build, using actually a pretty scuffed build. But sadly, we did die 6 times throughout the video, so you know what that means, boys. You know what that means. Permanent mythical fruits are about to be given out, and since I'm in the server right now, we might as well. Now, I wanted to give away a permanent gravity since this is going to get reworked soon, but it's not viable right now, unfortunately. So you know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to give away a permanent fruit that's rumored to get a rework. Shadow. We're going to give that away to someone. Zidane will do it to him. There we go. That's 1 permanent fruit gifted. And you know what? Just to be nice, for the next one, permanent dragon, we're gonna gift it to... I'm just gonna close my eyes and pick someone random. Ballmori1231. This looks like a hacker name, I'm gonna be honest. So if this is, he just got a permanent dragon. There you go. Hopefully you enjoy a permanent dragon. King's Legacy. Now this game has been getting a ton of new updates. I can't even lie. Like, hold on now. The starter area looks like different, bro. Hold on. Yo, they actually revamped this quite a bit. New areas. The NPCs look a little different. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, this area looks different. There used to be like a little ladder here where you'd fight Smoker. Now this man's just chilling in the middle of the platform. All right, though, enough time wasted. Let's go ahead and see what we're getting ourselves into. Let's see how rare the rumble fruit is in this game. All right, let me go ahead and talk to the black market. Let me see. Okay, we got spin, bunch of other ones we don't care about. Damn, I haven't seen it yet. It must be an epic or something, right? Oh, there we go. Right here, rumble. It's an epic. Ooh, that means it may be tough to get. Let's see. How expensive is it, though? 1,500 Robux. No, I'm not paying that for rumble. I am not paying that for rumble. Not on this game, bro. Not this time, dog. I know for a fact I do not have the rumble fruit. I don't think I ever pulled it in this game, so let's go ahead and just try to do a spin. I do have 28 gems, so I have enough to buy at least like some keys. So let's go ahead and buy 10 of those, and let's do the little one at a time. Oh damn, I got shadow fruit off the rip. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's open the next one. Paw fruit. Okay, we're going downhill. Maybe we get an epic this time though. Let's see. Let me let it play out. Okay, that's just not what I was looking for. Spin. I will say that with all these aesthetic updates King's Legacy is getting, it is shaping out to be a decent game. Like, I remember I was talking crap about this game not too long ago, and now they done up their game up, bro. So hey, respect. And for the next one, we also get a spin. Barrier, human, love. And we get our first rare, which is the Spino fruit. I don't even know what that is, bro. We are not paying attention to that. But it looks like we're out of keys now, so now I gotta pay Robux, bro. I didn't want to do it. I really didn't. At this point, would it be smart for me just to buy Rumble? Nah. We like the RNG route. We gotta get it through the gacha. Let me buy 250 gems for 829. That way I'm still technically saving money. While we're at it, let me go ahead and just spend the rest of my Robux and buy 25 more. I only have like 1,000 on my account, so hopefully we can get the Rumble with this amount of gems. 276 gems. If I don't get Rumble from this, I'm gonna be upset. If we don't get Rumble out of 91 spins, I don't know, my luck is just terrible. But let's go ahead and open 10. Let's see if we can get it. Shadow, barrier, human, smoke, spin, giraffe, paw, barrier. Oh, we got our first epic of the video. We got the gold fruit. That was that one from the movie. This ain't even canon. Let's go ahead and keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Bomb. And that was the first 10. Okay, the first 10, we didn't get that. But we did get this, the gold fruit, which is nice. It's nice. Maybe we could use that to trade, to be honest. Let's keep it pushing. Another 10, another 10. First, we get the paw fruit. Okay, let me let this one play out. Maybe it'll give me extra luck. And, well, that didn't really do much. We got the string fruit. Doflamingo, get out of my face, bro. We ain't looking for you. We looking for a Nell. And we get Chopper. Okay. Not what I was looking for. Come on. Come on. Rumble. 2 human fruits back to back. I do not want this fruit, man. Come on. Let's keep it pushing, though. Let's keep it pushing. Let me skip this one. We get another spin. All right. Come on. Lucky number 5. And I got a spike fruit. No worries. I think I still have like 80 more after this, so we're good. We're chilling for now. No need to worry yet. Although I will say us not getting a single epic from those next 10 is kind of worrying me. Let's keep it pushing. Come on. Another spin. Damn, I haven't even gotten anything above a common from this 10. Common? Bro. Okay, we got a rare there, but it's brachio fruit. Ain't nobody checking for brachio fruit. Come on, man. Oh my gosh. That last 10 I just got was terrible. Let's just speed run through this at this point. Smoke, spin, mammoth, bomb, string, spin, venom, smoke, spike, bomb, spike, love, barrier, paw, spin, smoke, ice, spin, human, smoke, control. Ooh, wee boys. We are blowing through these spins like no tomorrow. We have 31 remaining, and we have yet to get a rumble. Come on. We have 30 spins left. Please give me some. Ooh, damn. I mean, this isn't like crazy. It's only rare, but that dark model actually looks kind of nice. I ain't gonna lie. Let's keep this rolling, bro. We got a rare last time. Can we get the epic? Okay, we went back down to uncommon. Okay, no worries. Third time's the charm, though. Third time's the charm. Can we get the epic we need? Let's keep it pushing. Cloud's luck. Gimme. Oh my god, this game. You know what, bro? Let's just speed run through this. Magnet. I got magnet. Another epic before I got. How many epics are even in this game? There can't be a lot, right? Hopefully there's not a lot of epics, because then that means it'll make it harder for me to get the rumble that I'm looking for. Only 20 spins left. I'm starting to think we may not get this. I'm really starting to lose hope now, boys. This is crazy. I didn't think it would be this hard to get an epic, specifically rumble like this. I don't even think that's like that good of a fruit in this game. I know it doesn't have an awakening. I did check that before I started recording, so I don't even think that's that good of a fruit. Why is it taking me this long? Last key right here, boys. If we don't get it on this last spin, I'm gonna have to spend more Robux. And at that point, I might as well have just bought it at the beginning of the video. Come on, please don't make me a fool, King's Legacy. Please don't make me a fool. Give me the rumble, please. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get it. You know what, boys? I just realized my mistake. I bought all iron keys, which only gives you a 2.5% chance of getting an epic and a 0.1% chance of getting legendary. However, if I had bought gold keys, I would get a 12% chance of getting an epic and a 0.5% chance of getting a legendary. You know what, boys? We are not giving up. 500 gems on the account now, boys. How many gold keys did that get me? A mere 33 gold keys. Please don't make me a fool, game. Please don't make me a fool. Okay, Shadow Fruit on first. Buddha fruit. Okay, we're already getting a lot better race. Okay. Gold keys doing us. Oh, gravity fruit already. Please be a rumble. We gotta get the rumble. Smoke. Okay. Let's not lose hope. We still have a decent chance of getting it at 12%. So hopefully we can get it. Okay, leopard fruit. Not bad. Spin. Buddha. Next 10. Come on. Let's get it. Rumble. Wolf. Not what I'm looking for. Dark. Not bad. Love. Come on. Please, Buddha. I mean, not Buddha. Rumble. 13 more spins left. Come on. Please. Rumble. Quake. I get Quake as an epic. Oh my god. This is insane. Please give me a rumble. Dark. Okay, not what I'm looking for. Human. No. Please. No. Snow. Another epic that I don't need. Bro, we have 3 more spins. Come on. Spino. Okay, that's a rare. 2 more spins. Please. Brachio. I'm not going to skip this one. We got to let it ride out. Please be the rumble. If we get the rumble on the last spin, that'll be crazy. I've gotten every single epic in the game other than the very one I needed. This is insane. I typed in chat, does anyone here have a rumble fruit? And someone says me, but you have to say daddy first. Who do you think you're talking to, bucko? What are you, P. Diddy? Let me try asking him. I can trade you for it, bro. I'll trade you a good trade for it. Matter of fact, let me just send him the trade. And see if he accepts. And he left the server. Okay. All right, we found a trade, but this dude only has magnet and magma, so obviously that's not what we're looking for. Anyone else here have rumble, though? Jim may say I sent you his trade request. Okay, let's see if they got rumble. Does this man have rumble? Rumble! Oh! This guy got rumble. Oh, say less. Let me put in, like, flight. Let me add that. Flame. Let me add that. Then I'll add the quake fruit just because. Let's see if he accepts it. Come on, please accept. Oh, he's accepting. No shot. Please don't decline. I'm giving you 3 epics for 1 epic, bro. And rumble don't even have an awaken. 1. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, my gosh. W, man. This is what this fruit looks like, I guess. So it kind of looks a little weird, but it makes sense for the Rumble theme. Let's go ahead and eat this thing. I'm not wasting no more time. It took us too damn long to get this thing, bro. Sheesh. I know I just got scammed right there. Gave that man 3 epics, but hey, I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. We spent like 20 bucks and didn't get it from Gacha. This thing better be worth it. All right. We have only 5 different moves. Okay. Let me not judge. Let me not judge yet. Maybe they're fire. First things first, we have electric shot. Ooh, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. First move for King's Legacy. That's not bad. Look at that. Next one, we have Thunder Beam. Oh, damn. Is this King's Legacy? Yo, they decided to cook with this one. Oh my gosh. We have Sky Thunder next. Let's check that out. Sky Thunder. Boom. Yo, okay. That looks just like the Blox Roots one, which I guess the Blox Roots one just yoinked it straight from the One Piece anime. So next up we have Black Ball. I don't remember it now doing Black Ball. All right, let's see that. Black Ball. Oh, look at that. Oh, damn. This actually looks fire. This actually looks heat. Hold on. Someone's fighting me. Okay, boom, pack him up. Pack that dude up. Sheesh. Just packed up 2 people with 1 move. I mean, they were both under my level, don't get me wrong, but like, hey, I'll take the W. All right, last move, we have Electroportation. All right. Huh? What the heck was that? Okay, one more time. We're gonna give this one more try. Let me try to aim it directly on him. It just like teleported me forward. It looked like it was trying to hit him, but it didn't. But all the rest of the moves, bro, these absolutely cooked. King's Legacy has been stepping up their game, bro. I'm surprised. Now, unfortunately, Rumble has no awakenings, you guys can see right here. So this is the entire moveset. But I will say this definitely did not disappoint. This looks like a pretty damn solid fruit. I'm gonna be honest, man. We are starting off strong because for King's Legacy, I gotta give this one an 8. Next up, as always, y'all know we got a One Piece game. Now, lucky for us in this game, I know for a fact we have a lightning fruit, so we won't be dealing with none of those gacha shenanigans like we did with King's Legacy. Matter of fact, I got one right here, boys. See that? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna be honest, this fruit model, don't really know what they were thinking with this. This does not look like a lightning fruit at all. I don't even know what this looks like. Anyways, without further wasting time, let's go ahead and eat this thing since I already have it. There we go. Boom. Now, unlike King's Legacy, this one actually has 2 different awakenings. We have a V2 and a V3 to Rumble. So this will be interesting. But for the base form, it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Actually, only 4 moves. Okay, that's interesting. All right, we got our tested dummy over here. Let's go ahead and test this out. First move, we have Key 10, which is Q. Let's see it. That was a bit weird. Okay, let's check that out again. I don't really know what to think about that. Key 10 once again. I don't really know how to feel about that, bro. Okay, next up we have Lightning Speed. Let's just keep it pushing. Lightning Speed. Was that a teleport? Let me see once again. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a teleport. It has a super short cooldown. You can literally just spam this thing. Okay, that's cool. So far, though, I'm not gonna lie, these first 2 moves compared to King's Legacy, this is kind of mid. Next up, we have Raining Thunder. Boom. What is going on? My character didn't move any animation, didn't have 0 animation whatsoever. I ain't gonna lie, this is looking mid. We have our last ability, Rygo. Let's just go ahead and use it. I'm so confused. No animation, no nothing, no lightning ball, no nothing. It just a hit happened. Hopefully V2 and V3 cook because this is pitiful. Now it looks like in order to awaken it to V2, all you need is 7,500 gems. Each move costs 1,500 gems. So that one won't be very difficult. The difficult part will be in the V3. Because to get the V3, you have to do a whole line of stuff. You guys can see right here, all these requirements right here. I'll just let y'all read that. But let's worry about that later. For now, let's get the easiest part out the way, V2. All right, here we go. 2,500 gems there. It's 5,000. And last but not least, they shipped us at 7,900. Okay, cool. Now let me go ahead and talk over to the gem merchant. Boom, let's awaken the first move. I think we have a few more to go. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm already spoiling myself with the moveset. Hold on, let me chill. Second move here. Third one here. Second to last move. And now final awakened move right here. We got 5 moves now. All right. I did spoil myself, and I saw that when you dash, it's like an electric dash, which is cool. And if you use spacebar, you actually get like that. Okay, look at that. You can just keep spamming that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, for the first move, we have El Thor. Let's check it out. Boom. Okay, I mean, it was better than V1, but it was just like, it looked like just a bunch of electric effects all at once. Can't really say that was that good, but we still got a few others. Let's check it out. Next one, 100 million volt body. All right, let's check that out. Boom. You know what? I don't really know what to think of that. Next, we have Amaru. If I remember correctly, this is the one where you like transform into the thing, right? Let's check that out. Amaru. Okay, it's just a lightning bolt. All right, not really any sound effects though, which kind of, y'all know how I feel about that. I've complained about this basically on every single one of a One Piece game videos. Whenever I do these videos, for some reason they don't like sound effects. I don't know why. Next up, we have 100 million volt shock. Let's check that out. Okay. Oh, that one I like. That one I like. I teleported behind that man, slammed him. Boom. Best move on the kit so far. And last but not least, we have Awakened Raigo. Oh, see, this one we actually get the Thunderball. This looks fire. Okay. We have the one fire move of V2. That's good. That's good. And now for the V3. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I did not feel like grinding for this. So my friend Lasona, who grinds this game out a lot, said they would let me hop on their account and check out the V3. We have it down here below Final Lightning Fruit. Okay. Damn. Look at this. We got like twice the amount of moves the other one had. Okay. First of all, damn, the dash goes like way further now. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So first off, we have Lightning Pull, which is M1. So you get M1s with this. Boom. Okay. Look at that. You just spam around with this by doing the M1s. I like that. Okay. Moving on. Next up, we have 30 million Volcano. Let's check it out. Boom. Okay. That's not bad. Looks pretty similar to the Amaru from V2. Next up, we have Sango. Okay, let's check that out. Oh. Damn, okay, that's not bad. Next up, 60 million volt Jambule. All right, boom. Oh, cutscene on this one. Okay. All right. This may be better than King's Legacy. Bro. All right, Death Pia. Wait, what the heck? Is this a flight? I think this is a flight, bro, huh? Nah, that's sick. That doesn't do any damage, it looks like. I'm trying to hit him right now. It doesn't do damage, but this is a flight. All right, next up, let's do Mamaragon, which I believe is the transformation. Oh, never mind. It's not the transformation. Okay, what about this? Max 200 million volt Amaru. Oh, that's the transformation. Oh, that's sick, bro. I remember when Adele did this in the anime. Oh my gosh, that's fire. Welcoming Thunder. Oh, this is the ultimate. Look at it. That's the ultimate, boys. That's the ultimate. Sheesh. Oh, that's fire, bro. That's fire. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'd be capping if I said this wasn't better than King's Legacy, boys. I'd just be straight capping if I said this wasn't better than King's Legacy. For a One Piece game, man, I gotta give this a 9. It would be a 10 if they had sound effects, some sort of sound design to make the moves more impactful, but I must say visually, they cooked with the V3. For the next game, we're gonna be playing Blox fruits. Now, obviously in this game, I already have the Rumble fruit completely awakened and fully mastered out. And also, as a lot of you guys know, this is the main fruit I use for PvP. Like I said, I do have this thing fully awakened, but we're gonna showcase both the awakened and the unawakened moveset, just so you guys can get a feel for how good each moveset is. Starting off with the unawakened one, we have 5 different moves. Our first one is Rumble Dragon. You guys can see right there, it's kind of like a little twirl and like a little slam down. Not really that cool of a move, to be honest. In all fairness, it's the unawakened moveset. Next up, we have Sky Thunder, which is like a barrage of like thunder beams out the bottom. Also doesn't really look that good. The effects are not really that good on the unawakened moveset, to be fair. Sky Beam, boom. Look at that. You can't tell me that don't look heat right there. Sheesh. And we also have Lightning Dash, which is, you know, as the name implies, Lightning Dash doesn't really look that good visually. And last but not least, we have Thunder Bomb. Boom. Let's throw that down. And there you guys can see, I just like the way this thing flows. Now let's check the Awakened moveset. So first one, we have Lightning Beast, which is the same thing as the first one, just a little bit better. Has a better impact. Still doesn't necessarily look that good. Still looks a bit outdated, but to be fair, it's a better move and it does more damage. Next up, we have Thunderstorm. Same premise as the other one, but it comes out faster and it looks a little better. Next up, we have Sky Judgment. Same move as the last one, just slightly more updated. Comes out quicker, looks slightly different. I actually prefer the way the other one looks, I'm gonna be honest. Just like, I like the way it flows. We also have Electric Flash, except this time we get 3 of the dashes, and they also don't really look the best. Like, this is visually is not that good to look at. And last but not least, we have Thunderball Destruction. Throw that thing down, and there we go. And hopefully after seeing that move, you can understand why I like the unawakened version of it better. It genuinely looked better to me. So yeah, that's the complete awakened and unawakened move set. The awakened move set, I would say, is for sure better with some of the moves, but then some of the other ones is not that good. Rumble is one of the fruits in this game that really excels in PvP. And although it is good in grinding, you're about to find out why it's one of the best PvP fruits in the game. All right, we're in a public server right now. Let's see if we can find someone real quick. We got some decently high bounty players in here. 9.9, 6.1, 4.4. Here's some fighting going on out here. Okay. Got some fights going on. Let's see. Boom. Now, first off, I just want to say we got a kill right there pretty quick. I am using fruit stats with this, which is not optimal. Like, normally you'd run sword stats with this, but I'm about to show y'all it doesn't even matter, bro. It's OP regardless. Okay, we got a guy right here. Boom, boom, boom. Get him there. Oh, you want to fight me, huh? Boom, boom, boom. Get him. Sky Thunder. All right. Maz just jumped into that. I don't know why he did that. Kind of interesting choice. Let me throw out this Thunderball Destruction. Boom. I bet Mans doesn't even realize that I'm hitting him with fruit stats right now. Okay. You are not getting away, my boy. No, this dude stole my kill. Oh my gosh. I mean, to be fair, he was fighting him first, but I wanted that, bro. Will you come out a third time? Oh, he's enabled PvP again. Nah, come on, bro. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do this, bro. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We just straight up decimated that dude. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let me get this guy right here. Boom. Get him here. Boom. All right. Thunderball destruction. He's just standing still. He gave up. Oh my gosh. Mans gave up. Hold on. Who's this? Oh, this dude's a Venom. Okay. Boom. Get him there. This would be an interesting fight. We have fruit spam against fruit spam. Bro probably doesn't even realize that I'm actually like using fruit spam though. Let me finish him off with this. Thunderball destruction. Never mind. Boom. Let me throw that at him. Throw this at him. Snipe him. Yo, you're not getting away, my boy. You are not getting away. I promise you that, bro. I promise you that. I got him. There's no way. I just sniped him with the sky judgment. 17k bounty. I'm taking that. I don't even think I need to switch over to sword stats to show you this. Like, y'all are just watching me decimate people. We just took away that man's 9.9 million bounty, bro. Let's go ahead and hop servers. We already wiped everyone here. Just one more good kill. We got a max level player right here. Oh, man's just minding his own business. Too bad, bro. Boom. Sky judgment. Lightning beast. Hit him there. Man's done. GG, bro. Thank you for that 8.9k bounty. Sheesh, and we just reached 6.5 million honor on this slot. Hey, W's for this video, man. As you can see, we just straight up cooked people with Rumble, and I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't even using Rumble to its full power. However, even though this is one of my favorite fruits in PvP and the one I use the most, because of how outdated it looks, especially compared to the first two One Piece skins we played, I'm gonna have to give this a 7.5. I think this is the lowest I've rated any Blox Truce game when we do these videos. And now with Blox Truce out the way, we move on to the final one of the video, Fruit Battlegrounds. Now, lucky for me, I actually already have the Rumble fruit in this one. I obtained it in this video here while I unlocked the Dark X Quake fruit. The reason why I said luckily is because you guys can see here, it is a 0.03% chance of spinning it, which obviously makes this one of the mythical fruits. So it's up there with the rarest fruit in the game. Definitely would not want to be trying to spin for this thing, man. I am lucky I got it by chance in the other video. So yeah, this is what the model looks like. It's pretty dope. Let's go ahead and equip it and let's log in game. I don't remember if I have any mastery on this thing. Hopefully I do. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do a lot of grinding. And let's see. I have absolutely zero mastery. We're at 1. Oh my god, that is crazy. But we do start off with 2 moves. We have Voltage Up and Lightning Palm. Looks like we need to be level 150 to get our final ability, which is Rygo, and that is not too bad. Looks like we don't have any sort of awakening or anything like that, which is good. Let's stop wasting time. First move, we have Voltage Up. Oh, okay. So he claps his hand and we get a little like lightning orb over here. I'm assuming this like increases our damage. All right, let's see. Lightning Palm. Player not in range. Oh, you need a player to do this on. That's gonna make it difficult to grind with, I'm not gonna lie. All right, I guess we gotta find a player then. Not exactly ideal since I'm only level 1 and only have 100 in health. I'm gonna get literally one-shotted, but okay, we got a player up ahead. All right, Lightning Palm. Boom. Oh my god. It literally just teleported me to him. And it has crazy amounts of stuns, so you could just combo extend off that. Can we actually kill this dude with only 1 move? Oh, you're a rubber, huh? You a rubber, ain't you? You ain't going nowhere, my boy. You ain't going nowhere. Wait, I thought Mans was rubber. I think he's actually string. Man's like slinging around and stuff. Wait, someone's chasing me. Lightning Palm. Boom. This dude has 600 health. Yeah, I'm dipping. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, bro. Help. Don't do it. Please. You know I can't compete with you. I'm only level 7. Hold on. I need to run. Okay, hold on. Let me get this. Let me dodge his moves. How did that hit me? Okay, hold on. Let me get out of my way. Lightning Palm. Boom. Okay. Yep. Let me hit that. Let me run. We just gotta level up. I'm literally just using this man as a dummy to level up right now, bro. All right, Lightning Palm. Boom. Yep, hit him with that. Now run. Where's he at? This is scaring me. Where'd he go? No. Oh my gosh, he caught me. So this is that type of fruit then. This is gonna be really tough to AFK grind because you need to have a player in order to use the first move even. But we got our next move, Crashing Thunder at level 14. So I guess let's just try to fight people until then. Let me get the last kill of this guy. Ooh, I just stole that kill. 291 bounty. I'll take that. Hold on. Lightning Palm. Never mind. He's a time skip rubber. I'm good. Lightning Palm. Boom. Okay. No! I thought the M1 would have reached. This is going to be tough, boys. This is going to be tough with no moves. How are we supposed to keep up? At level 13 right now. We're 1 level away from unlocking our next move. So I just need to find somebody just to stall long enough to unlock that. Okay. Boom. Can I snag this kill?
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my god. Let me snag this kill. Let me snag this kill. Boom, 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 boom. How is he hitting me? How is he hitting me? No, 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 no. I'm not about to die again. I'm not about to die again. I'm not about to die again. I'm about to die again. Hold on, lightning palm. I died to the poison damage. Oh my god. All right, we unlocked our next ability, Crashing Thunder. Let's check out our new ability, Crashing Thunder. Boom. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Wait, I tried the combo. Crashing Thunder looks fire though, boys. Crashing Thunder looks fire. Uh-oh. Why did I run into that? Let me use this. Let me do this. Crashing Thunder. Boom. Got him there. Lightning Palm. Boom. Okay, I'm one. Summon him to the wall. We can actually win this time, boys. No. Please. Wasn't enough. You guys are watching me literally just get packed. You guys are watching me getting packed right now, bro. So far, Rumble looking heat, man. I must say. In fact, we got someone right there. Boom. Crashing Thunder. Yep. Send him with that. Where you think you're going, my boy? Where you think you're going? I've done had too many damn people get away from me. You is not going to be another one of them. Uh-oh. He's actually fighting back. Where's he at? He literally just disappeared from thin air. Oh my god, that's just crazy. Wait, I found him. Oh, you're done. You may have gotten away first. You was not getting away now, bucko. You was not getting away now. Hold on. Slam him up. Boom. Lightning Palm. Boom, boom, boom. Get him there. And 1-on-1. GG. I'm taking that 100 bounty. I'm taking that. That's our second kill of the video, bro. I'm taking that. Another guy over here. Crashing Thunder. Boom. Yep, get him there. Send him there. Lightning Palm. Boom. Get him there. Summon him to that wall. And 1-on-1. This dude only has 220 health, so he's around the same level as me. This is perfect. Crashing Thunder. Boom. Okay, I missed that. I missed the Crashing Thunder. That's not good. We dash towards him. Lightning Palm. Boom, boom, boom. You can block that? That's so bad. That is so bad that you can just block that. Okay, let me avoid that. Crashing Thunder. Boom. Can't avoid this, can you? Can't avoid that, can you, bucko? Lightning Palm. He's gonna have to take that. Boom. Got him there. Oh yeah, we're done. Lightning Palm. Boom, boom. Boom. Easy. Double kill. I'm taking it. We're level 20 right now. We got our next move at level 32. We are on a roll right now, boys. I ain't gonna lie, I am tired of getting smacked up right now. And it is 4 a.m. So we about to do some AFK grinding. And then when we get all the moves, we'll showcase them. All right, here we go. I just got to level 154. I unlocked the last 3 abilities. We got Projected Burst, Crushing Judgment, and Rygo. Let me go ahead and voltage up and let's test out these abilities. All right, we got someone right here. Let's check this out. Projected Burst. Boom. Oh, damn. Okay, that's a really good fourth move. Hold on. Crashing Judgment. Let's check it out. Okay. What is this? Oh, damn. Oh my god, I can keep going. Boom. Crashing Thunder. Another 100 bounty. We cooked that mans. Boom. Let me get this mans. Yep, there you go. Made him with that Rygo. Yes, sir. Oh. Damn, that man got away. I ain't gonna lie, but like this Rygo is sick. Look at that. Damn. Okay. Oh my gosh. Fruit Battlegrounds cooked. Like they just never not cooked, bro. You can only run for so long, man. Look at it. I got everybody running, bro. Nobody wants to fight, bro. Boom. Let's get him. All right, double kill, 100 bounty there. Man, I ain't gonna lie, this entire moveset is really fire, but I'm trying to kill somebody. These people keep running away, though. Trying to see if this thing's really good. Let me get this guy. Oh, damn, you want to attack me first, huh? Crushing Thunder. Boom. Shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did that, bucko. Projected Burst. You're done. GG. You're next. Boom. Bro, you think you can just run a safe zone now? It ain't gonna work, bro. You're already in combat. You don't know that, bro? Boom. You don't know that? Hold on. Projected Burst. Boom. GG. We on a roll, boys. Oh, okay. Lightning Palm. Boom. This guy's level 376. Let's get him. We gotta voltage up so we can get our moves stronger. Crashing Judgment. Got him there. Lightning Palm. Boom. Ooh, wait. Projected Burst. Oh my god, I missed him. I missed the Projected Burst. And 1. Crashing Thunder. This man just gave up. Oh, thank you for the 124 bounty, man. Man just gave up. Sad sight to see. I already know this man's about to run in a safe zone. Maybe not. Boom. Got him there. Okay. Boom. Projected Burst. Lightning Palm. Boom. Projected Burst. GG. 325 bounty. Oh my god. We are on a roll, boys. That's like 5 kills in a row. One last final person. Come over here, my boy. Crashing Thunder. Boom. How did I miss that? Oh my god. Uh-oh. This is the light V2. This is the new Awakened Light Fruit. Lightning Palm. Boom. You messed up, bucko. You messed up. Yep, got him there. Okay. Let's hit him with this.
Boom. Yeah. Hit him with all these stuns. Hit him with all these stuns. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He was not getting away. Chase that man wherever he goes. How is he running? How is he running, bro? There's no shot. There's no shot. There's no shot. This is crazy. No. I hit the wrong person. I hit the wrong person. You're like this. Boom. Let me just throw out a Rygo. Bro. Where's he at? Man's still hitting me with abilities. There he is right there. Got him. Boom. Uh-oh. I'm getting third party. Uh-oh. Come on. Just let me finish this off this man. Please. Just let me finish off this man, bro. I've been trying to fight him forever. All right. Light user, bro. It's time for you to stop being a little baby, bro. Fight me. What? Okay. Damn, soul user. What's the third party? Just let me finish my job, please. Oh my god, we just got flung. That's crazy. Okay, let me voltage up. You ain't escaping this time, bro. I'm telling you right now, you ain't escaping. GG, last kill, bro. I'm taking that W. I ain't gonna lie, man. I had the most fun with this Rumble, and I also think this one looks the cleanest in terms of just visual effects alone. Like, look at this, bro. Look at this. I gotta give this one a 9.5. And the timer starts now. Now, for task number 1, our first goal is to get this thing to 600 mastery. Right now, we just have 1, and obviously, the more mastery you have, the more damage the sword deals. All right, first things first, let's see these M1s. Is this like the same as True Triple Katana? Okay, yeah, it is. It's literally the exact same as True Triple Katana. Third M1, you have the little lunge. First things first, though, I need to put my stats in the right place. All right, we got melee, defense, sword. We're ready to go. How much M1 damage does this deal, boys? I'm curious to see. Per M1, 3,756. That's actually not that bad. It's not the best, but it's definitely up there. And off the first kill, we already unlocked both abilities. Dang. The first ability, we have 1,000 strikes. You know, just the usual, I'm pretty sure. Not much different. 4,837 damage. Okay, not bad. But the ability I'm more interested in is the second ability, Dark Air Slash. Let me go ahead and hold it like this. And now we get a triple slash. Damn, 14,000 damage on 3 NPCs. That's actually kind of fire. Okay, so we have a good sword to work for. That makes it really exciting, boys, because for our last task, we're gonna be doing something insane. For now, though, we gotta get this first task out the way, getting this thing to 600 mastery. Right now, we're at 90, and now we're at over 100. All right, so I'm pretty sure we should start moving on from Port Town and start moving on to a better place, something like Chocolate Land. Now, to be a little bit more efficient, we're also going to switch to Buddha just so we can bang this thing out the way. Getting this to 600 masters is going to take a very long time, but since we have Cyborg and we're in Chocolate Land, it shouldn't really be too bad. This is so fire, boys. I've been dreaming of getting Triple Dark Blade for years, man. For actual years of grinding, content, begging admins. We finally have it. We got to complete this challenge, otherwise I have to delete my account. I ain't gonna let that happen. It's about to be a long grind, boys. A long grind. Yes, sir. We got V4. This is where things are really gonna start getting interesting. Look at that. Oh my gosh, we just killed them all with one move. All right, we're at 194 master right now, but after we finish with this group, we'll be at over 200. Just 400 more to go, boys. Yeah, this is gonna take a long time. And we just hit 250 mastery, but I've got a good idea. Why don't we test how good the Triple Dark Blade can do against every 3rd tier boss? Starting with Big Mom. I'm about to go pack this girl up, bro. She is not about to get let off easy. Boom. Okay, hold on. We actually cooking. Now, I do have Cyber V4 active, so just keep that in mind. But like, we are just mollywopping her, bro. Look at this. Like, yo, this damage is crazy. I ain't know your game like that, Triple Dark Blade. I ain't know your game. Okay, hold on. She's actually kind of putting in her work. Oh, let me weave that. Feels so good to be back on Blox routes again after a little bit of a break, bro. And now that we got Triple Dark Blade, we about to start turning up, man. But I'm sorry, Big Mom. Your time is up. Ooh, she almost killed me at the same exact time, bro. That was almost a double KO. First boss down. Let's fight a few more. And what better candidate next than Longma himself? Let's see how this man fares against the Triple Dark Blade powers, bro. We both masters of swords, but let's see which one's better. Okay. He kind of put in work. Let me show him we ain't here to play, though. I got these Triple Dark Blade powers for a reason, bro. I'm worthy. Oh. Bro's getting packed. Oh, just like that. Yo, that was easy. We have one ultimate test of the Triple Dark Blade powers, though, and that is putting against the strongest boss in the game, the beautiful pirate. Yes, sir. If we can't beat this man, I don't know what to tell you, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go Buddha just so we have the best chance of winning. You know, actually, forget that. We don't even need Buddha. I got it with Portal. We got this. Let me start doing these combos, bro. Boom. Ooh, we're cooking. This is one of the toughest bosses in the game, boys. If we can pack them up, I'd say we're off to a good start with Triple Dark Blade. We already almost got him to be able to transform, boys. Oh, there we go. Second phase. This is where it starts getting serious. I'm low, boys. I'm getting low. This ain't looking good. I don't know if the Triple Dark Blade can handle it, man. No, we got this. I'm about half health, but so is he, boys. So is he. We're doing good. Let me pop V4. Might as well. And he's done. Easy. Damn, we've packed up the 3 strongest bosses in 3rd Sea. I think we've seen enough, boys. I think we've seen enough. It's time to get back to the efficient grinding at Chocolate Land. Because if we look at our timer, we've already wasted about 15 minutes. And we're not even at 300 mastery yet. We gotta lock in. This is probably gonna be the most time-consuming part of the video. I'm not gonna lie. It's grind time, boys. It's grind time. All right, we've hit over 300 mastery. 300 more to go. We gotta hit double that, bro. Double that is crazy. We've just hit 400 mastery. Now we're at 500 mastery. Just 100 more to go, boys. The final stretch. 599 mastery. And now we are at 600 mastery max for the triple dark blade. Now, if we look at our stats, we will have a plus 430 stat boost for having this maxed out. So that's a lot more damage. But that was only one of the 4 tasks that we need to complete, boys. And if we look at our timer, we've got barely 8 hours left. So it's time to move on to our next task, which is upgrading the dark blade. For those of you that don't know, in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Sea, there's an NPC that allows you to upgrade swords and guns. And it is called the blacksmith. So if we go ahead and talk to this NPC, he'll have a list of materials that we need to complete to upgrade it. And we need 25 dark fragments, 99 dragon scales, and 99 magma ores, which looks like gives us a 7% damage boost to our triple dark blade. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's a crazy requirement for this, bro. Yo, I'm actually like so lucky that I have to have 30 dark fragments for this, but we still got 2 more materials we have to grind on. And I think I'm gonna get the easiest one out the way first, the magma ores. Now, the best way to farm those quickly would be heading back to 1st Sea. All right, now that we're in 1st Sea, we have to go to Volcano. The magma ores can drop from any NPC on this island, so we just gotta get to killing, boys, and hopefully we can get the rest we need soon. I think we just need 8 more. Oh, we got 1 right there, so 7 more. All right, 7 more to go. Let's get this out the way. And last one there. All right, we're maxed out the 99 magma ores. All we have to do left is a really difficult one. We have to get 99 dragon scales. Now, these dragon scales are going to be a little tougher because the only place you can get them is in 3rd Sea, specifically in the Hydra Island. And even more specific, only from these NPCs right here, these dragon crew archers, and I think the dragon crew warriors. They have a very rare chance of dropping, boys, so this may actually take us a while. Even though we only need like 13 more, could take us hours, which is the worrying part, boys, because remember, if I can't complete all of these challenges within the remaining time, I have to delete this account, which has my triple dark blade and everything else. We can't let that happen, boys. We're not gonna let that happen. Let's keep grinding. Let's keep grinding. All right, that's like our 3rd one we've killed. Let's just keep this going. Let's just keep this going. Let's go on a little bit of a speed run. All right, boys, I'm not gonna lie. I've been fighting these things for almost 20 minutes straight, and I haven't even got a single dragon scale. If we click our inventory, we're still at 87. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, look at this. I'm gonna kill that, still none. I'm gonna kill this other one. We're still probably gonna have to get none. Look at... Bro, what is happening? This might take us longer than I thought. Finally, 1 right there. After like 25 plus minutes, we got 1 dragon scale. We're at 88. Now we just need 11 more. But since it seems like the RNG on these things are really low, I'm gonna go ahead and save myself the headache, and we're just gonna AFK a bit with Buddha. Yeah, I'm just standing in this corner. I'm gonna put on my auto clicker, and hopefully by the time I come back, we got everything we need. All right, boys, it's been a few hours, but we now finally have 99 dragon scale. But if we look at our timer, only 4 hours left. Yeah, that literally took several hours just to get that much dragon scales, boys. But we now have all the requirements, so let's go ahead and head back to Port Town and get this thing upgraded. 25 dark fragments, 99 dragon scales, 99 magma ores. Now let's craft, and we've upgraded it to grade 1. That is our 2nd task complete. We have only 2 more to go for the video. And our 3rd one is getting a blessing or curse. All right, we're at the Dragon Talon Sage, boys. I'm excited. I'm excited. I hope we can get ourselves a nice curse, maybe a good blessing on this thing. I only have 1 legendary scroll. Let me see if maybe we can get something first try, boys. Maybe we get something first try. Let's see. We get deadly level 1, elemental level 2, piercing level 1, siphon, vampiric, and that's it. Okay, so it looks like I'm about to buy some scrolls. I sure don't miss this from Blox, man. 1,500 Robux for 3 scrolls is crazy. Well, let's go to buy some. That's 3 there. That's 6, and we got 9. I'm gonna see if we can get a good blessing or curse with just these 9 before we bust out more Robux. I'm hoping we can get some with these 9, boys. Let's see. First one. Did we get any blessing from this first one? Okay, we get rage, which is unique. Not bad, not bad. Next scroll, we got 8 more to go. Strong grip, but nothing else. 3rd time's the charm, boys. 3rd time's the charm. 3rd mystical scroll, and we get only a unique. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, we got 6 more. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Unbreakable here. No unique there. And this one, let's go, baby, let's go. We got burning and strong grip on this. Sheesh. Let's go, boys. Not only did we get a good blessing, but we got one of the best ones in the game, burning. And I must say, this visually looking really nice. All right, that is our third task completed, and we've now gotten this triple dark blade fully upgraded. 600 mastery, upgraded through blacksmith, and a blessing. But it's time to move on to our last task, which is getting 10 kills in a public server with a triple dark blade. For that, though, let's go ahead and see how much damage this is looking like. 1M1. Ooh, look at that, boys. 1M1 does 5,600 damage. First move, let's see. How much does this deal? Damn. Wait, hold up. 7,200 damage? That's kind of crazy. For our Dark Air Slash, there is 3 NPCs here, but let's see how much it does. Well over 14K. Straight cinema right there, boys. Straight cinema. I love this thing. But it's time to see how good it is in combat. All right, public server number 1. Let's find out how OP this thing really is. All right, boys, we got a guy right here. Looks like he's max level or close to it. Let's see. All right, hit him with the triple slash. Boom. Boom, boom. All right, it's about to be our first kill, boys. Oh, he got me in this. Ooh, he's trying to hit me in the kit today. We got a kit today player. It's about to be interesting, boys. Or not. Maybe it won't be. Boom, Dark Air Slash. Okay, that doesn't can break. Gotta note that. I am playing like absolute buns right now. Either that or the triple dark blades, not as good as I thought it'd be. Let's see. Okay, we gotta unrust quick. Got him here. Boom. And end it right there. First kill, 9 more to go. GG's, man, GG's. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did very poorly in that fight, so I don't want to blame it on triple dark blade yet, but I do want to make an adjustment to my build. I think for triple dark blade, low key, that rumble could be better, or I guess lightning now. I just asked him if he wanted to run it back. This time I'm gonna use rumble, so let's see the difference. Boys. All right, let me use cyborg C. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, that's some good damage right there. Snipe him here. And GG. Yep, just as I predicted, Rumble would be a better pair. That's 2 out of 10. We need 8 more to go. Got another potential fight lineup right here. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom. Okay, he's almost dead. Let me do this. I'm gonna get him with this. Boys. Watch. Then we hit him with that. Interrupt him there. Boom, thunderstorm. All right. Boom, boom, boom. I want to finish him off in style, boys. Wait, someone just took my kill, bro. No way. This Buddha just took my kill. No way. I'm not gonna let that slide. We ain't about to let that slide, bro. 1,000 strikes. Boom, boom, boom. And finish him off with the M1. That's 3rd kill there. Technically, low-key, I got 4, bro. That guy yoinked my kill last hit. He really just took the credit last hit. Is this guy about to fight me again, though? Ooh. Okay. All right. Boom, boom. One more hit. And GG. 4th kill. Ooh, we're packing people up with triple dark blade, bro. Is he about to come out for more? Oh, looks like it, boys. Looks like it. You know, just to be fair, I'll reset out of cyborg V4. Ooh, hold on. Uh-oh. I'm being jumped. It would appear I'm being jumped. Boom. Boom, boom. And that's 5th kill. Damn. He went down so quick, bro. Does this guy have his PvP on again? Let's see, boys. You want to turn your PvP back on, bro? I won't use cyborg V4 this time. You can beat my 6th kill easily. Looks like he's actually down. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Boom. Woo, yo, if I would have activated cyborg V4, he would have been dead. All right. Set up with Sky Judgment. I'm getting back into the groove of things, boys. Let me use this triple dark blade. Got him there. Ooh, that damage looking kind of nice. Now let me snipe him here. All right, I guess not. I guess I'm just turning buns again. Snipe him there, and GG's. 6 out of 10, boys. We need 4 more. Let me ask this guy right here to run it back. You down on 1v1, Pedro? Actually, wait, there's a level 2,158 in there. Let me see if maybe I can snag that Buddha, bro. Anyone here down to fight? Yep, got him right there. You ain't going nowhere, bro. Buddha. I bet these people are like so confused, bro. I'm just like charging at him and throwing like triple dark slash moves at him. They're probably thinking I'm like an admin or something, bro. Triple dark slash. Knock him back. 1,000 strikes. Boom, Soaring Beast. You ain't the only one that can M1 spam Buddha. You ain't the only one. Die. Uh-oh. He's actually kind of cooking. Never mind. 7th kill. 3 more to go. We haven't died yet. I mean, we haven't really exactly been facing good players yet either. I think we're starting to see some of the potential of this sword. Oh, did this guy activate PvP again? The spirit user just doesn't want to give up, bro. He just does not want to give up. He just will not give up. M1. Oh, I killed him with the M1 for the 3 out of 3. Yo, that's 8 out of 10, boys. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Let's see if we can finish this off quick. Of course. The Buddha. It's always the Buddha. 9 out of 10. Final kill. Might as well run it, bro. Rumble v Rumble. Mirror match. Actually, I don't like the look of this, bro. I've just people surrounding me. Okay, hold on. Has Pedro activated his PvP? Okay, he did. Okay. Boom. We just hit him with a one-shot combo, boys. That right there is the 10 kill with triple Dark Blade. We've completed every single task there is. Oh, hold on. Really, bro? Really? About to jump me? Who you think you're jumping? You want some more, bro? You want some more? First one wasn't enough? 3 out of 3, easy. Anyways, as I was saying, we completed all of our tasks, boys, and if we look at our timer, we did it with 3 hours, 20 minutes remaining. Now, for those of you that don't know, along with another game, this game recently just completely reworked the lightning fruit and gave it an awakening. So I'm here to see how much they cooked. First things first, though, do I even have a physical lightning fruit? Let's check our inventory. Fruits, do we have one? No, I don't think so. Oh, we actually have one right here. Okay, perfect. What the heck? They changed the model of that? Yo, that actually looks fire. So not only did they rework the fruit, they gave it a brand new model. Like, you guys see how cool this looks now, right? Well, not too long ago, it looked way worse. Yeah, this is what it used to be. Okay, this has got me hyped now. All right, we're gonna go ahead and eat this. Later, we're gonna figure out how to fully awaken this thing. But for now, we're checking out the base. We got 5 different abilities: Electric Shot, Thunder Beam, Sky Thunder, Black Ball, and Electroportation. Actually, this sounds kind of familiar. Did they even change the base of this? I guess we're about to find out. First off, Electric Shot. Let's see. Ooh, not bad. That actually looked pretty good. Question is that long range? I'm gonna go attack this one down there. Okay, yeah, that is actually really long range. Not a bad first move. Visually looked pretty good. Thunder Beam next. Let's check that out. Ooh, wait, hold on. I don't think they revamped the base in Rumble then. I remember that being there when I played this game like a long time ago. Check that one more time. Yep, long range beam, just like it now did in One Piece. I like the accuracy there. Third move, we got Sky Thunder. We're gonna zoom through this. Okay, yeah, I don't think they changed the base at all. This looks exactly how I remember it. Electroportation, just a teleportation ability, kind of like Blox fruits, except we only get 1 instead of 3. Last but not least, Black Ball. Wait, hold on. Did they rework this? I don't remember this looking this good. Damn, okay. Maybe they did touch up some of the moves in base. Not bad for a base Rumble, though. Not bad at all. Gotta give King's Legacy their props. But we're not here just to see the base Rumble. We gotta take it a step further and awaken this thing. All right, so we're in second C right now. I'm assuming the awakening for lightning is the same as every other awakening in this game, which would mean we have to talk to this NPC back here. Awaken Master. Bring fruit similar to your power to fill the frame behind me, then let's talk again. All right, let's go ahead and accept. And it looks like for this one, we only need 1 of Rumble to fully awaken this thing. Okay, so do I have an extra one? No, I do not. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have to spin for another Rumble or trade for it, which may be difficult, I'm not gonna lie. But y'all know me, I'm not one to back down from a challenge. Let's go ahead and check the fruit trader. And we already have 35 keys. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and open 10 of these things. Maybe we can get lucky and get a Rumble. Wait, what the heck? They changed the gacha animation? Hold up. They already revamped it. Okay, we got bomb fruit. Yo, this is actually cool. Hold on. Brachio fruit, rubber fruit, string fruit, bomb fruit, spin fruit. Last 3, control, spirit, and bomb. Damn. King Legacy really trying to up their game. I didn't know y'all was doing it like that. All right, let's keep this going. I'm just gonna skip and press open all. Boom, 10 at the time. Gold fruit, Buddha, telekinesis, and nothing else good. Next 10, let's see, do we get anything good? No. We got leopard fruit, spirit fruit, smoke fruit, barrier, and last key right here. If we don't get this, we're either gonna have to spend more Robux or try to get it another way. Let's see, boys. Can we get Rumble? Come on. Bro. We get the bomb. Oh my god. And low-key, I don't really feel like trading for this thing, so we're gonna try to spin for it. I'm gonna buy 1,500 gems. Hopefully this is enough for us to get what we need, boys. Actually, okay, 1,500 gems right there. I'm also gonna buy 500 gems. 2,000 gems total. Let's see what we get. We're gonna keep opening 10 until I get it, boys. Until I get it. Let's open all. Do we get Rumble this time? Okay, no, not yet. Oh wait, we got Rumble first try. What? I almost overlooked that. Really? Rumble first try? So I just loaded up $50 worth of Rumbles for nothing. We literally have 130 keys left over. Bro. Well, either way, I'm not going to complain because we did get the fruit we're looking for. Perfect. Looks like we'll be done with this soon after all, boys. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and submit the fruit. And now all we have to do is just talk to this guy and use gems to awaken the ability. Do you want to unlock? Of course. Here we are. Let's go ahead and buy. Complete the 3rd seed dungeon with Rumble 1 times. Wait, we're not done yet. Not only did we need to sacrifice the fruit, now we need to complete dungeon with Rumble 9 times? Hold on, boys. Okay, this just got a lot more difficult. All right, well, the first thing we need to do is head over to 3rd sea now because we have to complete this dungeon total of 9 times. Now that we're in third sea, we got to go to this building right here. And all right, we are here. I have no clue if I can even solo this thing, but we're gonna damn sure try, boys. Here goes nothing. Let's vote for the normal one. All right, boys. All right, I'm a little nervous, but let's give this a whirl. Let's give this a whirl. Can I even solo this thing? Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm already getting kind of packed. Okay, hold on. Let me turn on this. Maybe it's false positive. Maybe it's false positive. Maybe we got this. Let's hit him with the Justice Fist, boys. The Justice Fist. Shee. All right, I defeated the first wave of enemies. Looks like we have to defeat Ice Warden now. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I can do this, boys. I don't even know if I can do this. Okay, hold on. We kind of cooking. We kind of cooking a little bit. Boys, I don't think I got this. I'm so close to dying, and this boss is literally not even at half health. I think we're cooked, boys. I think we're cooked. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, that did not go how I expected it. We may have to call in some backup. And all right, just like that, we got ourselves a little bit of a squad. I think we should be able to beat this dungeon now. Round 2, baby, round 2. Ooh, this is going a lot easier. Oh my god. Okay. Looks like we got this now. All right, boss is spawned. And just like that, we have wave 1 finished. Easy. All right, now we just go in this little thing and we move up to the next level. Looks like according to the top, we have 5 of these floors that we have to go through. So like 5 waves. Easy enough. All right, next wave done. Looks like each wave we go up, it gets significantly harder. So I'm glad I got people in here, boys. We literally would not have been able to solo this. All right, got the Gravity Warden here. And now he's dead. 2 more floors to go. All right, we're on 4th wave. And now the boss is down. Final wave, boys. Final wave. I'm not gonna lie, this dungeon is taking us a lot longer than I thought, even with like 5 people. We gotta do this thing 9 times. This is crazy. Final boss here. He's got 200,000 health left. Come on. And now he is done. All right. First dungeon complete. Oh my gosh. It took us 14 minutes just to do that once. We have to do that 9 more times. But we can now at least awaken our first Rumble ability. So this should help us out a bit. First one, let's go ahead and buy. And now let's equip. Now it's titled Storm Shot. Oh, Storm Shot. Okay. Sounds interesting. Let's go ahead and check this out real quick. Storm Shot. Ooh, nice little animation. Damn. Okay. Long range little attack. All right. It's a big improvement over the other one. I don't know if damage wise it's better, but I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, though. Next dungeon. All right. And next dungeon here. All right. 3rd dungeon finished. Now we're done with 6th dungeon and 9th raid finished here. All right. We got them all done. Now we just got to buy the moves. Whew, that took like literally like 2 hours almost. So I'm glad we're finally done with that. Appreciate it to everyone that helped me grind with the dungeons. Y'all know who you are if you're watching this video. But now we can finally awaken everything. 9 out of 9 dungeons done. Let's go ahead and buy the next ability. Let's equip, and I'm out of gems. Bro, we need 1,750 gems? What the heck? Why do we need like 2,500 gems total to awaken this thing? That's crazy. All right, there's about 2,100 more gems in the account. We should be able to get everything else now. All right, buy, and buy. Equip, and boom. We have every single ability awakened now. Let's look at the names. We got Storm's Discharge, Feral Blitz, Arc Judgment, and Arc Step. 2 hours of grinding and completing these dungeons. Let's hope it was worth it. First move, Arc Step. Let's see this. E. Wait, I thought that was just gonna be a transportation ability. What the heck? Hold on. I gotta check that out again. All right, let me hold that. Arc Step. Ooh, hold up. Damn. Okay, not bad at all. So it looks like there's 2 different variants if you hold versus just tap it. Not bad. Next up, Storm's Discharge. I think this one also has a tap and hold. We're gonna tap it first. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so it's basically a nice upgraded version of the previous X. Now let's check out the hold version of that. Let's check that out. All right, let's hold that. You can actually aim this one around while it's using. All right, King Legacy cooking up so far. 3 for 3. All 3 abilities are fire. All right, Feral Blitz. Let's go to check this out. What the? Oh, okay, that one was a little interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Never seen an L or any lightning user do anything like this, bro. Where the heck did a lightning bird come from? Either way, final ability, Arc Judgment. I'm assuming this is just a Thunderbolt Destruction. Let's test this out. Ooh, we got a cutscene? Hold on. What the heck? What the? Damn, I did not expect King Legacy to cook on that. That's kind of crazy. That right there is kind of crazy. All right, boys, I think we've seen enough. Usually when I do these videos, King's Legacy gets rated low, but they really cooked with this one. So I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. But remember, this is only the first of many One Piece Roblox games I'm going to be testing in this video. And some of the rumbles are even crazier than King's Legacy. But next up, we have One Fruit Simulator. And all right, we are now in the game. And I believe for this one, the Rumble Fruit does have a V2. So we're going to have to explore that later. But first things first, first we gotta buy the fruit. Open fruit shop. Let's see, what is Rumble? Is it gonna be like a legendary or something crazy, or is it gonna be cheap? Electric fruit right here, 949 Robux. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and equip. And there we are at the bottom. Now this game, similar to Blox, uses a mastery type system. So unlike the last game, we actually have to unlock abilities. First off though, we have Jambule, which I think Anel used in One Piece. Let's go ahead and test this out though. Jambule. Oh, okay, so just a long range, like electric type move. Not bad, but also not that crazy, I'm gonna be honest. Let's go ahead and use this on this though. Boom. Okay, that did actually a decent amount of damage. Let's keep spamming this thing. We unlock our next ability at 50 mastery. Actually, 15 mastery. Okay, looks like this thing is not gonna be too tough to actually master out at all. Probably we might even get that just off this one NPC right here. One more hit should kill him, and boom. There we go. And we got to 97 mastery. Dang. All right, we already unlocked Vari and El Thor. 2 more extra abilities. All right, Vari, let's check that out. Huh? What was that? I didn't even see anything. All right, that was a little weird. One more time, Vari. Oh, so that's literally just the ability. It's just an explosion of lightning. That didn't even look good. Okay, that was definitely mid. Keep in mind, though, this is just Rumble V1 in base, so the Awakening could look way better. Next up, Thunder Teleport. Oh, we got a teleportation ability. Oh, and it actually goes kind of far, too. Long cooldown, though. Next up, we got El Thor. All right, let's see how long range this is. Ah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that El Thor was the most underwhelming El Thor I've ever seen on any One Piece Roblox game. That's crazy. But let's go ahead and just unlock this next ability. We get it at 225, so just a few more kills and we should be good. And there we go, Rygo. Okay, so I'm assuming this is just gonna be like a Thunder Spirit Bomb, but let's see how it actually looks. Oh, okay, that actually didn't look half bad. That best looking move in the entire kit. Also, my friend joined my private server and wanted to show me this. We actually have the Maxa bolt right here, and apparently it does something special if you ride it with Rumble. Let me go ahead and sit right here. Oh, you can make it fly. Okay, that's actually pretty lit. I'm glad he showed me that. That's fire. Also, one other thing I tested out is that the Thunder Teleport has actually really long range. Like, look at this. I'm gonna teleport up top of that ship, and look at that. We teleported all the way from over there to here. But enough yapping. We've already completely mastered out Rumble V1. It's time to awaken it to V2, which I think there should be an NPC right on top of this building. Yep, right here. Press E to awaken. All right, Kizaru, what you got for me? We can awaken Z, X, C, V, B, and we even get a new ability, F. Now, it looks like I just need a bunch of lightning essences in order to awaken this thing. Unfortunately, though, this quest is actually bugged. As you guys can see down at the bottom, it says skip Phoenix Awakening. This is not Phoenix, this is Lightning. Apparently, the quest is bugged, and there's nothing we can do about that. So, since I can't awaken the fruit myself, I thought of a workaround. I'm instead hopping onto my friend DJ Pelta's account, and he's told me he's got the Rumble fruit fully awakened. So, if we talk to Kizaru, we can go ahead and equip every single one of these abilities. All right, we've done it. Now, let's go ahead and check our moves. We got 100 million volt Vari. Okay, that's our first ability now. Let's check that out. Huh? There was literally no effects for that. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm tripping. Let's check that out again. I literally just punched the ground. That's it. Okay, bro. Okay, come on, One Fruit Simulator. I usually love your guys' fruits, bro. Y'all better step up the game, bro. Lightning Call, second ability. Let's see. Does that get any better? What is happening? How have we gone down in visual effects from V1 to V2? Okay, Thunder Flight. Okay, you know what? This isn't as bad. At least this has some visual effects. The first 2 moves literally had nothing. Ooh, what the heck? Am I just staying like this? Next up, Awakened El Thor. Still nothing? Okay, hold on. This has got to be something in the settings, right? Maybe if we go to settings, visual effects off. Oh, you can literally turn off visual effects. Okay, let's turn that back on. Let's turn on shake, and let's turn everything else on. All right, now let's check the moves over 100 million volt Vari. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We got some visual effects. Still not that good, but better. Lightning Call. Ooh, not half bad, not half bad. Rygo. Ooh, okay, we cooking. Thunderflight might look better too, or not. It looks pretty much the same. Awaken to El Thor. Okay, not bad. The visuals I'm noticing are not as good as like some of the previous games, like King's Legacy, but this is not bad either. Last ability, Thunder Dragon. Okay, I don't know what to think about that one. All right, so that was V2 of Rumble in this game. Not gonna lie, somehow visually it didn't look much better than V1, but I've heard that there's a step even further than V2 in this game. If we talk to this NPC right next to Kizaru, you guys will see there is a true Fruit Awakening for Rumble. We actually have like a bunch more abilities. This one looks like we can fully skip the entire thing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I loaded up Robux. I'm not using his Robux, don't worry. So let's go ahead and buy that. Now let's go ahead and switch moveset. All right, we switched the moveset. Let's look down below, and yeah, we've completely lost all of our abilities. We have to unlock them all over again. 1 billion volt Vari. Let's check that out. Oh, wait, hold on. I like that. The teleport little slam. I like that. Not bad. Okay, looks like the true awakening form's cooking. Next up, Charged Thunder Dragons. All right, that sounds like a cool name. Let's go ahead and check that out. Woo! Ooh, wait, hold up. One Fruit Simulator. V1 was bad, V2 was bad, but y'all cooking for V3. I like that. Electric Flight. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's basically the same visually, but this is like 10 times faster than the other one. Let me see X one more time, bro. Charge Thunder Dragons is kind of crazy. That looks fire, I'm not gonna lie. All right, looks like we need a total of 750 mastery to unlock our final ability. I'm not even gonna waste my time in first C. We're gonna head over to second C and quickly unlock the rest of these abilities. All right, here we go. I should be able to unlock all these abilities in one move. 3, 2, 1, and we got the 679 mastery. Okay, not quite every ability, but almost there, almost there. This next one should though. All right, and boom, all abilities unlocked, easy. Next up, we got L Thor. Let's see how they improved on this. Ooh, wait, hold up. That's crazy AoE. Rygo, of course. Usual Rygo. How can they make this look better? Let's see. Okay, that one was just a quick explosion instead of the dragged on explosion. Last but not least, we got Thunder God. Oh, they had the little transform. Yo, no game ever does these. And we actually have new abilities with these too. Let's check that out real quick. Okay, nice little punch. Live wire. Nice little explosive wave. I like that. I like that. Thunder's greeting. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Nice long range attack. Thor's hammer. Okay, nice little just slam down. Makes sense. Final Rygo. Let's try that. Let's try that. Bro just damn near threw a whole entire spirit bomb. And now we have one final ability left. Ragnarok Dragons. I'm assuming this may even be a cutscene. Let's check. Or not. I guess it's just I don't even know what that was. Just a bunch of effects. Well, that is the entirety of the Rumble Fruit in one Fruit Simulator. If we're counting this transformation ability, we had 4 entire movesets to showcase. That's crazy. They put in work, man. But while they may have been cooking for the amount of movesets, in terms of visuals, it's definitely a step below King Legacy. So I'm gonna rate one Fruit Simulator's Rumble 7 out of 10. Comment down if y'all agree or not. But next up, we have a game I haven't been on in almost years. Grand Peace Online. Feels great, man. Feels great. I lied. It does not feel great. I don't really like this game. There's a reason I quit it. But we here because they've got a very good Rumble Fruit. I think I may even have one in my inventory. Yeah, right here. Goro. Okay, they call it Goro here. Fruit model-wise, I mean, this actually is one of the best looking visual ones. So without further ado, let's go ahead and eat this thing. Boom, and it's 8. Now, unlike one Fruit Simulator and Blox Fruits, how Grand Peace Online works, instead of mastery, it uses skill-based system. So if we go over to stats and put a certain amount of skill points into Devil Fruit, you guys will see we already unlock all of our abilities. And in this game, as far as I remember, there is no Fruit Awakening for the Goro Fruit. But anyways, let's get to the move showcase. First things first, I gotta get to land, so we're gonna showcase our first ability, Lightning Form. This is a Lightning Flight. Visually, it actually looks pretty good, better than at least one Fruit Simulator. And we're on the next island. Flight's actually pretty fast, as you guys can see. Oh yeah, in this game, we actually have a unique factor to the Lightning Fruit. We have Lightning Dashes. You can go a little bit further than a normal dash, and it's even quicker. But first ability, we have Lightning Paralyzation. You basically shoot out this little orb, and it stuns anybody that's in the orb. In this particular game, it's really good for starting combos. It's actually like one of your main combo starters in this game with this fruit. The cool thing about it is it actually works on multiple people. 2 stuns at once. Next up, we have Flash Smash, a long-range teleportation move like this. And it's actually a guard breaker. You can see I broke these guys' guard. So far, visually, all the moves are looking actually pretty good. That's one of GPO's strong suits, it's graphics. Next up, though, we got Lightning Wrath, which is a very long-range pillar of lightning. I believe this one's a guard break as well. Look at that. Look at that. That thing actually looks kind of crazy. Very long cooldown, though, so you can't really spam that. Next up, though, we have another long-range one, Lightning Dragon. Not a guard break, but it does pretty good damage, and the cooldown's a lot shorter on that. You can actually kind of spam this one. So yeah, I bet you guys are beginning to notice a bit of a trend. All of these moves kind of do similar things. A lot of them are really long range, and this fruit revolves around stun. Last ability, though, we have Thunder Greeting, and this one's one of them you have to really kind of hold to get its maximum potential. You charge that Spirit Bomb up, and then you can let it go. When it's fully charged, and it looks really nice. Normally, I test this thing in PvP, but I want to get out this game as quick as possible, so we're not going to do that. Visually, this is definitely a step above one Fruit Simulator. Is it better than King Legacy, though? I don't know. These are starting to look a little outdated. But just out of respect for GPO and how good the game looks, we're going to give this an 8 out of 10. Coming up next, though, we got Fruit Battlegrounds. Now, as you guys can see, I already have the Lightning Fruit right here. It is a mythical fruit that in this game, you have only a 0.03% chance of obtaining. And since Fruit Battlegrounds is a 100% PvP game, what better way to showcase it than just to go out in public servers? All right, we spawned in, and as you guys can see, I've got all the moves unlocked. Now, how the Lightning Fruit works in this game is a little bit different. We have our moves but we can also power up our moves by summoning lightning orbs called voltage up. You can summon up to 4 of these things, and depending on how much you have, it changes your move slightly. Like for example, this lightning palm move, you can't even use this without having your orbs up. And crashing thunder, projected burst, crashing judgment, these get stronger the more orbs you have. First things first, I think we should try to go for a little showcase though. You guys can see we got our 4 orbs active. Let's showcase lightning palm. See a guy over here? Let me see. Oh yeah, guy right there, perfect. Target spotted. Let's go. Lightning palm, you teleport towards them, you do a little barrage, and you hit them away. All right, we've already seen the first ability. Now it's time to see crashing thunder. Kind of similar, you launch towards the enemy, but this time you knock them up, which allows you to be able to combo into certain moves, like this. Which brings me to our next ability, projected burst. Kind of a wave of lightning. Ooh, projected burst, take away all of our lightning orbs. We gotta kind of spawn them again. One thing about the lightning fruit in this game, you gotta kind of manage your lightning orbs. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, we're getting hit with a Gatling. Boom, get him there. Projected burst. Hit him with the long range ability. All right, let me back up some of my orbs again. So far, we've seen, I think, what is that? That's 4 of the abilities. Let's hit him with the crashing thunder again. Straight into lightning palm. All right, now we can use crashing judgment, which is the lightning pillar in this game, but we completely missed that. All good, all good. We're kind of dominating this guy. I'm gonna back up, I'm gonna get my voltage back up. Let me back up out of that, Projected burst. And finish him up with that. 263 bounty. Sheesh. Yeah, as you guys can see, the lightning fruit in this game is a lot more intricate in how you use the abilities, but it's similar to GPO in that it's really revolving around stuns and combos. GG though, bro. GG. Last ability we have to showcase is Rygo. I'm just gonna quickly throw that out. You guys can see, visually this looks really nice. Throw that thing down. This is like one of the best looking Rygos in any Roblox game. I'm not gonna lie to you. That looks crazy. Looks like we got another guy right here. Let's go ahead and take care of him real quick. This guy's got the spirit fruit. That's a little tricky to work with, but I think we should be good with lightning. All right, got him there. Boom, got him here. Ooh, we're straight comboing him. Yeah. Soul fruit's a little annoying to deal with, I'm not gonna lie, but I think we got this in the bag. Oh, we're getting double teamed. That's not good. Okay, hold on. Let me try to see if I can snag this. Get him there. Where you think you're going, bucko? Crushing judgment? No, he got away. That would have been a crazy combo. Oh, looks like he said it's his time to come back. All right, you know, boys, I think it's time we throw it out. Rygo. What even is happening? And I got a double kill there. Perfect. I don't even know how I got that double kill. I think they just walked into the AoE of my move. Looks like I'm just straight getting double teamed now, though, boys. Oh my gosh. Not really much I can do about that. Triple team? Damn, bro. Like, what am I, a whole server boss? Like, come on now. This is ridiculous. Well, that was not how I expected that to go down. Nevertheless, though, y'all have seen enough of the lightning fruit in this game to know it is absolutely fire. I mean, visually, just how it works. This is definitely one of the best ones we've seen so far. In my opinion, at least. Say it's glazed, bro, but I mean, just look at these visuals, bro. Look at these visuals. So for that and that alone, I'm going to give Fruit Battlegrounds a 9 out of 10. My favorite one so far. We have yet to have a single bad lightning fruit, but we still have one more game left to play. Blox fruits. Unless you've been living under a rock, you'd know that Blox fruits has completely revamped the Rumble fruit like a week or 2 ago. Fruit model itself looks no different, but if you check, you guys can see it now has M1s and a bunch of other new named abilities. And if we equip, you guys will see we even have orbs. Looks familiar, right? Yeah, they took inspiration from Fruit Battlegrounds. And they work similarly in this game as they do in Fruit Battlegrounds as well. But before we get into the orbs, let's go ahead and show the M1s we have. It's basically a wave of lightning that temporarily stuns NPCs, but not very long. You can see he's walking through it, and eventually he'll get to attack. First ability, though, we have Lightning Orb. There's actually 3 versions of this move, and we're going to go into it real quick. First off, just tap. Shoots out a lightning orb, explodes, takes away one of the orbs, but it replenishes in, like, I think 3 seconds. Second one, you can hold it a little bit till the orb gets bigger, and it has a bigger explosion. And now for the third one, if you hold it for a significant amount of time, you'll summon a dragon, which you can either shoot out like that, or if you hold it to an enemy and get close, it does a little barrage. Yeah, as you guys can see, this is pretty jam-packed with just the Z ability. And so far, I'm not gonna lie, Blox fruits has a strong contender to be first. But it continues, boys. We have Thunderstorm next, which is just a floor of thunder that stuns enemies. Pretty good. Third, we have Electric Flash, and this is also another factor where the orbs come into play. Each time we use an Electric Flash, it uses one of the orbs, which allows us to teleport up to 4 times as long as we have 4 orbs. Of course, though, if you use like lightning orb, then do this, you'll have less charges. So you kind of got to manage that. Next up, though, we have Sky Judgment. And now, similar to every other One Piece Roblox game, it is a pillar of lightning. But you gotta give Blox Fruits props. They have the best lightning pillar out of any other One Piece game we've seen. No glaze, no glaze. And finally, also like every other One Piece Roblox game, we have Thunderball Destruction. I mean, how could you have a lightning fruit without Raigo, right? But let's be real. Blox Fruits by far looks the best in terms of Raigos. And that there is the base moveset of lightning, but we actually also do have some cool things, some hidden abilities. If you use Thunderstorm, then throw a lightning orb up at it, you can increase the amount of time it lasts by double. Look at this. Look how long that lasted. That's not it though. There's also a secondary variant where if you do this, hold Z, throw it up there, you'll summon a lightning dragon down at the ground. Hold on, I'm actually gonna do that again just to show y'all in a better way. All right, Thunderstorm, hold this, boom, boom, boom. Crazy. So we really got like 8 different moves with this lightning fruit, man. They cooked. They absolutely cooked. And another thing I'm going to give Blox Fruits props for with this Rumble Fruit is they've now added lightning skins. You guys may notice my lightning is green, but if I wanted, I could also switch it to blue. Now all my abilities are blue, pretty much as they should look, right? And the actual moves themselves change. There's also 2 more skins though, boys. It gets deeper. We have yellow and purple. Switch to yellow. Now they look even different. The moves look even better. And one of my personal favorites, we have purple, obviously. Like imagine pulling up to people with purple orbs and just throwing like purple sky thunders at them, bro. Look at this. This is crazy. Blox Fruits, hey, y'all gotta get extra points for that, man. Now I would test this fruit out in PvP. I'd love to, but I'm gonna be honest. It is 6:22 a.m. and I want to get this video done so I can sleep. So I think y'all know where I'm gonna rate Blox Fruits. It's the newest. It's the most intuitive. It has the most secret movesets. And I mean, just look at this purple lightning. So due to all these reasons, I'm gonna give Blox Fruits a 9.5 out of 10. But we're starting with the Rocket Fruit. Now the Rocket Fruit is interesting because it didn't used to be called the Rocket Fruit at all. In fact, it used to be called the Kilo Fruit. And it wasn't until update 20 where the Kilo Fruit got removed from the game and replaced by the Rocket Fruit. Now, if we eat the Rocket Fruit, we're gonna find out 2 more interesting facts about it. First one being that this is the cheapest fruit in the game that you can get that has a flight ability, which is obvious since it's the first fruit you can even get in the game. And while we're on the topic of flights, the Rocket Blast Off flight is actually the fastest flight out of any common fruit in the game. Another cool fact about the Rocket Fruit is if you go to the doghouse in Second Sea and talk to this NPC Wenlock, you will see it'll allow you to buy a physical rocket for 97 Robux, which is an absolute scam, but it's cool because this makes Rocket the only physical fruit you can buy from an NPC in the entire game. Now those were just a few of some of the many more fruit facts we're going to be going over in this video, and some of the ones later on in the video just might surprise you. But up next we have the Spin Fruit. Now one interesting fact about this fruit is if you go in the Blox Fruit shop, this fruit along with Rocket will always be in stock no matter what. And just to prove it to you, you guys can see Rocket and Spin are in stock right now, and the fruit is about to renew in 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and renew. And if we refresh the Blox Fruits dealer, you can see they're both still in stock. Another interesting fact about the Spin Fruit is in update 20, it actually got a revamp, making the moves look a lot better visually and some of the moves even better. But if you teleport to the Great Tree in Third Sea and go over to these rear admirals, you will see they use the old unreworked version of Spin. All you have to do is go a little bit of distance from them and you'll see they'll use the spin move, just like that. That is how the Spin Cyclone used to look. Now our next facts is about the Chop Fruit. Now when you eat the Chop Fruit, we all know that it allows you to be immune to sword damage. You guys can see I'm dodging these swords as if I were a Logias. And even more interesting, Chop Fruit still can't be hit by swords even if they have armament hockey, unlike elementals that can be hit while they have armament. But despite Chop being immune to swords, this does not work on bosses. As you have to see here, we are taking massive damage from this boss. So don't think the Chop's gonna make you immune to bosses. Another interesting fact about the Chop Fruit is that it is the only fruit other than Rocket to have a flight move be its ultimate. And it takes 80 mastery to unlock the flight, making it the 2nd highest mastery flight requirement move in the game. And now we move on to this fruit. And there's not really much interesting about this fruit other than it can go faster than light. Now, if you eat the Spring Fruit, you can see we have a move called Spring Leap. And on its own, this move doesn't give you much mobility. What makes it interesting though is it can bounce off objects and in the right scenarios, bounce infinitely. For in the case of this bridge, you guys can see if you angle it right on this bottom wall, Spring Leap will propel you as much as we have walls to propel off of. And the time it takes me to get through this bridge is actually faster than a light fruit could get through there. So yeah, in the right scenario, Spring is actually one of the fastest fruits in the game. Now the next facts are about none other than the Bomb Fruit. Now the interesting thing about the Bomb Fruit is that this fruit has been in the game since it came out in update 1. And on top of that, it also used to be the worst fruit in the game. Nowadays we recognize fruits like Rocket, Spin, Chop, and Spring as the worst, but these didn't used to exist at all in update 1 and it used to be the bomb fruit at bottom. And speaking of fruits that have been in the game since it released, we have next up the smoke fruit. This also released in update 1 alongside Brom. But unlike bomb, smoke was considered not that bad of a fruit back then. Another interesting fact about smoke is it is the lowest value elemental you can get your hands on in the game, being only valued at 100,000 belly. This fruit is one of 2 of the only elemental fruits in the game that doesn't have an awakening. And we'll get into more of the other fruit later, but for now we're moving on to the spike fruit. Now there's not really anything interesting about this fruit in particular other than that it's known as the Walmart version of dough fruit, because if you eat it, you guys can see it shares somewhat of a similarity to dough abilities, specifically with the spiky ball. And the only other interesting fact I can find is that back in update 17.3, Spike used to only have 2 moves, which were Z, Rush, and X spiky ball. So despite how bad Spike is right now, there were times where this used to be even worse. That was the end of the common rarity. Now we're moving up to the uncommon rarity, starting with Flame. And there are a few interesting facts about the Flame fruit, like how this was the first fruit in the game to receive an awakening. Back in update 11, which released on July 10th, 2020, Flame, Ice, and Quake all got an awakenings, making these 3 the first ones of the game. Flame fruit is also only valued at 250,000 belly, which makes this the cheapest fruit with awakening that you can obtain in the game. Another thing about the flame fruit that's interesting is if you eat it and walk on lava, this doesn't grant you any immunity to lava, despite the fact being made of fire. Kind of interesting. But you know what's not interesting? This fruit right here, the falcon fruit. Now with the falcon fruit, many may not know this, but activating plumage actually increases your double jump height. For example, if I deactivate the wings and jump, you guys can see I only go this high on this doorway. Reactivate the wings though, double jump, you guys can see I go significantly further. Another cool fact is that if you activate the wings and switch over to another fruit while permanent, the wings will stay there, which is kind of a boring fact, but it's there. Now the value of the falcon fruit is also only 300,000 belly, which makes this effectively the first and cheapest beast fruit you can get in the game. Ice fruit next, which is kind of fitting because we are next to igloos. Now one cool fact about the ice fruit is it actually has the shortest letter name out of any fruit in the game, ice only being 3, whereas every other fruit in the game has more than 3, 4 being minimum. Another cool thing about the ice fruit is this ice trident right here doesn't get coated fully when you activate hockey. It only gets highlighted by the color of your hockey. This is a unique feature as every weapon in the game gets coated fully depending on if you're using hockey or not. Now you guys probably knew these 2, but I guarantee you this next one, some of you may not know. This is the sand fruit, and it is one of the only fruits in the game that has a natural weakness passive. So if you were to eat the sand fruit and take a dip in the water, you will die twice as fast to water damage than any other devil fruit in the game. Now a good amount of you probably knew that, but I guarantee you didn't know this one. Desert Blade, when it awakened, increases range depending on the mastery you have for sand. And this is also true for Sand Coffin. The higher mastery you have, the longer range they go. So for all you sand mains, I recommend getting your thing to 600 mastery. Now these next facts, we're going to be going over the dark fruit. Dark has 5 different moves, one of them being called Ghastly Step, which is actually a teleportation flash step like ability. The only interesting thing about this though is the maximum range of this ability is less than a flash step significantly. This is the maximum range of Ghastly Step. You guys can see we didn't go that far. However, if we start from the same distance, you guys can see we can flash step much further. It's a bit of a trade-off, however, because even though the distance doesn't go that far, you can use it in the air. Another cool fact about this fruit is it gives you Logia dodges in the game, despite the fact that the user Blackbeard in the anime specifically has no Logia dodges. In fact, he takes double damage to physical attacks. Most likely they did that to copyright, which I respect, but moving on to the next one, we have the diamond fruit. Now there is only one really interesting fact about this fruit in the game, and it's pretty obvious. This move down here, Solar Flare, is the only move in the entire game of Blox fruits that blinds players for several seconds. And that's it. There's nothing else unique or interesting about diamond. Now you remember how earlier we talked about how Flame was the first batch of fruits to get an awakening in Blox fruits? Well, the light fruit was actually the second batch. In update 12, which was a Halloween update, and the update after Flame got added, we also got the Light Awakening, paired up with a Dark Fruit, making the Light Fruit one of the earliest fruits in the game to get an awakening. Another interesting but weird fact about the Light Fruit is if you do a friendly 1v1, for example, like at the Coliseum, and lose that friendly 1v1, for some reason, the Light Spear will just disappear. You guys can see Light is tabbed in right now, but the Spear just doesn't show up. The only way to get it to come back is if you reset. You guys can see now it's back. And on top of that, you remember how the ice trident didn't get coated by hockey earlier? Well, the light one does. If we press J, you can see the entire thing becomes black and coated in hockey, which makes me wonder why they didn't make it like that for the ice fruit. Maybe it's a visual glitch, maybe it was on purpose, who knows. But what I do know is that this next fruit holds a record that no other fruit could beat in the game. Now we already know how Rubber is immune to Rumble. I got my ult right here and he has Rubber equipped. You guys can see no matter what I do, none of these Rumble moves will hit him or even stun him. ground. However, this does not stand true for pole V1 and pole V2, because if I equip those and use the moves, you guys can see he now can be attacked and stunned. Another thing players also know is that rubber is immune to guns. So if you try to use Kabucha, Serpent Bow, or Soul Guitar moves, it won't do anything. However, you may be interested to know that even though they can't take damage, they still get stunned. You can see the move stunned them and pushed them up. So even though they don't get damage from Soul Guitar, you can still use the stun to start a combo. Now you may have knew all those facts about rubber, but I guarantee you some of you didn't know this. If you equip the electric fighting style and try to use moves on rubber, it's completely immune to this fighting style. However, despite the fact that it's immune to electric, it is not immune to electric claw. Now as for that record I talked about earlier, rubber in the game holds the record for the most immunities out of any fruit in the game, and I don't think any other fruit will end up beating that. And the last interesting fact about rubber is rubber is the only fruit in the game to have an M1 before you even have any moves at all. You guys can see my mastery is only 1 mastery on rubber. We have no moves, but we have an M1. It's the only fruit to be able to do that. So we actually had a lot of facts with the rubber fruit, but I'll tell you what, this next one doesn't. The barrier fruit. Nothing really interesting about this fruit. I couldn't even find any interesting or unique facts about it other than one. Barrier wall doesn't block any moves whatsoever. So if we throw that move out, walk up to it like this, go on my alt account and throw a move out, you guys can see we still get hit by the move. The wall doesn't do anything. Moves just go straight through it. Now, unlike barrier, the ghost fruit actually has some interesting facts. For starters, this didn't used to be called the ghost fruit at all. In fact, a few updates ago, this used to be called the revived fruit. This fruit completely replaced the revived fruit, though, getting a brand new rework, completely new movesets, and even a change in rarity. The ghost fruit we know now is worth 940,000 belly and is in the rare category. However, the old revived fruit used to be 550,000 belly and used to be an uncommon, which actually makes this one of the very few fruits in the game to actually get a rarity increase. Next up though, we have the magma fruit. This fruit holds the title for highest damage dealing fruit in the game. However, what if I told you that that wasn't true and that a fruit exists that deals even more damage than the magma fruit, which we'll get more into later, but we still have some more interesting facts about the magma fruit. One of which being that the flight move of magma beast ride can't actually be interrupted. And just to prove this to you guys, I'm gonna go attack this boss right here, get him aggroed to me, then I'm gonna activate beast ride, and any amount of damage this guy does to me will not deactivate my beast ride. Look at this. He just hit me with that move that should have stunned me and deactivated it, but it doesn't. And with that, we are now done with the rare category of fruits. We're moving on to the legendary category. And our next fruit, Quake, actually has some interesting facts about it. So the first one, which is the most obvious, is that the final awakened move of Quake, Quake, holds the record for largest AoE move in the entire game of Blox fruits. If you use it, you guys can see right here, it actually has a really large AoE, covering the most ground out of any move in the game. Look at this. This is insane. All that damage we're hitting right there is from hitting all the NPCs on this entire island. Another interesting thing about Quake is that Quake holds the record for least awakening moves out of any fruit in the game, being at only 4 total awakening moves, while every other fruit at minimum has at least 5. And while we're still on the topic of awakening, Quake also holds another awakening record. Despite having the least moves to actually awaken, Quake is actually one of the most expensive fruits to awaken in the game, especially Quake, as to awaken Quake, this costs you 8,000 fragments, making this the single most expensive move to awaken in the game. The Buddha fruit. One fruit many of us consider to be absolutely broken in the game, but I bet you didn't know that it used to be even more broken than it is right now. So obviously Buddha's most commonly used move is the shift ability, and when you press this, you obviously become a big Buddha, increasing your hitbox and damage for swords and M1s. But I bet you didn't know that shift many updates ago used to do an extra feature. According to the wiki here, this fruit used to grant the user twice their HP during transformation. So for those of you that think the Buddha fruit broken now, imagine having to deal with a Buddha that has 26,000 HP. I would not want to be playing during those days. Another interesting fact about Buddha is if you hold out a fruit while in transform state and start jumping, you will actually get a speed boost. I don't know why it does this, but if you go fast enough, that game's anti-cheat starts kicking in and pushes you back. So be careful with that glitch, you might get banned. Now that we're done with Buddha, next up we have the love fruit. And there's not really that many interesting facts about this one, other than it is the only fruit to allow you to summon someone from your friends list. And of course, I'm talking about the best of friendo move. Obviously, if you use it, it'll summon some random person from your friends list. Like this guy right here, this avatar, this is someone from my friends list. Now, many may think the Ghost Ultimate Ghostbusters does the same thing, but in fact, it's not. With Ghostbusters, you summon 2 of you. So you automatically summon 2 of the same people of you, whereas Best of Friendo summons someone random from your friends list. And the last really interesting thing about love is that Cupid Zone attack has infinite range. And just to show y'all, this to demonstrate you guys, I'm gonna go a really far distance away from this NPC. You guys can see right here, no move would have been able to really hit from this distance. However, if I fully charge Cupid Zone, throw it over there, you guys can see it completely goes over that area, and I even got damage hit markers on it. And that was just one example. You could really take this extreme and go really far, but the only thing is you have to have good aim for that. But the last interesting fact about the love fruit is that the flamingo ride is the only flight in the game that can glitch an NPC and not despawn. So I just took this female islander with me. And even after I get to the despawn distance of her spawn, she won't despawn. I could take her to Portland if I wanted to. And you could use this to actually permanently glitch NPCs and make it to where people can't farm. So do with that information what you will, but I thought that was an interesting fact. Now the Buddha fruit may have had some interesting facts, but the spider, not so much. The only real interesting thing about the spider fruit is that there is actually a V2.5 version, and it is used by the Don Swan boss. Now this boss has a second phase where when you get him low health, he actually somewhat awakens, and when he awakens, he gets access to a version of spider that's not really in the game. Now when he's in the stage, he has this ability right here, which is kind of like Heavenly Punishment, but more so an upgraded version of the ultimate from V1. Like this does not look like the V1 or the V2 version. And he also has another strange ability in this form, which is not present in both V2 or V1, and it's that ability right there. Some sort of random silk prison that's like a different type of silk prison. I don't know. This unique version of Spider is only accessible to this boss and not actually playable in the game. And yeah, that's it for Spider. Couldn't find any other facts. But our next facts are going to be about the sound fruit. Many people think this fruit is based off of uzoth from One Piece, but that is not true. While it may share similarities, this was a fan-made fruit and not based on any particular fruit in One Piece. Another interesting fact about this fruit is this is the only fruit in the game that has a flight that can give buffs to nearby players. So if we charge our Tempermeter full by using Prestissimo, we can see now we get a speed boost, and this will also affect nearby allies, giving them a speed boost. And our last interesting fact about the sound fruit is it has the most mastery requiring flight move in the entire game, being at 175 mastery. Yeah, Prestissimo takes quite a bit of mastery to unlock. Enough about the sound fruit though, because next up we have the Phoenix fruit. Now the Phoenix fruit actually has some weird facts about it, and one of them being that the unawakened version of the healing move, Regeneration Flame, actually heals more than the awakened version. This is why you commonly see most people who even use Phoenix use the unawakened over the awakened version. And the second interesting fact about it is Phoenix is the only fruit in the game that requires a mastery in order to awaken it. And in case you don't believe me, just a quick check at the wiki shows you that in order to awaken it, you need to obtain 400 mastery on the Phoenix fruit, something that no other fruits in the game require to awaken. Now the Phoenix fruit didn't have that many interesting facts, but I think you'll like these next ones, which has to do with the portal fruit. Now similar to the ghost fruit, portal didn't used to be in the game at all. This used to be the door fruit. The moves used to look completely different, and it used to be in a completely different rarity as well. The portal fruit we know and love now is worth 1.9 million belly, and it is a legendary rarity. However, the door fruit used to be only a rare rarity and used to be valued at 950,000 belly, making portal the second fruit in Blox history to get bumped up a rarity, while also getting its value increased by almost double. Portal is also one of the most sought after fruits to have in the game due to its world warp ability, allowing you to teleport anywhere you want in all islands. And because of this, it's often severely overpaid, whether you have the physical version or even the permanent version. Now all these facts have been interesting so far, and I hope some of these you didn't know about. But trust me, the last one is going to be both funny and may just surprise you. Up next, we have my favorite and main fruit in the game, Rumble. Now, one interesting fact about this is that this is the only fruit in the game that allows you to awaken a sword by awakening all of the moves on it. That is, of course, the Pole V2. And other than that, there's not really much other interesting facts other than it's the only fruit in the game to give you 3 dashes within a singular move. And of course, I'm talking about Electric Flash here, where you get 3 dashes and it charges up and replenishes. No other move in the game does that. Now, Rumble facts may have not been that interesting, but trust me, the pain facts are even less interesting, as the pain fruit is one of the only fruits in the entire game that hasn't had any changes to its moves whatsoever. This fruit was released in Update 7, which dropped on August 11th, 2019. And since its release, the moves haven't had any balance changes, any visual upgrades, or anything at all. The only thing the pain fruit has gotten was its name changed. It used to be called the paw fruit, and the moves used to be called something different, which they did that to avoid copyright. Other than that, nothing about this fruit has been altered, which is pretty boring. But this next fruit actually has a somewhat interesting fact. The blizzard fruit, and I'm willing to bet a good amount of you did not notice this. So if you eat the blizzard fruit and master out all the moves, you'll notice the flight is called tornado flight, which if you eat the sand fruit and awaken the sand fruit, you'll notice that shares the same name as the sand awaken. See, tornado flight here and tornado flight for blizzard. I guess the devs couldn't come up with a different name. And now with blizzard out the way, we are moving on to the final category of fruits in the game, the mythical category. And this is where it gets most interesting if you ask me. Starting with the gravity fruit. Now I'm sure a lot of you didn't know this because not many people use gravity, but the ultimate of gravity is called meteor rain. And when you use this, as the name implies, you're able to summon meteors from the sky and aim where they go. But before update 17.3, you didn't used to be able to do that, because before they reworked it, meteor rain couldn't be aimed and the meteors used to hit randomly. I'm willing to bet a lot of you didn't know about that, and probably for good reason, because imagine like you're using this ultimate and can't control where the meters went. Like, that just made no sense. But next up, we got the mammoth fruit. Now for this one, I bet some of y'all didn't know this, but when you're in transformation, your moves deal 10% more damage. So if we use ancient cutters right here, we can see this move deals 3,026 damage. However, while in transformation, that same move deals 3,531 now. Alongside that, Mammoth is the only fruit in the game to share the same belly value as another fruit. As we know, Mammoth is worth 2.7 million belly, which is the same value as T-Rex. Kind of interesting, right? Mammoth also has another interesting glitch where if you pull out the smoke fruit, transform and instantly pull out the smoke fruit before your transformation finishes, you guys will see you go invisible. And people use this glitch to troll a lot of people. I personally do all the time. It's kind of fun. To deactivate it, all you got to do is transform again normally, and you'll be visible once again. And now for the T-Rex fruit. Not really much interesting facts about this one other than one, it's the most recent fruit added to the game. This was the last update we've gotten on Blox fruits. And two, many of y'all probably haven't known this, but the T-Rex fruit has been nominated to be added to the game since update 7. And if you don't believe me, go to the wiki, look at T-Rex, and you can see the trivia. It shows this fruit was nominated to be added to the game since update 7. And if you look at it, update 7 came out on August 11th, 2019. So this fruit was destined to be added to the game from the start. Even more interesting though, next up we have the dough fruit, which actually has a surprisingly amount of facts about it. First one being that it is tied with Phoenix for the most expensive fruit to awaken in the game, costing 18,500 fragments. Second one being that it is the only elemental mythical fruit in the entire game. And just to prove it to you, Gravity is a natural, Mammoth is a beast, T-Rex beast, Shadow natural, 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 beast, beast, and Kitsune beast. But the interesting thing about that is even though it's an elemental fruit in the game, this is not how the fruit is at all in the anime. Because in the anime, they specifically specify that the dough fruit is a paramecia. Another cool thing about the dough fruit is every move correlates with your hockey color. So if I activate hockey, you guys can see I have red hockey, and if you hold the move, you can see the red hockey is coated around my dough move. And the last interesting fact about dough is this is the only fruit in the game that has a move that changes depending on whether you're in the air or the ground. And that is Pastry River. Obviously, if you stand on the ground, it does this, and when you use it in the air, it does this. So yeah, dough is the only fruit in the game that has two variants within one move. But enough of dough, because now we're moving on to the shadow fruit. And while there are not much interesting things about shadow, there is one, and that is Nightmare Leech. What this move does is when you use it, it takes the enemy's HP and replenishes it with your own, making this the only fruit move in the game that has a life leech type ability. Now this next fruit is gonna have some facts that I know are gonna surprise some of you, and that is the venom fruit. Let me just say, some of these facts even shocked me. First fact being that when you're low health, the Serpent's Wrath flight of venom makes you go faster. So this is how the flight looks right now. It's relatively slow, but also decent speed. If I get myself low though, and even dang near close to death, you can see the flight goes significantly faster, especially if you aim it up. Look at this. Look at the distance we're going right now. And I'll guarantee you all of you knew that fact. I mean, that's just common knowledge right there. But chances are you didn't know that transforming into full form makes you immune to lava damage. Like, look at this. We're literally standing on lava right now, taking no damage whatsoever. In fact, we're healing. Another interesting fact about the venom is the Toxic Fog move is the second largest AoE ability in the entire game. Obviously, Quick Waves being the first, but this is the second. And now for the big fact, the one that shocked even me. Venom has the highest damage dealing move in the entire game. Now you remember earlier when I talked about how Magma wasn't in first place, but actually second place. Well, I'm about to prove it to you. You guys can see we have fruit stats here, and if we use Volcanic Storm, which is the highest damage dealing move on Magma on my ult right here, we can see that this move total deals 10,943 damage. Now obviously you can get a little bit more damage depending on how you aim it and if all of the little Magma moves hit on time, but I think max it deals like 12 to 13,000. However, if we switch over to Venom, transform, then use Toxic Fog, we can see that Venom deals, okay, we're going up, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,861. I know, man. It's honestly surprising how much more damage Venom deals than Magma. And that's not even it. If you fully charge Noxus Shot and use Noxus Shot, you can see the total damage of Noxus Shot is still even more than the Magma Ultimate. Look at that, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,916 in full form. Venom damage on top, man. I guarantee some of you didn't know that. But moving on, our next fact is about the control fruit. Now, one interesting thing about this one is depending on how much mastery you have, the control area gets bigger. I just ate control on my ult right here, and he only has 1 mastery, and we have 365 mastery on this control. So let me activate my room fully. You can see the room is actually bigger than the Colosseum. However, if I activate control room on my ult, we can see the distance is significantly less, and this is the maximum I could have held it. One interesting fact about control is a change that actually got removed. Back years ago, whenever you used to use Gamma Rush Rush on somebody, it would make the control room disappear when the Gamma Rush finished. Nowadays, obviously, though, that has changed. Is when you use Gamma Rush, the room gets smaller, but it doesn't disappear. 4 more mythicals left. And up next, we have the Spirit Fruit. Now, the only real interesting thing I could find about this fruit is that it used to be called the Soul Fruit and used to look more accurate to Big Mom's Soul Fruit in the anime. This, of course, got changed to Spirit due to copyright reasons. And yeah, that's pretty much the only interesting thing I can think about Spirit. Other than that, is widely considered one of the best PvP fruits in the game due to its combo potential. For example, Wrath of Shu pairs together with End of Times, and that's without any weapon. Paired together with fighting styles of weapons, and you got one of the most deadly fruits in the game. And now we have the Dragon Fruit, ladies and gentlemen. One quick interesting fact about this is currently the rarest fruit in the entire game. Despite being placed lower value than Leopard and Kitsune, this is rarer because it's currently unobtainable. If you go in the shop and try to buy it, it'll say in progress, and the King of Fruits is temporarily off sale for enhancement. Stay tuned for its powerful return. You can't buy the fruit permanent. You can't get it from a notifier or a gacha or any way naturally. The only way you can get your hands on the fruit is if someone happened to have a physical fruit from before it got removed. But even more interesting, whenever in transformation form, the Dragon Fruit actually has the highest damage reduction perk out of any transformation in the game, and that includes Buddha. Another interesting fact about Dragon is the only fruit in the entire game that can change colors based on when you transform. And that obviously depends on the master you have for the fruit, but as you guys can see, these rings right here determine the color that your dragon can go to, making this the only fruit in the game to be able to do that. Like you guys can see right now, I'm blue, but if I de-transform and use some of my moves, now I'm purple. Now for the second to last fruit in the game, we have the Leopard Fruit. Added in Update 17 Part 3, the Leopard Fruit is one of the strongest fruits in the game, and obviously with that comes some interesting facts. First one being, after using the After Image Assault move while in transformation, you gain a little bit of a speed boost. You guys can see we have this fire ore around us, and now we go, I think, like 25 to 50% faster shortly. Another interesting fact that people don't know, upon transformation, there is actually a hitbox that does a little bit of stun and knockback. You guys can see there, we dealt 2,543 damage just for transforming. And those two were probably the most interesting facts I could find about Leopard. Kind of boring, but trust me, this last one is gonna be funny, because now we're moving on to the final fruit of the video, Kitsune. Now, many people believe that the Kitsune fruit in Blox fruits is based off of Yamato's fruit from One Piece, but this couldn't be further from the truth, because if you look at the wiki, you can see that this fruit is the second fan-made fruit ever added to the game, with the first one being Sound, and the original concept was made by a guy named Kuzuru K on Twitter, and it only got added to the game because it won an art contest, which I'm sure many of you knew, but I guarantee a lot of you didn't know this last fact. So obviously, whenever you transform a Kitsune, you have something called tails, and obviously the more damage you deal, the more tails you get. And once you get to 3 tails, you can see now we are able to transform. Now we all know this is just how Kitsune works, right? But I bet you didn't know that under the Kitsune seat, there's actually something sus under there. If you look under the seat and angle your camera like this, you will see there is an Among Us character under the Kitsune seat. I have no idea why the devs added this in here, but that's an interesting fact about Kitsune that I bet many of you didn't know. Experiment number 1, you can turn the mammoth fruit into a ghost. Okay, so apparently if you equip the ghost fruit and let an NPC kill you, you can see I'm invisible. Now if I go equip the mammoth fruit, I should still be invisible. Let's see. Yo, I just became a ghost mammoth. That's crazy. Today I'm going to be testing 40 crazy mythical fruit experiments you guys sent me to see if they're real or fake. And for number 2, if you use Dough Scorching Donut into a portal, apparently it bugs the game. So I'm going to tell my friend right here, teleport to random place. Okay, so I'm going to use Dough F. What the heck? Where did that just put me? Let me go back to where it disappears. Scorching Donut. Look at that. It just randomly bugs you to a random place. So that experiment was actually true. That's interesting. For experiment number 3, if 2 dragon players both use Draconic Claw on each other, it'll bug each other out. I got my boy Zoro's bathwater over here. He's using dragon. Let me go equip dragon myself. All right, Zoro, when I say go, unleash it. Go. Oh, damn. Y'all saw that? Yeah, it was actually making us bug. Okay. Look at him. Ribrise and chat. What the hell? Nah, Zoro just came up with a crazy idea. He said we could try it all on each other, like all 3 of us. That'd be crazy. Let's do it. All right, so we're going to get all close to each other. And 3, 2, 1, go. What the? Okay, that was crazy. That was actually a good one right there. That was good. For experiment number 4, T-Rex can walk on water. So obviously we already know Kitsune can run on water, as you can see right here. That's nothing new. You know, we already knew that. But let's see if we transform into the T-Rex form, if we can walk on water as well. All right, I just got my Fury meter bar. Let's go ahead and transform, and let's see if we can walk on water with this. And we definitely cannot. We are dying very quickly. Rest in peace. Now that was our first experiment that wasn't true, but let's see if this next one is. Kitsune has lower base M1 damage than Leopard. I honestly do not believe this one. Let's go ahead and do Leopard first since this is the less valuable one. Let's do M1 real quick. Okay, 1354 for M1. Let's do a whole M1 combo, 6,601. Now let's go ahead and switch over to Kitsune and let's transform to full form. Let's see how much damage we do with the M1s here. Okay, per M1 we deal 1,096. Full M1, oh my gosh, 11,000 damage plus burn damage. Oh, that is completely false. Kitsune deals way more damage. Experiment number 6, control can cut sea castle. I don't exactly know what y'all meant by this, but I'm gonna go ahead and just test it out anyways. So I'm at sea castle right now. Let's go ahead and do the room. So obviously normally you can cut trees like that. That's normal right there. But what we're looking for to see if we can cut the building. Let's see. Okay, no, we can't. It just does the rock. Let me see if I can try other parts of sea castle. Let's try this pillar right here. Let's see if this works. Nope, just does a normal rock. What about this building right here? Oh, you could do this building. So that technically counts. You can cut sea castle. So this experiment is true. You can just only do certain things. Experiment number 7, apparently kitsunes can stack on top of each other. I do not believe this one, but I have a 30 million body player in the server that's telling me otherwise. All right, here we go. So I got this guy right here. He says go up and remove your fruits. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I gotta go up and remove my fruit. So I go talk to this guy and I go talk and remove my fruit. Sure. Blox fruits removed. Oh, yo, what the heck? What? I didn't even know you could do this. Like, I'm still in the Kitsune form, but I removed my Blox fruit. And he's just sitting on top of me. Yo, I wonder if we could extend this further. Yo, Yen, go Kitsune form. Okay, now that Yen's mounted on top, I have to get to this NPC. And then this guy's gonna reset his fruit. And then Yen's gonna be able to transform. Yo, look at that, bro. We have 3 Kitsunes stacking on each other. That's crazy. W7th experiment. Imagine seeing this in a public server. You just have 3 Kitsunes just like charging at you. This would be insane. Experiment number 8. If you reset while someone's mounted to you on Kitsune, you fall through the map. So we did the glitch once again, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this 30 million body player reset, and it's gonna make us fall through the map. Okay, now that we're at the bottom, I'm gonna tell him reset. Let's see what happens. He's gonna reset. Look at it. It made us just fall straight through the map. That's crazy. Look, we literally, it just literally just broke the game. That is insane, bro. We literally just found that out right now, by the way, and I decided to add that to the list. It's bugging out like crazy, bro. Experiment number 9. The leopard can do the T-pose. Now this one's been in this game for a while. I've never been able to do it. We're gonna try again once again today. Every time I do one of these types of videos, I always include this, and I've never once been able to do it. Let's do it. So apparently what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go on this little chair, right? And you're supposed to hold transformation while trying to step into the chair. See, the timing is just really tough. Okay, hold on. Let me go like this. Transform, step in the chair. Didn't work. We're gonna give it 3 more tries. If it doesn't work, then we're gonna say this experiment is not true. We're gonna go transform. It still didn't work, bruh. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna get right up on the chair, It's just not letting me get in that chair, bro. It is not whatsoever, bro. Okay. At this point, this experiment has been either patched or fake. I don't know what. It won't even let us get in the chair, bro. But what if the mammoth could do it? Yep, for the 10th experiment, we're doing the same exact thing. Let's see if mammoth can sit in the chair while doing this. Okay. I tried to transform. It wasn't able to work. Let's try one more time. Let's go in the chair. Yeah, it wasn't able to work, bro. Okay, we're gonna try this a few more times. I don't want to give up on first 2 tries. Okay, we got this. We have to just time it there. We just have to time it like this, boys. Go in there like this, right? Oh, we kind of did something there. It like put us in the chair, but then it glitched us out. So I'd say that experiment's actually kind of true, bro. Experiment 11. Apparently mammoth can fly. So he said in chat, I need to have permanent spider. So let me go ahead and equip permanent spider real quick. There we go. I equipped spider. What next, bro? He said click once on any equip button of your perm fruits. So let me go do mammoth. Then do spider F and click again right after. You got to be very quick. It says stop holding your move first. He said actually equip the fruit before you do the spider F. Okay. So we have to do it slightly before. Oh, we did it. I'm flying. Hold on, bro. My hands aren't even on the keyboard. I can't stop it, bro. Hold on, let me go mammoth. I'm literally just flying as a mammoth. This is so goofy, bro. What the heck? I can't stop it though. I can't even control where I'm going. So this experiment is 100% true. That is goofy as hell, dog. Look at this. Experiment number 12. T-Rex transformation messes up your camera angle. So the entire premise is that basically you equip T-Rex, you unlock the transformation. So we got to get our fear meter up. Now we transform, and what we do is we waste all of our moves. We just start spamming moves to lower down our fear meter, right? And we're not supposed to hit NPCs. That way it actually goes down. So let's just waste it all. And I guess once your fear meter runs out, your camera angle should be messed up. A little bit more to go. I'd say 1 or 2 more moves. There we go. Oh, camera angle is weird. What the heck? Yeah, that is weird, man. This is like tripping with me. Friend, let me reset. You guys about to see it's about to change back to normal. Wait, it's still bugged. What the?
Oh, let me leave the game and come back. Now it looks normal once again. This is how it's supposed to look. Experiment number 13. If you transform into leopard while jumping in water, it negates drown damage. There's no shot this one is true, but y'all put it in there, so I'm here to test it out. Let's go ahead and equip leopard, and let's see what we do here. And let's see how this works. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in the water, right? Transform. I think I did that wrong. Hold on, let me retry that again. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to transform the moment before I go into the water, right? So let me go like this. Okay, I'm still drowning. Maybe I did that wrong. Let me try one more time. Okay, I'm gonna go like this, transform. No, I'm still taking damage. That experiment is fake. That's not true. Next experiment. If two players use C at the same time, they will both take no damage. I'm interested to see how this one works. It's similar to the draconic claw one we did earlier, so hopefully it does some buggy thing or something interesting. Let's see. So I got my user right here. We're about to test this out. As soon as I say go, we're gonna use it. 3, 2, 1, go. Pierce a clothesline. We're about to hit each other. What the heck? What the heck? Wow. It literally just negates all damage. That's crazy. Both of us took no damage. Still a W experiment nonetheless. Next experiment, T-Rex can stack on Kitsune. So we already seen earlier that Kitsunes can stack on Kitsunes, but let's see if T-Rexes can stack on Kitsune. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same premise and method as we did before. So let's make our way up here. Got my Fury Bar full. Let me go ahead and mount on this guy right quick. Now he's gonna go reset his Devil Fruit, and let's see if I can transform. Yes, sir. Hey, that looks kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I'm able to use all of my moves. He said, do an attack, I'll run for passive. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting, bro. So this experiment is actually true. Next experiment, dragon form can fly a boat. Okay, let me spawn this miracle boat right here. Then let's go dragon form. And I guess what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to try to position ourselves on the boat. How do we do that though? Where's my body? Is that go first person? Okay. Let me just try to go first person and just go on the boat. Oh, yo, what the heck? Look at this. The boat's literally flying right now. Oh my gosh, bro. These experiments are kind of crazy, bro. Look at this. This is crazy. I wonder if I de-transform right now, if it'll just stay in there. Let me jump up. Will it just stay in the sky? No, it won't. Okay, so Dragon was able to fly boat, but let's see if Kitsune could do it as well. What the heck? He's literally riding on my boat on the thing right now. Anyways, same premise as last time. Let's go ahead and just spawn the boat. Miracle right there. Let's transform to Kitsune. And then I guess what we're supposed to do is go first form and then see if we could just go in this thing, I guess. Come on. Let's try to position this. This is not working as well as it was for Dragon. He said in chat, it only works with lanterns. So let's try this now. Let's go in here. Let's try to back him up in the thing. Yep, go ahead, mount me. Let's back him up in the thing. Oh, there we go. What the heck? Yo, hold on. We gotta do that again. We gotta do that again. He said, let me control it. Okay, I'll mount you. All right, there we go. Look at this. Look at this. What the heck? Yo. Yo. Sheesh, this is insane. Experiment 18. Holding C move while removing fruit will bug your animation. So we're going back to C-Cal. So we've done a lot of experiments on that guy up there that removes your fruit. Let's see if this one works as well, boys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold C. Wait, how am I actually gonna do this? Damn, I can't even hold C while I'm talking to him. How do I do this? How am I meant to do this? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'll just remove it. There we go. What the heck? How did that even work, bruh? He didn't even allow me to remove the fruit. This guy said they patched that one. Oh, okay, buddy. I guess you have it right there. Next experiment. If you use human V4 dashes while transforming Kitsune, you'll be invisible. First step, I gotta get the human race, so let's hope we get it first try. And we get shark. Okay, what about the second try? What about the second try? We get rabbit. Third time's a charm, we get shark. There we go. Got human after like 5 attempts. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go try to get my V4. Then we also need to get our Kitsune tails up. Give me 1 second, boys.
2 seconds later.
All right, I got my human V4. Let's go human V4. There we go. Now let's transform into Kitsune. Let's use the dashes. Let's see if it'll make me invisible. Oh, it may be invisible only temporarily, but then it comes back. That's still OP though. What about this next experiment? Will it work with the person mounted on me? So let me go ahead and ally him. Let me tell him mount me. All right, so will it make him invisible? No, she doesn't make him invisible. He's just sitting there floating on top of me, clear as day. Okay, so that second experiment is not true. Next experiment, T-Rex takes no damage on lava. So we're at hot and cold in second C right now. We're about to test this out. I know for a fact leopard, I'm pretty sure takes no damage. Obviously magma takes no damage. Let's see if it's true for T-Rex. Alrighty, here we go. Let's transform to T-Rex form and let's see. Do we take damage on lava? Oh wait, damn, we take a lot of damage. Oh wait, my health is just zooming down. Look at that. Okay, so that experiment is false. Okay, so T-Rex obviously can't withstand lava, but what about Kitsune? Really hoping this one's true, boys. Really hoping this one's true. All right, we got our full transformation form. Let's try it out on the lava. And yeah, that most definitely does not survive on lava. Oh my gosh, my health just tanked. Experiment fake. Next experiment, Buddha can go faster while holding rocket in unawakened form. I know this isn't a mythical fruit. I just wanted to test this one out myself. All right, so what you have to do is you have to go to Awakening Expert. You have to unawaken the Z. Okay, I already have it unawakened. Then I guess what you do is you go pull out a rocket right here. You hold out in your hand, transform, hold out in your hand, right? And then I guess you're supposed to be able to go faster. That doesn't seem to be working, bro. Well, let me go to my friend. Maybe he'll know how to do it. I think I may have figured something out, boys. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna untransform, right? We're gonna transform, instantly pull out the rocket, and then we're gonna go like forward or something. Thought I had something, but we lost it. Oh, there we go. Right here, right here, right here, right here. Look at this, look at this, look at this. You see how far we're dashing? You see how far we're dashing? I got it, boys. I got it. Basically, it makes you go really fast. That's interesting. Look at that. The speed of that. See that? That's crazy. So it pulls you a specific direction. It's interesting though. Watch this. This is the direction I'm going this time, boys. Oh my god, that is quick. I'd say that was a worthwhile experiment, even though it wasn't a mythical, bro. That was funny. I forgot what number we're on, but next experiment, Leopard C goes the same distance as Flash Step. Now this was not too unbelievable, but we gotta find out firsthand because that's the point of this video, testing experiments. All right, so I have my boy Mirage right here, standing right next to me. So I'm gonna tell him go ahead and Flash Step. There he goes. Okay, that's the distance. That's the maximum distance of his Flash Step. Now let's see the maximum distance of my After Image Assault. Oh, it doesn't go as far. It's just barely further, bruh. So it does not go as far as Flash Step. Kind of close though. And while we're on the topic of distance, this next experiment is interesting. T-Rex Leap goes further than Mammoth Leap. So let me tell my boy right here, switch to Mammoth. I'm gonna go T-Rex, of course. We're both gonna try to go the maximum distance our leap can go and then see which is which. All right, so he's about to use his maximum. We'll see how far his goes. All right, go ahead, let it go. Damn, that went kind of far. Okay, so let me see. How far can mine go? Okay, how can I aim this? Let's aim it like that. Damn, did I aim that wrong? If I aim that wrong, that's crazy because that didn't even go close to the distance his. He said, I think I can do it better too. Yeah, let's do a rerun. Let's do a rerun. Okay, let's do his. He's gonna go further. Oh my God, that was way further. Okay. You know what, bro? You know what? Hold on. Let me try this. I'm not about to get beaten like this. Oh my God, bro. T-Rex Gigantic Leap is not anywhere close to the distance Mammoth goes. So this experiment is fake, bro. This next experiment is one I've been curious about for a while. Venom Flight goes faster when low HP. Now, I've heard people say this a lot. Me personally, I don't notice much of a difference. It could be true, but we're about to find out for ourselves right now. First off, let me make my way over to the bridge so we can race. All right, I'm gonna have my friend over here. I'm gonna have him get me to about 1 tap. Then we're gonna do a race. All right, I'm right here. He's right over there. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. And go. Let's go ahead and go. Let's see which one's faster. How much faster is it? Oh, mine's faster by quite a bit, bro. Mine's faster by quite a bit. This isn't even close. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all see much faster it is when you're lower? Okay, so this experiment is actually true. I didn't think it was that much of a difference though. Look at that. That's kind of crazy. Lost count of the experiments we're on, but for the next one, it's saying Kitsune has more dash attacks than any other mythical. Let's go ahead and test this out firsthand. So obviously we have Gravity. Gravity actually has no dash attacks. Okay, so we're off of that. Last but not least, we have Kitsune. It seems the average has been about 2 per mythical. Let's see this. Okay, Tails Burning Agony, Wild Assault. Okay, that's literally only 1. But I guess if we consider the transformation, because this one is the only one where the transformation drastically changes the moves. All right, so we have 1 Wild Assault right there. Let's transform. Now we have another one right here. Curse Enchantment. Okay, now we have Tails Burning Agony. That's 2. And then we still have Wild Assault. Okay, so that's 3. So I guess Kitsune does have the most, huh? Next experiment, Control can cut down the Diamond Tree. And by Diamond Tree, I mean the one that's in second seed, this one right here. Now, I have no doubt that Control could pick this thing up, but I need to find out firsthand for myself. Let's do Control Area. Let's do Levitate. Okay, yeah, it perfectly can. That's no problem for Control. That was easy. But can Control still pick up and float boats? Let's go find that out. All right, let's go over here. We'll do like Sentinel. Okay, that should work. Let's go Control Area, and then let me go ahead and use Levitate in the boat. What the heck? Oh, wow, it's floating the boat. There's no doubt about that. It's literally floating right there, but I wanted it to float it with me on it. Let's do it like this. There we go. I did it. I managed to make myself float. Okay, so this experiment is still true. You just have to be really quick and have a little bit of luck and timing. Next up, a Flamingo Flight can mount a Kitsune. So let me go ahead and get my tail beast form once again. All right, there we go. You're about to see me transform into Kitsune for the millionth time this video. Now let me tell him, yo, can you come over here with Flamingo Flight? There he goes right there. Okay, let me see if he can come mount me. Let me ally him first. There we go. Doesn't work. Wow. Okay, it literally just killed all of my excitement. It just straight up doesn't work. Okay, what if you mount first and then try to use flamingo boat? Okay, he's mounted first and it just takes him off. Okay, yeah, that just doesn't work. Next experiment, if you hold leopard X while you're out of sky jumps, you'll get more sky jumps. I've done this one a lot, but I think they patched it as of recent, so let's go ahead and find out ourselves. So let's go leopard form. Let's use all 10 of our jumps right here, and then I'll keep pressing spacebar until we're out. There we go, we're out. Now we hold spiral and kick, which is our leopard X move, and then supposedly we're supposed to get our jumps back. I've done this in the past. Let's see if it still works. All right, we should be good now. There we go, and it doesn't work anymore. They patched it. Damn, that is actually kind of disappointing. I liked that one. Damn it, Blox Roots. Next experiment says that the T-Rex prey mark will multiply depending on distance. Now to properly test this out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a full M1 combo to test the base prey damage, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it again, and they're going to teleport to a faraway island to see if it does more damage. Okay, so let's see what a full M1 does. So we're walking away. Let's see how much it does. So right now it's at 4,000, 5,000, 5,145. So now I'm going to tell him when I do M1, teleport to Ice Castle. M1. Okay, teleport to Ice Castle. Hurry. Let's see how much more damage it does. Yo, that just did like 2,000 or 1,000 more extra damage. Sheesh. So the damage does multiply if you're further away. Okay, so that experiment was true. Let's take it even further. For the next experiment, we're going to have him go in his Portal V dimension and see how much damage it does then. So we did 5,000 base damage. It did over 6,000 when he teleported to the island. Let's see how much it does if he teleports to V. Let's see how this goes. So M1. All right, there we go. Let's see how it goes. He's in Portal V. Okay, the damage is going up pretty decent. It looks about the same rate as when he teleported to Ice Castle. Yep, 5,948. It's about the same, looks like. Okay, so them going into Portal V doesn't increase the multiplication. Interesting. I thought it would. And for the next experiment, it's also a T-Rex run, and this one says that the prey mark can stack. So what I'm going to try doing is me and him are going to try attacking this guy at the same time to see if we both can hit him with the prey scale. Let's both try hitting. All right, so 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's hit him. All right. Does he take double damage? KZ Fufu in chat said my passive doesn't do damage. Oh, so it only can count for 1. So they did that on purpose so it wouldn't be toxic. That makes sense. All right, that experiment did not work. Now this next one also isn't a mythical one. However, I think it's a very fire one. I think y'all want to see this. So my friend in chat is saying love has infinite range. So he's teleported all the way to the Winter Castle. And I guess the premise is he's going to be able to hit me with the love ability all the way at Winter Castle. So let's see. Okay, we're waiting here. You got to wait for it to travel. Oh, what the heck? Yo, he was right on the money. I guess it just took a long time to get there. Let me tell him, do it again. This time I'll be more patient. Okay. I think he did it again. I think we just have to wait for it to show up. That's actually crazy that it has infinite range. Dog, that is actually insane. What? So love actually has infinite range. It just takes a long time to get there. Now, I'm gonna be honest, you ain't sniping anyone across the map with that, but that's still crazy to know. Next experiment is that Doe Unawakened F move can go on water. So first things first, I have to go equip Doe, then we have to go unawaken the F move, which is the donut roller move. I do not believe in this one. I'm not a believer, but we could be surprised, bro. Awakening Expert, unawaken F. I feel like I'm about to just be proved right here, but y'all are the ones that put this in there, so I gotta test it. Doe roller test, and now. Yeah, okay, that is just straight up just not true. The moment I touched that water, it straight up interrupted my thing, bro. Like, oh, let me try again just for good measure. Donut roller, yeah, that interrupts right away, bro. Don't give me no roller time. Next experiment, apparently control can't cut barrier moves. Let me tell someone in chat, someone eat barrier. So as we shown earlier, normally control could pick up anything. Like this tree right here, I can pick that up. This tree over here, I can pick that up. That big tree up there, I can pick that up. But let's see if it works on this barrier move. These barrier stairs, I can't pick that up. Okay, this barrier wall, also can't pick that up. Let's see if it works on the ultimate. Ultimate right there, also cannot pick that up. So yeah, control is pathetic against barrier. I'm not gonna lie. This is crazy. Cut everything other than these barriers. Next experiment, T-Rex takes more damage from meteors. We have another T-Rex one. We've had a lot of these videos, but this one I'm actually kind of curious about because it would make sense. Get it? Because, you know, dinosaurs, meteors, dinosaurs extincted the meat. You know, y'all get what I'm trying to say. So first off, I'm going to stay on a non-T-Rex fruit first to see how much damage his meteors do. Let's see how much it does. Right around 1,964. Okay. As soon as I'm out of combat, we're going to equip T-Rex, do the same thing, see how much damage. All right, I got T-Rex equipped. Let's see how much damage this one does. Okay. He said 1.8k. Okay, so it's basically about the same. So that experiment is disappointingly false. Next experiment says that Doe F is faster than Kitsune. So we're about to do a race to prove that wrong because I know for a fact Kitsune is about to win. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need to worry about this. Look at that. Eat my dust, bro. Eat my dust. Sheesh. Past that with flying colors, bro. It's not even a competition. Like, Kitsune's just like 10 times faster. So that experiment was false. Straight cap. We only have 3 more experiments to go, boys. Experiment number 40. Buddha transformation can ride on Kitsune. We obviously seen it work with stacking Kitsune. We've seen it work with T-Rex and Leopard. Let's see if it works for this one. I don't know if it's going to be any different because of how large Buddha is. So that's why I'm kind of honestly curious. All right, here we go. Okay, I've got my transformation. Let me go ahead and ally him. All right, got my Buddha user. Let me go ahead and talk to the NPC. Yes, sir. There we go. Try to transform, bro. What the heck? What the heck? Dog, what? That is so goofy, bro. That's so goofy. Hold on. I want him to try it with Awaken. Let me reset. Let's try this again. All right, round 2. Let's get it. Let's get it. Go ahead and get on top of me. Wait, paused. Don't clip that. Don't clip that, boys. All right, do it. Sheesh, that's kind of crazy, bro. Oh my god. So it like shrinks him down. He's not as big as he would be, but I must say this is still kind of crazy. This is wild. So experiment proven. Experiment number 41. If a magma user rides a Kitsune, the lava will appear on water. I don't know how true this one is. I don't really expect it to be true whatsoever, but that's what we're here for. We're here to test this out. Let's go in the water. Let's see if the lava pools appear. I mean, I guess it kind of does, but it's not saving me from drowning. You gotta be kidding me. So I guess this is like technically true. It's appearing, but look, it's like so delayed for 1, and for 2, it's not appearing in time for me to like actually not drown. So I don't really know what to deem this, bro. I don't really know what to deem this. I guess it's technically true. All right, boys, and for the last experiment of the video, Kitsune can glitch more than 4 people in a raid. So you see, normally you can only put 4 people in a raid. There's only 4 slots. However, with the mounting capability of Kitsune, we should be able to glitch more than 1 person in there. First step though, I need to get 2 more people in the server. All right, here we go. I got 5 people in the server. 3 of the slots are filled right now, so only slot left is me, right? So I'm gonna go over here. I'm about to ally my alt. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go transform into my tailed beast form, right? On my alt account, I'm gonna go ahead and just mount onto him. From here, I'm gonna go buy a chip, and we should be able to teleport him in with me. Let's find out. Okay, let's get in there. Teleport. Alrighty, let's see if it teleports with me. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it did. So it works. It perfectly works. That's W's. W way to end off the video, boys. So here's a way you could glitch in your buddies to do raids with you. Oh, that is all the experiments for this video, boys. We did 42 mythical fruit experiments. I really enjoy doing these type of videos. Hopefully you do too. If y'all want me to do this again, make sure to comment down more experiments for me to test for the next one. But with that, I'll see y'all later.